Nah, he's cool. Remember profanity, if possible. You telling me we live? You telling me we live?
Oh, mother. Watch this. I'm about to slap me.
Hey, Lush, suck my.
While that and yeah,
Looks like you was trying to eat the mic. What's going on?
I want to suck it right now.
I want to
Swallow every little last drip drop. Yeah, things that won't be recognized as swears by the AI, but are clearly like the worst things possible.
way worse. This is how we're impacting hip hop culture. When people talk about No Jumper's contributions, don't ever minimize it because we start off episodes like this.
Hey, so I was proud of myself today because when I was writing the title for this episode, which I wrote it in a real hurry earlier, I sent it in. I wrote, Bricc fired, YBG shot, Kodak on No Jumper. But at first my thought process was, Bricc fired, YBG shot, Lush, zesty? And I was going to put zesty in all caps.
Yeah.
But then I was like, no, that's not right.
But don't they already know that I'm zesty? Is that like even breaking news?
You're not zesty.
I'm a slice of lemon.
Him.
Yeah, this is my gayest.
My newfound
friend.
zest
Like
monster.
a lemon peel.
On the zest lokes. That's real. Okay.
How did I be your newfound zest partner?
Well, you're the one who keeps like proclaiming that we are actually doing zesty activities on the podcast repeatedly. Maybe you're so perked out you don't remember, but you've confirmed many times
Confirmed about all the fucking
about your
dick slap games you like.
your
to play
desire
with me off camera.
for zest.
I feel like he
walk up on me like, "Hey, bro."
I don't do that.
I feel like he expresses
Like that would be
I just play
in the white boy world. That's normal.
he's willing to express. He's expressing his willingness to engage in potential activities more than what has really gone on. So,
I know that they love it.
He's a curious guy.
I like to think of myself as not just zesty, but a zest monster.
Ooh,
Like a big zesty drink of water.
and since I'm never gonna be official raza, but I could always be a zestican.
No, yeah, that's real.
Enrique.
You see me with Cholo Juan?
I did.
You know what Cholo Juan?
Of course.
Cholo Juan.
Look at you up in the score.
I never had anybody else come in with, like gangbanging this hard. His whole shirt, El Rio Gang.
It's fire.
Real simple.
That's the type of shit they do.
Fire.
No weird flair, no weird font, no funny colors or nothing. Just boom.
You be seeing those fools' tattoos? Like it's the same thing on their bodies. Like it's very evident.
And he has ER tattooed right here. And I asked him if he's a big George Clooney fan.
It was an incredible show.
That's like the whitest joke you would ever make to a Mexican gang member for a show.
ER, fuck. That's crazy.
If you're not following, that's El Rio.
El Rio, the river.
He told me about how nasty it gets in Oxnard.
Oh, Oxnard is slimy.
Well, he's
fool.
also kind of talking about like the 90s or like back in the day.
It's
but
still like
yeah.
Oxnard is activated.
Yeah.
Colonial Chicle. Like there's a lot of hoods out there.
So, okay. The last 24 hours of my life, Cholo Juan was my first interview yesterday. Then, it's such a blur. Then, Blasian Doll. We do like an hour and a half of Blasian Doll.
I am fired. I didn't get to see anybody.
Fired, question mark, question mark. Well, you want to be invited to just hang out so you can take pics with Cholo Juan?
Yeah.
He's got to answer his phone to be fired, right? Like he
We'll
hasn't
talk
got
about all that.
One of his 3 phones?
Yeah.
Okay, so Blasian Doll, Cholo Juan, then we sit down with Blockstar, aka the Pop Smoke story. So got that one in. And like as we're starting to like sit down and do the Blockstar one, starting to like actually get some traction, because keep in mind, over the weekend I was supposed to go to a wedding. I did go to a wedding in Temecula. So the idea was that we were going to leave Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning, go up there, chill by the pool, hang out for the rest of the day, whatever. Instead, they're like, Kodak Black, the interview, it's going to happen.
Bye.
I stay in the office Friday from noon to midnight before I give up. Then I drive to Temecula in the morning, go to the wedding, come back last night. Then yesterday, as I'm getting done that third interview for the day, the Kodak thing starts to take shape. We're having FaceTime calls with the manager, with Duty Low, et cetera, et cetera. We're talking about stipulations. We're talking about what's going to be discussed, et cetera.
Keep Bricc out the building.
That didn't come up. Although they were like, have it just be your security and you and like they were basically trying to tell me like keep it very very like,
That's funny.
but they didn't mention anything about
they
you.
were saying keep Bricc out the building.
That's funny because I got word that Kodak specifically requested that Lush be there for the
Really?
interview. Yeah,
That would have been big.
No,
he knows you're with that Z shit. That's that Z shit.
Come on,
no,
you
but,
know,
all right,
sac passe.
so Blockstar was done by 9:30. Kodak doesn't show up here until probably 2 a.m.
No,
I managed to get an hour and a half nap on the couch in my office.
What?
I'm
an hour and a half. What?
Okay, for the rest of time, we'll be making that.
sleep?
Then I get up out of my short sleep. Surprisingly, taking a nap on the couch in your jeans doesn't really like ready
white,
you for
though,
doing a
stuff.
podcast.
Yeah.
But you know, we snapped into action and we did it.
You said
I was
you
in
hate
bed
sleeping
by
fully
5 a.m.
clothed.
Huh?
That's because you don't like sleeping.
No,
fully
I was
clothed.
saying to me, sleeping with my clothes on is like a bad outcome. To an opiate addict, it's normal, right?
Well, you feel like
opiate addict.
or whatever you want to call it. I don't know where you
why.
want. Where do you place yourself?
A user.
Oh, okay. Not an addict. Just
Not an addict.
Appreciate it. I'm not addicted to Jersey Mike's. I just like Jersey Mike's. I could have a whole lot of different hoagies.
that cheese
They're all
steak.
great. Yeah.
No, hey, as a recovered opiate addict, it is very nice to sleep in your clothes. You feel nice and warm and nestled. And
Nah, it's just
in a
wherever
bundle.
you pass out, that's where
That's
your
the
ass
real
is out.
answer.
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
You know what I do? I walk in the house, immediately take my jeans off and put on sweatpants every single day. Like the jeans, as much as it to me, jeans are like, you're at work. You're out in the world. You're in the field. Whereas like coming here, I am wearing shorts today, but like typically if I were to come in here wearing like workout pants, it just doesn't feel right. Like I didn't. To me, putting on jeans is like Jordan Peterson putting on his suit and going out into the world. You know?
That's your Batman. That's a utility belt.
Yeah.
You wear yoga pants? You work out?
I wear
I wear workout
Lululemon pants.
Yeah, I know.
For the record.
Those are yoga.
Well, I mean, I'm not doing yoga in them.
I'm saying, but Lululemon pants. Explain that they have a male side to Lululemon.
Yeah, it's men's and women.
It's for ass
All right,
yoga.
Cool. Okay.
But you know
cool.
what Lululemon is?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if you be in these shopping centers.
High-end designer
listen,
Canadian
listen.
yoga
Athleisure.
wear.
How much do those tights cost? Because I gave her. She was like,
Okay, they're
"Dad,
not
I need
tights.
some
Oh, you mean for
no,
girls,
for the
okay.
girls. That's why I know about it. Because my baby mama and my fucking daughter.
I actually went and bought 2 pairs of shorts at Lululemon the other day, and I believe that they were like $70
$5
each.
a piece, yeah.
Bro, their
80.
boxers are like so comfortable.
Really?
Like like their underwear, they like massage you.
Interesting.
They hold your balls gingerly with the caress.
I didn't even know they had a men's side. I'm so tired of Lululemon. I have just spent over like 2-3 bands in there since 2000.
For your girl.
For Zoe.
Oh, your kids.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so tired of dolls kill because of my girl. Jesus
What the fuck? What is
Christ.
she? That's like saying hot topic.
That bitch should work there. Like, Jesus Christ.
But she goes and stands in the line outside the Dolls Kill on Fairfax?
No. She'd be
Oh,
like,
hell no.
nah, but I'd be like, she has a substantial dolls kill collection.
Really?
That
What kind of stuff? I've never been in there.
That you were taxed for.
I just know all the girls
slutty
dick
goth
ride it.
bitches.
Yeah, all
you
the
know,
girls
like-
dick ride it.
Yeah.
When I was watching your girl's music video, I was just picturing the extent to which I bet you be worshiping her titties.
Oh, her tits are
I was
phenomenal.
just picturing
Oh my God.
how you are probably just like putty in her hand, and
Yeah.
all she has to do is withhold
Does
boobs.
she make you take the like white shit?
I'm getting a semi thinking about her tits, and she's got her nipples tattooed with heart shape. But
Really? One of them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's sophisticated.
What
but-
are you doing next to me?
What?
In the what?
A semi. I'm just saying.
What's wrong with a semi?
Nothing wrong with the semi. I thought we were
Fucking
zest
half
monsters.
chub. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like my zest is like I accept the white gay jokes. We make jokes together. That's full gay in my hood.
It was a
I do that.
hypothetical semi, all right? It wasn't like I didn't really. It was more like a quarterly. But regardless, that's dope, and I'm glad that you checked out the video. and
Crazy feeling though, all those Patreon episodes that we used to do, I would be sitting there with a full-on rock hard boner sometimes.
But you kind of had to because you're like getting in mode, right?
Well, I'm like trying to like get her to talk about sexy shit and everything like that, but then also it's like, oh, she's showing her vagina, she's showing her boobs, whatever. It's just like I'm rock hard, like, and it's kind of awkward. I'm like sitting next to Duno with like
but
the
here's
hardest
the
dick
thing.
I ever had. Like,
wait,
Duno,
when?
touch this.
When I was
Duno,
I'm talking about
touch
the Patreon episodes back in the day.
okay, so you remember like when you had Carmen on.
Yeah, and you spit in her mouth, you dirty dog.
She asked me to spit in her mouth, but like the thing
You
is,
told the fucking people that you were uncomfortable.
I know hey.
But some people said that when I saw T-Rell, I should have said, "Hey, tell Rolling Stone about this."
Rolling Stone killer fool. Rolling Stone K.
That's your PR department.
Yeah, that did not help.
They're working for Mad Beat.
Stand on business.
I felt really uncomfortable, to be honest.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I was about to say what I was about to say is, I could not, like, at that moment, I don't know if it was the cameras, I couldn't get aroused. Because if that was under any normal circumstance,
I've been there.
I would be like literally like ready to pre-cum with a bitch like that twerking on me, titties in my face, whatever. You know what I mean? But I was really like,
For they call you Knott's Berry Farm, nigga. Watch how you talk about another woman on this show.
what's top what does that mean?
Because the way she left a knot on
If
your
you
head.
leave that knot.
Oh yeah, she.
But that's a kind of complicated reference.
Yeah.
Before they call you Knott's Berry Farm,
That's
and
fine.
you have to put it together like
That's a
knots on your
Draco
head.
bar. That's literally a Draco bar. They go.
You know, we call them little berries when they turn red, the knot berry.
My shit
And when
literally
you got a lot of them, that's a Knott's Berry Farm.
That makes sense.
Well,
Okay.
nigga,
shit
give you that
literally
real
looked-
knuckle Sammy.
Yeah, well, he's been given an extended lease on life because the 20 versus 1 with Adriana Chechik hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Because when that comes out for show, you get knotted up.
on the 15th.
Your balloon knot.
I asked Lena when they were there the other day. I was like, "When does it drop?" She said the 15th, and I was like, "Okay, I got 2 more weeks to live. We'll be
Hopefully,
okay."
but possibly not because we're still on Adriana Chechik's ass trying to get her to shoot the scene that it comes out associated with that.
Oh, she's gonna get tag teams, huh?
Yeah, she's been lacking
Or
those.
like, is it
She
like
don't
5
like the
dudes
two
with one?
people.
Or?
She bailed on us a couple times already.
But
Well, once.
Tell
Say
her,
once.
tell her Bricc go get her right first, and then she could go.
Bricc will
handle her
stand in.
lightweight. Nah, I'm gonna go smack it down, get her acquainted.
I could think of the perfect person who was there that day that you could do it with.
I know who.
Penis.
He's
nice.
Penis.
Be nice.
It's only a matter of time before we get into that. Anyway, I just want to tell the people out there, A, smash the like button if you want us to stay on here for an extended period of time. B, this is going to be a longish episode because I have a couple of different co-hosts who are going to be stopping by and adding to the insanity. Those people will be a mystery to you guys, but just trust there will be additional energy being brought to the table.
Hell yeah.
I came to check you about some shit.
Hold on.
I feel like I should be the one saying that, but okay.
Yeah. We go check each other.
Check the checker. Go.
Listen. Why you do that? Did you call Almighty first?
Oh, the Frosty interview?
Yeah.
You think that went a little too far?
Almighty for sure knew first that you were doing that.
No, I didn't tell him. I should have told
You do
him.
it. Nah. Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't have been happy either way, but he'd like, look, did you watch his
do
reaction?
you consider?
I watched chunks of it.
Okay, so he does not hold you or this platform accountable in any way.
Honestly, Munchie just said, like, you down to do the interview? And I said yes. And I didn't think about the fact that previously Almighty had basically said that was like the one person that he would not want coming through. here.
Exactly. But okay, so do you consider, since that's the case, do you consider Almighty like extended family right now? Or is he here?
Extended.
Is he doing what I'm saying? Is
He's not here. He's not
gonna
in the
do it?
room.
No, I'm saying never.
Of course,
are
Almighty
we
is
not-
part of the family here.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right.
But a part
I
of
mean,
the end of the
interview
family
and
is that
interview-
dad is going to interview your ops. Yeah.
that
That makes it slightly different than the normal. Yo, but you know what I feel bad about? The Reddit trolled me into thinking that he actually played and beat the Barbie game on Super Nintendo.
You believe that shit?
Yes. And I actually thought, like, yo, okay, because that's like a video game thing. It's like if you're a real Super Nintendo head, you might just like play through every single game that's available for Super
you
Nintendo
tell
or
us
whatever.
over with.
I didn't realize that was a fucking joke, and they edited him into the
Oh,
thing.
I thought he was really playing Barbie.
Me
also.
too.
Oh wow.
Don't do my guy like that.
No,
I
but I just thought
his
that he
daughter was there or something. I don't know.
I thought it was hella open-minded. Like, damn, he actually like fucks with the history of the Super Nintendo to such an extent that he's playing like the gayest possible game ever.
No, he's got so much ism, he turned Virtual Barbie out. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that was his
Virtual
bitch.
Barbie is on Fig.
Yeah,
because not to snitch. You feel me?
A bitch roller skating down the street, like whatever. That
Yeah.
sounds pretty.
I'm
sounds like
buying.
Frosty's Instagram story.
Like, come on, Barbie,
No.
let's go party.
Oh, Your text to Frosty is amazing. By the way,
Why can't I say anything to anybody without them airing it out on their story right away? I told Frosty I wanted to go to Fig and do a vlog because I see if you watch his story, he's out there having so much fun.
So that's crazy that you said that, because me and Gordy, I was gonna take 3 or 4 white bitches with me and act like they were prostitutes. We was gonna shoot, like I was gonna pull up in a Mercedes Sprinter van and me and Gordy hop out on the blade and let the pimp start chasing all the white girls and then fucking record it, like sit in the cut, like we were gonna go to Fig and do like a little like parody vlog.
Bro, like you know what a potentially dangerous situation you putting those bitches in by doing that?
Where on Fig, I mean, well, they're all hoe friendly. They know where we going. It ain't like I'm just putting some bitches out. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's no fucking harm on Figs and Munch Peas. You already know it's a non-contact sport. The Hovas be out there, the Ops be out there, everybody. When you on Fig with a bitch, you ain't supposed to worry about no game.
Wait, so on Fig, all rules are off in terms of like spotting your op?
Unless it's that time you try. If it's somebody you gotta get, if he just did, you know what I mean, the one that you gotta get, then any place is a good time to party. But at the end of the day, like when the bitch is involved, it's definitely like, what you gonna do? Kill the money, keep shooting up the blade? Like this is where we get our money at.
Right.
In theory, you're not supposed to do that, but not all rules apply.
Like certain hoods.
I'm going.
Yeah, go. They
maybe Thursday. You want to go?
Yeah, I go.
You'll go? You
69
cool with Frosty?
Yeah.
Wow, you got so much distress saying that.
No, I think he had the wheels were turning. He had to think about
like,
it.
I ain't seen him since he got shot. And I don't know how you feel about that. But I'm not cool with nobody that beefs with Conrad, period. That's my twin. We born a day apart.
Okay.
So you already know, like, if he's subbing anybody like that, and I haven't heard it myself, but I heard, no, I'm not. But Frosty is a gangster. Let me tell y'all something. I was in the county jail with Frosty. Frosty went into 626 because I was at 628. So he's right across. Basically, I'm just trying to. He went in 626. It's a gang of 9-0s, gang of homies, and all that. They run Frosty like 8 fades. Frosty getting it in. They had to put the big nigga on him to whatever.
Really?
Frosty squabbled down. Yeah, he squabbled down.
Known squabbler.
Hit the yard.
Known Gerb.
Known Gerb.
Yeah, look, hit the yard, see me. You know, it is what it is. He like, Bricc, what's the deal? Like, nigga, I'm like, shit, you tell me, nigga. He like, you already know, nigga, just think it, whoop, whoop. We ended up doing some pull-ups and shit together, chopping it up. I'm like, I seen how you handled your business, bro. I ain't got nothing but the utmost respect for you. We can't fight on the yard anyway, because you get your ass popped up. So we was just talking, and then, like, everywhere he went, he didn't turn down no fades. So whatever else about Frosty, y'all could think whatever. I just seen him in a different light. So, yeah, me and him is somewhat cool. But like he got shot and alleged something had to do with, you know what I mean, like the homies and all that, you know.
I will say that when I did that interview, I didn't realize that his default opinion of Almighty was going to be so conciliatory, I think is.
Well, bro, they've really been into it. You know that.
I guess I just like forget that it's just not the kind of thing that 22 Farrakhan over here is going to be able to sort through for them.
Yeah.
So when he was just like, nah, he a bitch, and he just like wouldn't let go of it at all, I was like, fuck, right, okay. I thought somehow I would be able to like create a little bit of
Almighty
space.
got some career-ending shit on Zest. Tell Zest to calm down. I mean, yeah, no.
Almighty got career-ending shit on Frosty?
On Frost. Yeah, I always get them. I don't care how long, I'm always going to confuse their names because they were like a dynamic dude.
Bro, that's the coldest part.
You know that, but no, Almighty got some career-ending shit on
like what?
The boy Snowgird.
Like what? What is career
I don't know
ending?
if I'm allotted to talk about it, but
if you're cool with him, you probably shouldn't.
He got foot. I mean,
I want to hear it.
Yeah, nah, he just.
I love you, Frosty, but I do want to hear what he's talking about.
He just got some footage of like, nigga, if Sess is a bitch, then you.
Okay, so. Okay, so if you're, hold on a second. No. If you're referring to the shit with him in the middle of the street barefoot when the girl took his chain,
well, he was playing that on street
because
he
that
played
shit
that
was on
last
the internet,
night.
fool.
Yeah,
because that shit shit
played
was
that on
literally-
stream.
Yeah.
Oh, Seth did?
Yeah, and that's been out, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
it ain't been out. He been having it. I don't think he hit the
Oh,
internet.
really?
I'd never seen it.
He only showed the middle of the street part,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he didn't show
he
fades of
didn't-
the Parker
He didn't
and-
know. He didn't show how they got
No.
to the middle of the street.
No.
All right.
No. You showed the middle of the street altercation. Now,
A
what
nigga came in disrespected. A nigga was in his house first. That shit wasn't no middle of the street type shit.
I
Nigga
really
walked
liked-
in and nigga,
Dead ass. I will buy Suspect the Barbie game, and I will play it
He
with
has
him.
to win.
I will pull up and play it with him because now I'm kind of curious about it.
I got 50 on a super chat if he actually plays and beats that game.
He talked to me about Dave Mirra XXX too, which I've never played, so I was totally down to go play that as well. But hey,
That'd be dope.
all right,
pull up to the basement.
sure.
Actually, me and Sus were texting. I was like, bruh, like I'm annihilating fools in SNES and PS1 games. Like,
Yeah.
like come on, fool, it's my era. What's cracking?
I was gonna hit up Sus to come through on this one, but I already had a couple of random guests that are coming later, so I figured I would keep that. Anyway, we have so many things to talk about. I did want to bring up.
Oh, let's do it.
All right,
Ole, do it.
Here's one thing that needs to be addressed, and I'm not sure exactly how much we want to say about this and everything, but over the weekend, YBG, Young Barry Gordy, got into a situation. We, in the group chat and stuff, were all like, let's not draw any attention to it. Let's not talk about it. But then it starts to get out. People start putting the pieces together. They start figuring that out. And then I start to see the narrative pop off in the Reddit or whatever, basically like, oh, y'all don't care about your boy. Like, nobody has anything to say about your man's getting into the situation and getting shot. I was like, damn, we were just trying to keep it low key, but now we do kind of look like dickheads because we didn't say anything about it. So I'm going to let you control this. What is there to say? I don't know what's appropriate to say and what shouldn't be said.
Shit, prayers up for YBG. He good. He in good position. He in stable condition. He doing well right now. You know what I'm saying? He did catch a stray bullet. You know? But I mean, you could talk about it, but I mean,
Was it
shit.
just one stray bullet or multiple?
He got shot twice, once in the stomach, once in the leg. Prayers up for Brian Hurst, baby. Prayers up for Gigi.
Prayers
All
up for real.
homeboys
Those dudes
get
got
well
hit
soon.
too?
Yeah.
Shit.
So in the video he posted, it looked like he was on he had like breathing tubes and things like that.
That's a nitrous balloon.
He was just nozzing it.
Oh, you're talking about in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's like
stupid fool.
a mucus draining tube.
Okay.
It is, but it's not a breathing tube. It's to drain so he don't get pneumonia.
Yo, honestly, fool, I really feel some like fucked up about that because Barry is one of the chillest people that I've met in a long ass time, and we know that it's very rare that you meet genuine friends in this business. It's very rare, and when I say this business, I'm not just saying podcasting, like the entertainment industry as a whole. And he's a legit cool dude, man. Tabernacles in the building was cracking, fool. But yo,
OG Church in the building.
OG chat.
Much love, everybody. Much love.
What's the show
Come
say?
on,
Juice
man.
God?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Addicted to money and bad bitches.
I need
Wow.
new clothes.
I love an
What's up?
honest shirt. That's hard.
I need some new clothes.
But yeah, man,
I've
I've been stressed about Barry Gordy, man. I couldn't believe it when that happened. They had him like under, like he was.
Yeah, he was
They sedated him?
Yeah, he was sedated for like 2 days. He kept fighting the nurses, like trying to pull the tubes out, like soon as he was coming out the surgery, and they couldn't do that, so they had to keep sedating him so he could calm down.
I think the most important part that we're glazing over here is that this was Josh Mannheim's first time witnessing somebody get into such a situation.
Is this the first shooting you've witnessed, Josh?
Can we disregard, like, we're not talking about where it happened?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
Never mind. Never mind.
yeah. That's why it's like that was, it's not only we just got to protect everybody in the family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But Josh,
Fair enough.
I'll take it back. Josh wasn't there. Is he gonna tell the cops everything he knows?
We're talking about Josh Danielson. He left already. but really, Barry's one of the coolest fools, and like it sucks that he would ever have to endure something like this. But I know, with like as strong of a person he is, me knowing what I know about him, this is only gonna make him a stronger person.
Yeah, he turned into Superman because nobody could fucking pick him up. He noticed that. I looked him in his eyes like, you gotta do it. And he just said, got up and started walking.
Like the Hulk.
What with
I
his
thought you
big
put
ass?
him. Are you willing to say how you helped transport him?
Yeah.
What'd you do? You put him over your shoulders?
This is the most fried shit I ever heard.
No.
You're a gentrifier?
It was somebody in a fucking wheelchair. And mind you, while all this is going on, my back is turned. I'm talking to people, not nowhere. I'm just having a conversation across the room. So I don't know exactly what's going on. I hear the shots, whatever the case is. So now I see my boy on the ground, and little old me, I can't pick him up. So this random wheelchair is just sitting in the corner.
Unoccupied.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, God wants him to make it. I'm like, give me that. Like, da-da-da. He's like, hey, that's mine.
So you didn't have to
Dude.
physically take the handicapped
the
person
dude-
out of the chair?
That's what I thought he was
He had
implying.
already crawled out.
He was crawled up under the stage. He was deep up under the stage.
Oh, he jacked a wheelchair. But
No, I didn't.
Just like he sold the taxi cab that one
He
day.
borrowed a wheelchair
I borrowed a wheelchair.
from a handicapped person.
Yeah.
But
and
guess what?
brought it back to him.
Real crippin'. You feel me? Hey, you gotta love it. Keyway shit.
Nah,
you feel me?
but-
And not to bring up the devil himself, but Loose Cannon did make a good point, is that it's got to be tough for a handicapped blood to have to look at that symbol all the fucking time.
Facts.
in
And
their
they gotta
car.
make red versions for the Bloods. Like,
Well, you could
it's
probably
too
bedazzle your own, right?
inflammatory,
Yeah.
He's crazy, that motherfucker.
Nah, like that's a great point.
So, how do you feel about Loose Cannon? Or do we need to elaborate on?
That's Adam's boy,
look,
dog.
I got Gordy to the front door and returned it, so y'all don't think I'm just a fucked up.
He took the fucking.
returned
I have the wheelchair.
back.
Oh,
I'm
you have it
doing.
now.
I'm going dumb, doing hypey dances. in my
Nah. The
wheelchair.
little dude straight. He got compensated for being a G. He'll be all right.
Definitely. As far as the Loose Cannon thing, so let's
Talk
bust into
about
that.
it.
Now that we've talked about Barry Gordy getting shot, which he was expected to make a full recovery, he gonna be all right. All right, so this is my level of familiarity with this, is that for weeks now, Whack has been attempting and failing on a purely technological level to send me an audio recording of this phone conversation between Bricc and Loose Cannon.
Is Whack 50 yet?
Whack is 50 in spirit, but I think he is 47 in actual human years.
Right.
And so he's trying to send it to me. I never actually got it, but he keeps telling me because he's, team fuck Bricc, baby. So he's trying to get me to listen to it, and there's certain parts he wants me to pay attention to, whatever. And then all of a sudden, over the weekend, boom, it leaks.
Because you wouldn't fucking take it. You should have just took the fucking
I just
recording.
when I'm home and I have an hour to spare, I probably am not dying to listen to a leaked phone call of one of my co-hosts talking on the phone.
Slash homie though.
That's what I'm saying.
Slash
It's not
homie though.
You actually like this
no,
guy.
we actually go outside together.
And
Like,
actually
this is
like
my
this
thing.
guy.
So many people are thinking that they're gonna make me be able to turn on Bricc Baby. They just need to present enough evidence to me. You don't understand that this man has a gun to my head. I am not allowed to stop fucking with Bricc Baby, or it is lights out for the 22-ster. No, I'm just kidding. He's my actual homeboy, and I actually fuck with him. And I don't when people try to give me negative stuff, to use as ammunition from you. I'm just kind of okay, I don't want to engage. I don't want to say if it's right in front of my face. Even in my YouTube Watch Later playlist right now, I have a video of the leaked phone call that I was considering listening to. I've been avoiding it. I don't want to listen to it. I love Bricc Baby. I don't want to see shit that the propaganda outlets are trying to use against him.
Hey, guess what? I heard the leaked phone call. I feel absolutely no different about this man. That's my homeboy.
Okay.
do you feel like I said something crazy about Adam?
I'm still trying to figure out what he said that would make people
So
think.
mind you, this is
I don't
in
get it.
between the selling. What do we call that gate? The fucking trial gate. What
Long
was
sleep
it?
gate.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that gate.
Okay.
But when Loose Cannon tried to
So
show
how the gates?
the
Payola gate.
Payola gate.
Yes.
Payola gate. So
Finesse gate.
amongst all that shit, I'm calling all the people I know that know Loose Cannon and tell it, come to the set, come to the set, come to the set, come to the set. He calling, trying to call back. So I'm not getting on the phone with him. I'm like, we could talk in person. When I see you, we could talk. He didn't come to the set. All right, cool. You in Vegas? I got niggas out there. Go meet up with them. Wherever you at today, you got to meet up and squabble. You got to do something today. You get what I'm saying? He avoids all that. Now he calls his security guard, which finds out that we like cousins down the way. You know what I'm saying? Down the line, we got the same family members. Okay, cool.
Y'all legitimately.
Yeah, but the security
relatives.
guard like, bro, just get on the phone with him. He ain't gonna record. He ain't gonna do nothing. Now he getting into it with. We'll get to that. He ain't gonna record. He ain't gonna do that. I said, I see what this is. He got the text messages. I said, I see what this is. He want a peace treaty. I'm finna line his ass up and get him to where I'm at.
Sorry.
Yeah. So basically, the whole conversation, I'm talking to Lush, just trying to get him to me. He's thinking that we're settling differences for him to be on the Tuesday show. What did I tell you after that phone call, though?
I asked you, are you comfortable with the idea of having Lush on the Tuesday show? You said it's way too fresh.
Yeah, way
maybe
too soon.
You said maybe down the road, but definitely not after all this shit just came public.
And that makes sense. And so you're essentially what you're on is you're trying to make him feel safe enough to actually
pull
link
up
with
on
you.
me.
So whatever.
So everything is
so you-
kiki ha ha. And
so you
my
can
boy
boogie
got
down
the text.
productions.
He willing to send you the text messages of while we was on the phone, what I was saying to him in the text. The dude that Whack is scared of, that said that, a dangerous man. He's not gonna tell you that he found a criminal threats case on him before. But
there's so many little.
Yeah. So like, however it is, we agreed not to talk about each other. We're not gonna do that. I'm not doing no. So basically, Bino, I'm texting him at the same time. I'm like, hey, bro, like, this nigga really think I'm dumb. Like, you get what I'm saying? But he like, I promise he ain't recording. But the whole time I'm talking to him, I'm going light on everybody. My homeboy, I'm going light on everybody. So you come up, I think. You don't even come up. He like, Bricc, I can help you get so much money. I can get you $1 million in 6 months. I can do this. I can do that. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. He like, and we could do something, like stage like a fake fight. I'm like, yeah, go to the Red Rock right now and start talking shit. I'm trying to get cuz somewhere so I can have it. So I'm like, Steve, I'm going to put you with Steve. We'll do it. He out there. Steve was way in Miami or Orlando at the time. I'm just telling them anything. So now,
Is it possible he's doing the same to you?
I'm willing to pull up. I ain't tripping about you trying to set me up. Oh no, let's do it.
Right.
Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna pull up wherever you at.
Play ball.
So all right, that all goes. That all goes however
That
it
transpires.
goes. Yeah, wow. So now when he's saying, oh, you could wear brands and stuff on the show every day, you could do this and I could get you money. And I'm like, hey, the white boy be on that. Like, we just had the conversation, like, yeah, y'all could wear certain clothes. I ain't tripping about that. But, like, to a certain extent, when you pumping somebody's brand and we not getting paid, that's a no-no.
Because the one line that I don't even think I actually listened to it, but Wack kept pointing it out. He's like, there's a part in this phone call where Bricc says that he just saw Adam make $40K off selling interviews in his face. And I still don't know what that was a reference to.
I'm talking, Adam.
Okay.
You gotta let me just gas a nigga up.
He's not expecting this to be
Yeah,
like
Because that's not like I never saw the interview, and for show, I never got 40K for an interview.
Exactly. So it's
Pull the
like
window up on the screen.
The
all
only
of this
40K
is-
he got is when I paid to be on this platform.
all I'm doing, Adam, is making Cub feel comfortable the whole time. You
Got
get
it.
what I'm saying? Like, link with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, fuck that. I'm like, nigga, he can't say that to me. Adam got 40K right in front of me. Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa. Like, I'm just talking. Like, you get what I'm saying? Who knows that this is coming out? I ain't never say, fuck Adam, I rob Adam, I jump through his house. Like, I ain't never say nothing. Oh, nigga. And I even told him that we had a side conversation about me selling interviews and I got to feed my kid. I said all type of lies in that
No,
motherfucker.
I was thinking, were people tripping because
What?
you referred to him as the white boy?
No, I always call him a white
That's
boy,
okay,
though.
yeah.
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
You can
Like,
call me that.
I'm like, the white boy be on that. Like, and then you went up there talking about I'm selling interviews. Like, you don't know I already talked to you about that. Like, you don't know I already tried that before.
Right.
And that shit was a fail. So, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, at the end of the day, shit, a motherfucker can't tell me how to feed my family. I watched him get 40K right in front of my face. Like, you get what I'm saying? Let's go to the next subject. When we meeting up? You get what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Can I call this?
Sure.
Bino, the Dino dude, because he's damn near gonna make an interview status because everybody wants to know the big rocked up buff dude that was with him that day.
Wait, where?
When he was
When
here
he made
today,
the phone
remember
call.
the action packed dude that was in here with him? It was the dude with some big ass muscles, big old
Okay.
black guy that was here.
Okay.
Yeah, him and Wack, they not really friends, but they play like they.
He an older dude, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you don't know.
I'm about to see what's going on. I'm about to tell you exactly what's going on.
And that's his homie?
Man, these niggas ain't nobody homies now. I don't know. You recording the nigga that you telling yo, he like, hey, don't record this, Loose. I'm saying if you recorded it ain't hood. Besides all that, while I'm finding his number, you picking up convo of me talking about my mama and all type of like y'all niggas the police, gang.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me talk about our family and how we come from a line of this and that and that and the other, bro. Why would you release some shit like that? Cause them people don't got nothing to do with this. And it got back to, you know what I mean? Like they don't got nothing to do with that, gang. Like,
But so you're saying that like part of the conversation was you trolling them and just trying to get them set up, and then part of it was you bearing your soul and talking about your family and shit?
I'm talking to, it's 4 people on the phone.
Oh, okay.
So I'm talking to Bino about my family. Then I got my big homie on the phone. I got Tiny Rag on the phone too, because I don't record. Long as you got a homie that's name is something in the streets and everybody could believe, ain't no
That's your
liar.
recording.
That's my recording. Hey, bro, what did I say on the yeah? You get what I'm saying?
And also, just to re-clarify, because I know you've stated this on multiple occasions, but you never met Luce prior to, or even spoke to him
I
prior
still ain't never seen that dude.
Did you know who he was? Had you ever heard of him before?
When I came home, yeah, I had boogied down on somebody. He was trying to get it back.
Okay.
Flaco said that he saw Luce slap somebody at the boxing match on
He did.
Friday.
Allegedly, yeah.
How did we not see video of this? That feels like the ultimate video clip that everybody would be sharing around, but I guess maybe they didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
He did something to somebody, I think.
Flaco sounded like he never wanted to be around any FBAs ever again after that boxing match.
Yeah, and then the next night.
He was sounding real grand wizardish in the chat.
Yeah, he's in his Uncle Ruckus arc for sure.
Right.
But the thing, okay.
Go ahead. I'm gonna
No, I was saying, it seems like everybody that was at that event were affiliated in some degree. It doesn't seem like there's too many random people going.
Right. And that's something I've kind of realized is like, you know, you can have some gangsters go to the party, but you probably don't want to throw a party just for
The gangsters.
Live
The
with Adam. I
gangsters.
can ask you a couple questions, cousin. Nah, it's just about our text messages while I was on the phone. So, by the way, I ain't showing the camera. You see this? Though. This is my cousin and one of the greatest B-dogs on earth. What's going on? First and foremost, hey, listen. The whole time that I was on the phone with that dude, right, with Luce, what was I trying to do?
We was trying to kill y'all bullshit. Trying to kill the bullshit and get y'all to sit down at the show.
Your face ain't on nothing. You cool.
I'm not tripping.
Yeah. But what I was texting you though,
Trying to sit down and settle the bullshit, the differences.
the whole time I was trying to get cuz to me, right?
Go sit down.
And what I say, I ain't stupid. All that, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to get you to talk about nothing else. I'm just saying, yeah.
I'm not gonna. You text me. It was agreement for y'all to meet up to sit down, and you told me, you told me that you ain't stupid, you ain't want to do it, and I was like, what you mean? He was like, people been telling you it's bullshit anyway. I was like, nah, it ain't no bullshit. Y'all need to sit down and kill the bullshit.
But when I was referring to Vegas and all that, I was trying to get him to come somewhere before he came to go get on camera with me so we could face to face it instead of just trying to do some internet shit. We had to see each other first in order to make sure.
You told me, you said, verbatim, you said, you rather go sit down with him and have a few sit downs and see what it do before y'all go meeting up on the show or whatever.
All right, easy call, because I ain't trying to talk about nothing else.
No, that's not me. I told that to the. That's the truth. It ain't no. Look, listen. And no motherfucker on 2 feet, right? It hurts me or tell me the truth is the truth. Bottom line is, I told you, y'all was, he wanted me going to sit down on the show and resolve y'all issues. You told me that, nah, you rather go see him in Vegas or see him one-on-one. Y'all sit down and talk first after you sit down before you go and do your shit.
Yeah. Easy call. I'm going to call you when I get offline. All right, bet.
So you're trying to defeat what narrative? The idea that you were trying to just peace treaty with him?
Yeah, no, I wasn't. This is the thing. I'm not trying to curve no narrative. Me telling cuz all that was to get him to me.
Essentially, what he's saying.
You got to read between the lines. Come sit down with me. Come to me. Can I see you? I come to Vegas to come see you.
What he's essentially saying is
the same thing I told you about the other person before we fucking get a fucking
Lush trying to do the explanation.
Yeah, the same thing I told you about Whack before we got online. What I say, we got to go ahead and holler. Then we could do that.
Right.
No matter what the hollering goes to, whatever point of the hollering goes to, we gonna holler.
Okay, but so Loose leaks the call, but then the main drama that came from the call getting leaked was in relationship to the DW Nice situation. They're the ones who really grabbed the reins and were like, okay, it's time for us to unleash a bunch of stuff that they probably wanted to say a while ago that they didn't really get a chance to.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you say it when you was in front of me?
I mean, you guys kind of like kept getting cool to the point where it didn't go full nuclear.
But in the back of your mind, if you ever wanted to say, I think that and P Nice said in the back of his mind he wanted to say that so bad to me that day, but he never said it. Cause I like just today, like we talked and he talked to some people and he know it's full audio of what he said, and he like, well, Bricc lied first. He said that we was pressing him, me and Gordy be up there pressing them, and our energy be on 10. I don't remember saying that we marked them out or pressed them. I said that I had to stop Gordy from saying tramp a million times up here while this boy was right here. And I'm not saying it to be disrespectful. I'm just not filtering my mouth, because it all comes back to a nigga saying nap. Don't forget where it started. Don't think just because a motherfucker is going through this and being apologetic and all that, the root of the problem comes from a motherfucker being off his game drunk and saying the word nap. And I gave a pass and didn't respond. It was plenty. 4 extras came up here, 2 squabbled them. Like, let's be real. I defused that. You get what I'm saying? It was plenty of my homies trying to get the drop up here. I didn't let that happen because he didn't mean it. You get what I'm saying? I get on the phone. I use off-brand all the time. I say they the off-brand version of the trades. However you took it, you know what I mean? I could have used different wording, whatever, because, you know what I'm saying, they got over that.
That's also
but
like a
you
very...
didn't get over it. You wanted to keep on doing it. I didn't dish your hood. So my whole thing is like, what is it really to talk about? Because you really dissed the set. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, you really dissed the set. So me saying off-brand and it wasn't on no conversation, like, what are we talking about? It's not equal.
Well, at Bricc, it seemed like at first you were kind of trying to like diffuse the situation when you first brought up, like, he's like, you were referring to DW, you're like, he's asked me for an N and I've asked him for a T multiple times.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've said no.
So it seemed like you were kind of trying to.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't even listen to the whole shit, because whatever
originally,
I said,
when you first like were in one of your original, I think it was possibly the Kill Squad rant, or during that time you were like, motherfuckers don't ask me for an N and I don't ask him for a T, and that's just how we interact. And
I
we
accidentally was on the phone around him.
Sounds like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. Like I was actually.
I'll take an N.
I'll buy a vowel.
So I had slipped up in the office before on the phone with my homies, and I was like, "Hey, I ain't even tripping, bro. Whoa. Like, we don't say trip. We don't say nothing to do with threes. Triple, trip, none of that." So I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't trapping. I'll be there in a second. Don't trap.
That's a subtle one.
Yeah,
very subtle.
Hard to pick it out.
Very subtle.
So bow. He was right there. I tell him like, hey, oh my bad, bro. I just Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Excuse my language, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing in reverse. He said it, excuse my language, bro. I don't give a fuck about gangbanging that much. Like, that's what people fail to realize. Like, I don't give a fuck about all of that little shit. If it ain't time to do something to somebody, bro, all that shit is excusable. Everybody make mistakes. You get what I'm saying?
It's a different protocol if you're actually in the game.
Yeah, like you didn't say nap ass nigga. I didn't say trap ass nigga. We didn't say none of that, cuz. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We said that referring to different shit, and that's what it is because we got the lingo. So now the off-brand shit come out. So now I guess everybody's mad because of that, but it's like I still didn't say the T word. I didn't say that. I didn't even diss y'all. I just said y'all the off-brand gangsters. Like, you get what I'm saying? I kept it very formal when I said it. So for motherfuckers to be mad and feel like, I guess because I be coming up here like I ain't supposed to bring a gang of people to my job. So I guess they be thinking like ain't no homies on my side, whatever the case is. Like I'm not supposed to, I don't roll deep no way. I know how to handle my business. So I guess they came up here so we could talk about it on the show that night. You get what I'm saying? Whatever happened, I get into it with Tone. We go outside, shit's going on. He grabbed me. Nigga, your daughter's here. Nigga, you about to do some bullshit. Your baby's right here. You get what I'm saying? The word insane only came out when he was talking about on insane. You get what I'm saying?
That seems to be the biggest discrepancy.
Yeah,
so
the biggest discrepancy. I told the world that you grabbed me up. I told him you strong in the motherfucker. You grabbed me, pulled me to the side. Nigga, your daughter here. Nigga, woo, woo, woo. You all in my ear, your daughter here. If you pay attention to the audio on the shit, when he laid in, every time he laid in, you hear daughter here, loud as hell. Daughter here. Just every time his head goes right there, just listen to the audio, bro. Like, nobody said nothing about insane until we were outside. And he like, yeah, bro, because you said something about insane. If anybody supposed to be mad, it's supposed to be me. But this is what you not catching. When somebody, all I heard was on insane. So when I was walking out, I'm like, hey, check it out. I got my game back together. I'm like, hey, check it out. What you say about insane? I don't know how a nigga took that as me questioning him nicely. I was just seeing if a nigga was gonna trip. And he kept it very respectful, and we kept it very respectful with each other after that. So all that going back and huffing and puffing about it is the only thing I have a problem with. Nobody denied a nigga grabbing me and doing all that. I've never denied that. Have I did it once?
When I saw that clip, which my first time seeing it was like in the Reddit, like when it came out this weekend. I had heard about it, but I didn't like see it.
Yeah, I was supposed to be sending it to you, my high ass.
That's the first time we all saw it.
But
you
like,
really didn't give a fuck because you didn't only ask once.
I know that nothing crazy happened, so it was not that big a deal to me. And then when I saw the footage, I was like, well, I feel like if anything, this doesn't really confirm anything that was being put out there.
He wasn't choked that I saw.
I didn't see, like, you were pressed up against the wall a little bit there.
It was some bags right there that I had. That's when y'all had them light blue bags in the hallway, or light blue something, and it hit my legs, so I went like this.
Okay.
The whole time, I'm left-handed, so y'all see my right hand, y'all don't see my left hand. The whole time I'm left-handed. The whole time he's doing that, I'm getting my dribble together because it's not for my friend. You get what I'm saying? So he's doing all that. Yeah. I'm getting myself back together. That's why I pulled if you see it, I pulled DW to the side like, hey, check it out. Because the way I'm about to have to do this, he gonna feel a certain type of way. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the video to me looked like...
And that's why he like, get up off it, because you see I talked to him. I'm like, bro, I got a thing in my... Like, what are you doing?
It looked like he was trying to be a good friend at that moment.
Yeah,
like, if you watch the
talk
footage...
you down from spazzing out.
Yeah, because any nigga that's tripping on my hood and disrespecting my hood, a nigga like that, what is you grabbing for? Knock a nigga out. What is we doing at this point? And then if you would have said anything of that, I wouldn't have just let you touch me uncontested. Like, nigga, I would have, that's my whole shit. I would have reacted different. I'm really against it, like, cuz I don't really do all that. Like, I heard you was trying to calm me down. I'm calming down and listening to you, like, oh, all right, cool.
So why did he say it like, if anyone's supposed to be mad, it should be me because of what you said about insane? Why did he feel like you were mad at him to even say that?
No, he was just like, you going crazy and we calm. Okay. So, like, bro, if anybody supposed to be tweaking, I'm like, That's on camera too. Like all that shit on camera. We got all the conversations on camera and audio. So it's just like I'm not finna keep on making my sister drop clips of her shit. I sent him that, and that's why it got struck how it got struck. I sent him that because I'm like, either we could put it out on Patreon and show it, or nigga, here, this is just to tell you a liar. You know what I'm saying? You lied about that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it make you feel better, like whatever, like, cuz, that's cool. Now we going back and forth, and we went back and forth all yesterday. That was, internet shit. I hollered at him, and he like, well, just, you bringing the homies into it and all that. I'm like, the homies naturally gonna get into it. You get what I'm saying? They had a problem with me saying that, oh, they a family ass hood and them niggas wouldn't last in the 60s. That's a compliment. I like family hoods, nigga. I wish my hood was more family based because, nigga, y'all don't do what we do to each other.
I think you meant
and all that nice,
knit.
trustworthy. Yeah, they close knit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we was like that, nigga, half that Nipsey Hussle, Eric Holder activity wouldn't go on all the time around my way. That's what I was saying. Like, them niggas thinking everybody they homies, nigga going to being around 100 niggas, nigga Sharp be around me and my homies, nigga. When you seen us go to a function and not get into it with each other? Name one time. You know my homies. Niggas get drunk and all that. We chest poking on each other. It's always some bullshit. Like, it's just how it goes. Them niggas have structure and they have big families over there. It's a family hood. It's a nice, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Some niggas wouldn't be able to last in the 60s. Period. All that trusting everybody and being cool with everybody, that's not how we play in our hood.
But like from a bravado gangbanger perspective, you could see how that might upset somebody though, no?
Anything I say gonna upset niggas because I'm Bricc, baby. Anything I say.
But how do you feel about the narrative that a lot of people are putting forth, which is basically like Bricc has a real problem with getting on the phone with people and saying shit that he doesn't want released, but then it gets released because you seem like you're speaking too freely to people that you shouldn't trust.
Facts.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, any nigga that record, like, he getting sued, bro.
By you?
Yeah.
You're suing P Nice.
Yeah, P Nice, and then they just tried to have Empire claim the video, and they said somebody named Mike from Empire was the sole owner. I know that was whack move. Thank you, because I wasn't gonna sue. Thank you, Empire. That's y'all video? Y'all claiming that? Because they just tried to write back and say Empire owns the sole rights. How?
Was it from a song or something?
Nigga,
I don't understand.
Bro, that's from My Sister reality show.
Yeah.
From the influence.
Because the clip
It's a big watermark on
That's
it.
what that watermark was?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Flaco had a really good question that I wanted to bring to you. Flaco said, how
Lush
did that,
is getting sued too, though, for recording me unauthorized.
how did that footage get leaked? And with that watermark, if that's from your people, but it was like, but they're the ones that posted
I
it.
sent it to him. He
sent it to
begged me
them?
not to put it out. He said, no, don't put it out, because he heard it. He like, don't put it out. I'm like, all right. Remember when we were sitting here, he was like, yeah, don't drop it. I was like, brotherhood, and we hung up the phone. That was that. I've been having it. I'm like, yeah, I might put it on Patreon so we could just get some dollars since the world is thirsty for it. He's so thirsty that he got to give me the money he made for it. You know what I'm saying? He don't understand the business. And I'm telling him, like, you're not going to ever win doing it that way, because anything that I want, I just don't do that shit. I could strike, we could do that whenever. You get what I'm saying? So I just like, hey, all right, you told me not to drop it. I told you how to make some money off of it, nigga. You won't monetize off of me ever. Can't no nigga monetize off of me like that again. So it's like, all right, I'm sending that out.
So why did you send it to them initially?
To P Nice,
Yeah.
to show him that he wasn't telling the truth.
Okay.
He probably thought something else happened. It's good, like, but you wasn't telling the truth about that. You a gangster, you hard, you buff. You didn't say nothing about that day. You get what I'm saying? Like, you didn't say nothing about that, bro. And then you try, like, it make YBG look bad because they like, and YBG just stood there. Boy, you wish.
Well, it seemed like YBG was right there.
YBG had Tone out the way because whatever was going on between me and Tone, and when he took Tone out the way, he took me out the way. They both were acting as if they were defusing, right? All right. So that's all it is. You defuse the situation. You did some strong shit. Now, maybe in your head you wanted to say that, and that's why I'm like, this is where all of the straddling the fence with whacking them comes to a hole with me, because on the hood, I don't lie. So don't lie about nothing, and we'll be all good. You get what I'm saying? I don't lie. I'm not finna let whack pump me into telling a lie, and you get what I'm saying? I just don't lie. Like, not about gangster shit, like either it happened or not. If I got knocked out, I'm gonna tell you, like, I squabbled cuz got the best of me.
So where are you at with P Nice now? Because you said you were on the phone with him earlier today, right?
Me and P Nice, shit. We cool, we ain't cool, but like even while the shit was going on, I'm like, bro, I just not into apologizing and go over the shit a million times. The thing is that we enemies already. We tried to make it come together. I'm trying everything, and on both sides, we trying everything in our will in order for it not to spill over and turn bad, us trying to make a peace treaty between the two. So whatever resolution that we got to come to where it ain't no violence in our hoods, not beefing over it, because just like your homies feel some type of way, the 60s definitely feel some type of way. You get what I'm trying to tell you? They been feeling some type of way.
As far as y'all being like enemies, I know obviously you beef with that entire card, but their like specific hood is a good 20-minute
Yeah,
drive,
no,
like
but
20
what I'm saying, Trey's and they buzz, we enemies.
Yeah, off top.
No matter what type of three it is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
do you feel like there's anything that you should apologize for, or like did you do anything wrong?
yeah, I talked to Loose Cannon. I apologize to everybody around here for talking to Loose Cannon, because how they came up, it wasn't me. I mean, you listened to it, right?
Yeah.
My homeboy said something about them niggas being that, and then it went into it, and then I just caught myself loosely talking about some shit that happened in the office that I'm like, damn, like a nigga didn't hear that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I hear whispers when they diss the hood. Like, I don't miss them. You know what I'm saying? But I was happy when he missed them. I'm like, I be like, damn, Gordy. In that shit, I be like, Gordy, come on, cuz. Didn't I say that in the conversation? Like, he'd say it, and I be like, hey, chill out. You get what I'm saying? And I know how strong DW, I hate that he even in the middle of it. If it would have just been me and DW, none of this should have been going on. You got somebody who want to be in this space, and then every time they upload a video, and this is, we've been talking about, if you wasn't doing it for clout, why the fuck every time you opened up your shit, oh, I ain't with this clout chaser shit, but boy, you with clout sprinting at that point. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't go against it. Hey, if it's clout in the air, I'm gonna be a clout chaser that day, because if I got the shit to win, I'm taking all the clout.
Cloudy with a chance of clout. I felt like it was really difficult for me. I don't know about you, Adam, but it was hard at certain times for me to discern if this was all just fake, you know what I mean? Like, in there, at certain times, I literally couldn't tell, because it seemed like, because of the frequency of the uploads and how I was like, damn, there's no way.
I told him this morning. I said, I gave you an alley-oop last night because I really give a fuck about you. If anybody I was beefing with, I want to see do a podcast. You a good podcaster, so I really gave you a gang of light last night. I kind of made him famous. You know that's what happens when you argue with niggas. When I argue with niggas, they just get a million interviews after that, paid interviews and all that. I gave you that light, and they like, when we going back and forth yesterday, my girl like, why you keep doing it? I'm like, man, I'm giving him a boost, man. He ain't serious. Look at him. You know what I mean? And he's, nigga, when I talk to him, he like, yeah, bro. Like, we ain't on none of that, but it's probably certain shit niggas need to do in order to, you know what I'm saying? And we still talking, figuring it out, but like being cool with them and every day and kicking it, like we probably don't do that, but just to settle the air, and we like maybe we can start back being friends later on down the line. Like I told him, we got
once
to
the lawsuit's done.
Yeah.
Once you've taken everything that he has.
Yeah, because I don't want the peace treaty to be because you broke the law with copyright the copyright law. We're not going to do that. We are law-abiding citizens, and we will take action here at No Jumper.
So you're saying that this is a real lawsuit? Because I feel like I'm always hearing people threaten lawsuits, and then it very rarely
Nah, you got
comes
something
through.
to come after. I mean, I was going to hit old boy that leaked my first conversation. He was fresh out. What I going to do? Hit him for his county blues?
But the thing is, I think people are.
That man, if he married the old girl, they got a house and all that, man. Let me see what y'all talk about.
Rick
people-
trying to have a house in Vegas.
I ain't mad.
Trying to get his
Investment
KVD on.
property.
Yeah, it's like $800 a month for a mansion.
Nah, I wouldn't even live in it. It'd just be investment property.
Would you? I'm just playing, Sean.
I need a place to stay for the World Series, so why not? Yeah, I'll post up there.
Do you honestly like at this point? Where are you and DW at? Have y'all spoke at all, or?
I mean, even with DW went on his rat, he never said he was mad at a nigga. Like, that's why I said when I was talking, or when I replied on my Instagram, I said, hey, I heard you, nigga. I heard every word that you said. All I can say is my bad for the phone call getting leaked. Nigga, I'm not used to being around bitch ass niggas. You see, I said before I even started, like, if this getting recorded, that's not hood. Off the rip, like, don't record me, okay?
Yeah.
Even in jail, they got to tell you this phone call is being recorded.
And as far as like the lawsuit thing, I think a lot of people love the concept, but when they realize what that actually entails, and if a lawyer's not willing to take your case pro bono, it's actually a big pain in the ass.
Right.
So
like, there's a theoretical idea of how it's supposed to work.
sounds great.
Or if you have an entertainment lawyer that's already been on retainer
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
previous work.
There
it
you
ain't
go.
nothing to shoot him that and then him to get the emails and shit started.
And definitely, I wanted to send a shout out to Big Rick for
Shout out to my
blessing
dog.
us with this Johnny Walker green label. I don't know if I'm going to be taking part in it, but
I'm not with the feed him in whiskey.
is that what is Fidame? I'm always hearing these Mexican rappers say that shit.
It means like good, strong, awesome.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's what we're going with. All
Yeah.
right. Nice.
You know what? I would never disrespect my brother Big Rick by not drinking. I feel like I feel entitled.
I feel like you came with a pocket shot and that just made your ass wet.
I feel like I was up till 5 a.m. and my body just doesn't feel normal, and it
looking
makes
at
me
you right
not
now.
want to introduce alcohol into my system right now.
You want a perk?
Wow, man. You know how often I think about asking you for a perk, and then I'm like, no, don't
Hey,
do it.
can I ask you guys a serious question? Do I look like I've lost a little weight?
Maybe a little bit, but you are
Stand
wearing a
up,
basketball
let me
jersey.
Turn around.
Pause.
Pull your pants down.
Fucking.
No, you look all right.
I've,
Is it because Compa Raider's not in the picture?
Yeah.
Not shoving sushi down your throat?
Seeing Compa Raider with his shirt off, I was like, "Oh my god, this is terrifying."
This is
You
what
know,
obesity looks
yeah,
like?
this is where I'm destined. But great, yo, guess what? Compa Raider is returning to the world of podcasting tomorrow.
Shit.
We're gonna
took
see
a lot of time off for what?
That's not
2
enough
weeks,
time.
and he's sober. He's very, very motivated. You're gonna see a different Raider tomorrow.
I've seen this.
Did you
arc
train
before.
him?
I had nothing to do with all I tried to do was be a good homie and show him love and give encouragement. Actually, he really appreciated Sharp's words. He appreciated your words. He appreciates all of y'all. You know, but
Because we put out the Shoreline vlog yesterday,
Yes.
and he's hyping up on a sequin hardcore during the vlog, which
Right.
was shot before the mass exodus of
yes.
shows.
But the thing is, like, I feel like also on a side note, Raider, and I told him this too, he's really good at that type of content, like the on-site blogger thing. I feel like that's a really strong look for Raider. You know what I mean? Because he's a fun guy. He's partied up. He's got a loud voice. He's energetic. He knows, you know what I mean? Like, he's great in that atmosphere. But when I said that to him, you know what he said? He's all, nah, fool. Like, now that I'm sober, next time you see me on a pod, you're going to really see what's up. I was like, all right.
So
let's
you
go.
believe that he'll be sober long term?
That's a completely different conversation.
I would like to get him and Sophie on the podcast together.
Oh, man.
Is that possible?
Yeah. Shit. Do we really want to cloud up this hoe like that?
Yes.
We do?
She's not my op, so yes.
If there's not a plug talk trajectory here, I don't see the merit in it. But
I don't know if she's built for that. I haven't really seen her on that level.
Me neither.
But that was one of the best things that we've done on the No Jumper show was when we called her in the middle of it.
Amazing.
Oh, that was so funny.
If she's a Compa Raider fan, there's a strong possibility she's a torta. He is the torta whisperer. Like there's like literally at Zenyor Sushi, there's a line of like 50 tortas outside. It's
I'm
like
gonna hit up Cholo Juan and get some new tortas.
Do it.
I feel like he's probably got all kinds of tortas.
I'm sure he's got a few on deck.
Yeah.
Shalom might have a few on.
Where's Mr. Criminal? He's in hiding.
Mr. Criminal is in church right now.
Really?
You know, he's got his Bible. He's holding it close. You know.
Why y'all keep doing Mr. Criminal like that, man?
Well, I just want to know. He dipped off. He disappeared from YouTube, right?
Or as my guy Blue Devil calls him, Criminalgas.
I mean, that's what you should do. If you tell, just get away.
Yeah, well,
Don't live your life. Don't let nobody know. Hits. Because I see somebody else that came out the woodwork talking like, bro, I know they gave you your band. You know what I'm saying? You only can be on Crenshaw and Slauson, my boy. Don't start talking now. You can't come to no block in the hood. Go sell your shirts and shut the fuck up.
Sheesh.
Who are we talking about?
Yeah, the dude that wear that weird ass hat. See, he came out the woodworks talking shit about the phone call too.
Weird ass hat.
The cowboy hat.
Oh, he started talking about it too? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
nigga, go do your thing, brother. I just do your thing.
All the ops stay on Bricc Baby's ass.
Yeah.
They don't do nothing though.
But it's kind of bizarre to watch it like become a national pastime of just trying to figure out something to give you a hard time about every week.
And then when you see them people, they be, oh, bro, all that kumbaya.
You're handling it so much more gracefully that when I felt like when I was under fire at No Jumper every day.
It's called under fire?
Nah, but that exactly. So like you feel no pressure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who died?
You feel no pressure. Like for me,
we all been through the ringer.
That shit was stressful.
Hey, you can't work at No Jumper if you ain't got tough skin, man. You know what I mean? Hey, I know what happened that day. Whoever's overly invested, keep on watching, man. Run them views up.
He said it.
Run them damn views up. What can we say? Hey, I'm still Bricc, baby. I'm still here. I'm still rocking with the 22ster and the Lush.
Come on,
Flush
man.
one.
Come on, man. Why gotta be Flush?
But you already know, like, we tight up here. I don't think they know that it changed. There's no drama in the office.
No.
Everybody got their brotherhood here, and we all are honest in certain ways. Like, if you got a problem with what I'm doing, you don't hesitate to hit me. If I got a problem with something that was said, I don't hesitate to hit you. And it's just that type of aura in here right now. So it's no internal conflict here at the office to where you can turn somebody against. You made a decision as a boss to get rid of some people. We didn't sit here and come together and say, hey, all right, we gonna vote this dude in, we gonna vote this dude out. That was solely based on you. I could have been on that list that morning.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly like happy about the decision. I know a lot of people were upset about it in the short term, but I feel like we've taken the content that we are doing and we've consolidated it down into more cohesive, intensive bursts of content, and I feel like that is kind of suiting us better than having it be so loose. And honestly, I would like to bring back the news at some point. I just feel like if we're going to do that, it's going to probably be a little bit more focused in terms of topics, the hosts and everything. We just had a lot of stuff that I wasn't really much of a believer in going on at that time.
So we can't fuck no more guests?
What guests have you fucked?
I fucked damn homie.
What the fuck?
How's that?
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, don't restart shit. Dear God, I don't need another damn homie arc.
I'm talking shit.
God damn it.
I just miss the wig tutorials. That's the thing that I think.
I think a lot of people have been complaining about the wig tutorials. Yeah.
That's what we need back in No Jumper. Make No Jumper great again.
So
where were the wigs at? Nobody pulling out a wig.
There's there's 8 mannequins. They're putting makeup on them things.
How outside have you guys been throughout the course of BET weekend? Because for me, I went to Temecula, so I was like removed from the whole dynamic basically over the course of the weekend.
Was hot as hell,
narrowly missed the shotgate, etc. but now I'm back, and I always feel kind of guilty when there's like a big weekend going on. I never find out about like BET weekend until it's like going on, and then I see all these people doing stuff, and I'm like, oh, I could have been doing stuff too if I had been
honestly,
like, coherent.
I look at it like this. It's like when all the lames be out and it's a bunch of fucking like, yeah, there's some cracking shit, but it's also when all the posers and all like the lames and everybody wants to just be.
Everybody be so on edge BET weekend that it just be like, it's so much shit going on. Like, you know, like a lot of people died this weekend.
Really?
Shit, a lot of people got shot. A lot of people died. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And the crazy part is, it wasn't even on no Hollywood shit. It just was like the week been crazy. The week been
It's a
crazy.
summertime too.
Yeah,
Summertime be crazy in
It's
LA.
summer, like
Yeah.
it's really summer.
But but beyond that, like, was I outside at all for BET weekend? Absolutely not. But I did watch the entire ceremony front to back.
What ceremony?
Just the whole BET
experience.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
Instagram stories and whatnot?
No, I just watch it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I'll be honest. This might sound weird to a lot of people. I feel like hip hop's in a good place right now. The fact that this
We got
is
Boss Man D-Lo.
great addition to the entering the chat.
And Sexy Red.
And
We got
They're
him
both
and
up there
Sexy.
with Nas.
Yeah,
I seen a tweet that said Boss Man D-Lo up there with Nas. And I was
For
just
real.
like, yes,
Yes,
thank
he
you.
is.
And it's funny because not only did me and my lady watch the entire BET Awards, but then we watched it because, you know, she's putting out music now, so she's watching all the different girls performing. And I'll just go on record now and say it, after watching a lot of shit, Lil Kim's little 7-year run that she had from, or like 9-year run from 94 to 2003, hardest female rapper of all time. Period.
Lil Kim?
Lil Kim is the GOAT. I don't give a
What
fuck.
the fuck? How?
She was go-to back in the day. She
Catalog?
was harder than
How,
Feisty.
how is
and all them.
Nicki not better than?
Nikki is like the actual GOAT. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Okay.
She's the actual GOAT. But there is
The
no
baby goat, the first goat.
Yeah, exactly.
She
There-
like the first goat.
there's no Nikki without.
She was a throw goat,
That's
too.
like there's no Anna Nicole Smith without Marilyn Monroe. There's no Nicki Minaj without Lil Kim. She does not exist. Her archetype, her entire character, her persona, that's Kim's son.
I just feel like Lil Kim, when I was in 8th grade, I was beating my meat to her music videos.
Furiously.
And then, like, fast forward a couple years, boom, her whole career's over.
Hell nah, fool. You must have forgot
She
about
went to the pen though.
Magic
All that.
Stick. What has happened in her career
Hold on.
since? She was on Magic Stick,
like
right?
like I said, till 2003. What I say, 94 to 2003. That run right there, which encompasses, people forget about like the Bentleys, the Beamers, the Benz. They forget about the real with Prodigy art. You know, like she is on a gang of bangers, all about the Benjamins. Like her catalog.
Ladies' night.
Yeah, ladies. Here's the thing about Lil Kim. Lil Kim was a female rapper that dudes could slap in the whip and not be embarrassed by. Like I can't put. I like Lotto's music, right? I can't play Lotto in the car with my homeboys. They're gonna make fun of me.
To me, female rappers.
Play Sexy Red.
Yeah,
You
Sexy
can play
Red.
Sexy Red. You can low-key play Glorilla.
The end.
Yeah, Sexy Red.
Glorilla, cool. Yeah, I like her, but I'm not gonna go out my way to listen to her. Sexy Red is the only female rapper, probably in my whole life, that I've gone out of my way to listen to.
Her and Sosa are great.
Nah, okay, I put it on.
best.
Like Cardi put out her album like 7 years ago. I listened to that a couple of times. I've thrown on Nicki Minaj albums a couple of times just to see what she had going on.
I'm sorry.
Wait, you don't like it?
I mean, Nicki Minaj.
No, I agree. I don't like her albums either. Yeah, terrible. But I've like gone out of my way to listen to it. I'm saying, I feel like Sexy Red is the only female artist that I've given this much listening time to in my whole life. Not like this year. My whole life.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to turn this into DJU TV, but can we all
Talk
snort
your-
perks? But go ahead.
What?
No,
Oh,
I was about to snort a perk while you guys are talking about female rappers. Boring. No. Nah, but Sexy Red definitely like top tier. She's like a dude. It's like, because me and you, our favorite artists, like I
Yeah.
noticed that we have a favorite artist in common, Gucci Man.
Come on.
And she's giving all type of Gucci lady vibes.
You know what's tight about Sexy Red and why she's so popular is because it's so honest. It's so genuine. She's not trying. It's like she made it cool to be a real hood bitch again. You ain't gotta have hella designer.
She
You
don't
can
wear heels. She wear flip flops everywhere. I love it.
Oh, I saw her open for Drake. and she had no heels on, flat-footed, walking around on that stage, having a good old time, and not giving a fuck about the fact that she was on an arena tour and
not giving a fuck.
It would be,
as hell.
you would assume that, like, in that situation, you would want to bring a lot of energy to the table. She's comfortable in her own skin. She doesn't give a fuck.
Turn around, twerk a little bit.
And then people ask the question, why do we watch No Jumper for hip hop shit? Well, in 2022, when I first came to this platform, me and our friend House Phone were talking about this dope ass chick from St. Louis who had less than 5,000 views on her video at the time.
Yeah, I watched her come leech her way to the top.
You feel me?
I seen her go click to click. I don't know if she was fucking, but I seen her go click to click, and you always see this little ratchet bitch with big sexy. She got the big sexy chain before she was even popping. So you'll see her chain and be like, who is the little ratchet bitch in the red? Then it's like sexy red, sexy red.
This is my thing with Sexy Red. I understand when you say that her persona and her character, and we love a hood bitch, and we love that she's so real, whatever. I feel like there's been a lot of girls who've been hood bitches and like sluts and like kept it real, been on some gangster shit, whatever. Her flow and like what she actually does on a beat
is crazy.
And her ability to not do too much. Like you start talking about Lotto. Like, a lot of these girls are just rapping too much. They're rapping like they're trying to prove that they're like really good rappers. Whereas like when we listen to Gucci, like peak era Gucci is all swagger.
You know that
it's
he's popping drugs and selling dope.
It's just not. But he rides the beat in a way that
raps hella good.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many girls that persona wise I could see as basically doing the same thing as Sexy Red. To me, it's like her lyrical presence on a song is way better than almost any girl.
And you
I've seen
can't rap before Ice Spice verse. She raps too fast. We don't understand that shit.
It's also like really Ice Spice.
Her numbers declined hella.
Half. But the thing is about like her too is like that Bronx drill. The lingo that they're using, it's a lot harder to catch. Like people
just
don't
like Draco.
Exactly, it's the same thing. People don't know what a smoochie is. People don't know, you know what I mean? Like they don't know the terminology or what she's really alluding to, and it's the same problem with a lot of West Coast music. That being said, BET Weekend performance outside right before 310 Baby. I looked at that and I was like, this is a really good way for the West Coast. Like this artist could make a huge impact beyond regionally, because if you listen to what dude's talking about, he's West Coast as fuck. He's got the bounce. But he's not speaking on overly gangster shit that's gonna lose people, and he's doing it in a way that's kind of reminiscent of Tyga energy, but like a little more authentic and G with it. You know what I mean? Like
nobody's more authentic than Tyga.
I haven't heard not one song besides Suck City.
And that's what I'm researching right now.
Yeah, I want to agree, but I like him.
I think he's got a lot of potential. I love to see it, and I think
him and Mustard Man did something this weekend, but we're not gonna talk about it. They did something. Hey yo!
Wow, this actually 2 months ago we put out a video, 42K.
I'm just saying.
That's got to be an outlier, right? 136K. I hate like just judging off the numbers. I would probably
numbers wise
listen to these projects as well as
numbers wise
how well they did, but
not that impressive. However,
TikTok wise is crazy.
Yeah, when you like, and the fact that he's actually getting a terrestrial radio play, and just the way he presented himself, I could see that really resonating with the audience beyond California. And I'd like to see more people kind of lean into music that's more acceptable and consumable for a mass audience.
I mean, he definitely got the city behind him, because I'm seeing him get brought out at every event. People fucking really seem like they're massively behind him. But do I know anybody that has like expressed that they listen to him?
Look, that's the only one. That's
keep in mind, bro, Jez graduated high school like a month ago.
It's cool. Y'all entered him. You entered him into this. Who put him in 3?
No, I'm putting him in this.
Yeah,
I feel like
don't mean
but
shit.
it's beyond.
And all them little niggas in high school too. So is Lil Tyler.
Lil Tyler, obviously big star.
They doing numbers.
Yeah, but the thing is this: people aren't looking for that content out of West Coast rappers and West Coast rappers in general. If they're not making straight gangbang music, are often left out of like the local conversation. So they kind of have to then pivot to resonating with a bigger audience. Does that make sense?
Is it weird that I get some sort of sick satisfaction out of seeing the whole West Coast scramble to explain away why their artists are actually hot and deserve to be on the XXL cover? It's
310 did.
310 did though.
He had an impactful. He got people hitting that dance all across the world.
Right. And to be fair, it's not like the 2016 cover where it's like, oh, damn near everybody on this list is fucking lit and has their own organic motion. At that time, people putting forth this same cope of like, oh, this West Coast artist should have been on there or whatever. It's like, it's so hard for the West Coast to understand that the rest of the country isn't thinking when they put together their top 10 or top 12, like, oh, we need to figure out a West Coast guy. We need West Coast representation. The West Coast is the only place that is thinking about it in those terms. There's 3 Dallas artists on the cover.
Texas is hot.
To put it in perspective.
But also to put it in perspective, the West Coast is the only region in hip hop history to be completely blackballed by the industry.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean? That's a fact.
Blackballed?
How?
I'm not saying we are right now, so the West Coast was never blackballed?
How? Our music, was New York ever blackballed?
No.
Because they went out of style too.
There's a difference between going out of style and being blackballed.
Imagine blackballing a whole coast.
Okay, so you interviewed you interviewed JT the Bigger Figure on here.
Okay.
Did he talk to you about the whole situation with Atlantic back in the 90s and all
I
that?
don't think so.
Theory.
Yeah, but I'm also not gonna.
This ain't no conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that's my boy, but he everything.
Shouts to JT. So basically, back in the day, the folklore has it, and if I'm wrong, correct me on this, please. This is the folklore from my understanding. I think it was Atlantic gave JT $1 million advance. He wound up launching Get Low Records with it and not delivering anything to them and just went independent and basically finessed the industry. Around that same time, you have the East-West beef. You have the biggest artist from New York comes out to LA, gets murdered, and essentially
a tradition that has continued to this day.
Has continued to this day.
Yeah.
And essentially there is a mass blackballing of the West Coast. And after Dr. Dre 2001.
Who's the hot artist out of the West Coast that wasn't able to become what they were supposed to be because of this bias? I'm not going.
There's a decade of artists that never even. There was never even an ecosystem to help
but I
create
feel like
that.
This cope is the same cope that makes people feel like, oh, we deserve to have representation on the XXL cover. It's like, if you're not that hot, if you don't have that big of a fan base, then you're just not going to get into these situations.
No, 1,000%. I think I see what you're doing, but I look at it as kind of a false equivalent, because if you look at what's really going on with the West right now, yeah, people are making excuses, but back then, when labels are literally not allowed, when reps and labels are not allowed to pursue and sign artists from specific regions, and it gets to the point where that region is
but that just
no
seems
longer,
like a big jump to say that, like, oh, all the labels are not allowed to sign artists from the West Coast. If there was an artist who is actually hot enough, the labels are going to be lining up to sign that person. It's going to be a bidding war to sign that person. This reminds me of there's an ex No Jumper host who I sat here on this podcast many, many times and listened to them talk about how they were too gangster and that's why they never got a record deal. And just thought, what the fuck are you talking about? The same music industry that is lining up to sign every fucking gangster rapper possible. Now, granted, the West Coast does hold a special place in these labels' minds because it is kind of in the backyard if your label is located out of LA.
Yeah.
But in general, I just feel like the West Coast is just constantly inventing reasons for why they're not as successful as other regions and just kind of refuse to accept that, like, oh, maybe we just haven't really like brought enough talent to the table over these years.
Look,
and it's like, I don't think that the West Coast should necessarily be thinking of themselves like that. Like, oh, we need to be able to, it's like, for me as a non-West Coast nationalist who just kind of accepts artists as being from wherever they're from, I mean, to me, it just seems like, damn, the West Coast needs to be honest with themselves.
And I feel what you're saying, and there definitely does need to be accountability. But when, at a certain point, when all the upcoming talent sees that the only viable chance that they're going to have at having a sustainable career is to go independent, they're not even going to be looking towards the industry at that point. So then when they're in their incubation phase of their career and they're actually getting their shit set off, they're not able to fully mature to the level they would if they had an ecosystem in place to help sustain national acts. Does that make sense?
The West Coast has more media than any other part of the country.
Right. Currently,
It has more industry than any other part of the country. We're directly adjacent to Hollywood. I mean, a ton of the biggest artists of all time in terms of production, in terms of studios, legends in the game, etc., are right here in this backyard. I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. I don't look at the West Coast as this like marginalized group that hasn't been given an opportunity.
Well,
I just look at it as an area that has historically not really been able to produce hot new artists at the same level as Atlanta.
So you're saying that between the years of 2002 and 2010, there's no artists from LA other than the game that might have deserved a shot?
No, they were pumping out jerkin music that the rest of the country, myself included, living in New York. I can tell you, living in New York from 2003 to 2010, I don't know if the West Coast crossed my mind hip-hop wise. And this is like a person who every day I'm on the blogs, I'm downloading new music, I'm listening to everything coming out. And it's like I listened to a lot of West Coast artists probably during that time period and gave it, a few listens and was like moved on past it because it just didn't seem appetizing.
Okay, so like the way Detroit popped off maybe like 6 years ago or so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
7 years ago, previous to that it was Chicago. And then when those regions, which aren't typically a hotbed for commercial success, now they've had legendary artists, but that's not like regions that the industry was really exploring as far as pumping out talent.
But think about what happened with Detroit. They sort of like gradually mature into their own sound that is so distinctive that it's hard to ignore. And then you independently have all these different artists, from a Babyface Ray to a V's to a Icewear Vezo to a Rio to a whoever. And they're all coming out around the same time. And the hip hop fans are genuinely really, really excited about all these different artists. That effect is what the West Coast would like you to believe it would like you to believe that that's something that they have that is being ignored. I'm not really seeing it. I feel like, if anything, a lot of these West Coast artists have been given way more than their fair share. All those Detroit dudes did it with no industry.
Well, here's the thing. Look at the Bay Area. Look at the hyphy movement. Let's say 2005 to 2008.
Right.
That's literally what you just described Detroit as.
And they had a nice little thing going, and it didn't really become national because it was too weird.
Well, beyond it being quote unquote too weird, they weren't getting the industry backing. You know what I mean?
Right.
The only person that really got a deal out of that situation already had it was 40, and then he wound up taking his pre-existing deal to Warner Brothers. He got distribution through them for the My Ghetto Report Card album. Keek didn't get a major deal. There's so many artists.
Right.
Like I'll just say right now, have you ever heard of Clyde Carson, the team?
No.
Clyde Carson was an amazing, still great rapper from Oakland. Had massive. I think he's on that Slow Down. You heard that Slow Down song? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of rappers from California that came out in that era that could have been national acts and big stars.
Right.
And for
but
whatever
who are we going to
reason,
blame? Them or the label / like the level of support that the artists were getting? I'm just not really going.
Think about it like this: like if there's so many different little subcultures and subsections of battle rap. Of hip hop culture, right? Uh-huh. There's battle rap, there's juggalos, there's SoundCloud, whatever, right? If there's you being in the position you're in, if there's a specific contingent that isn't resonating with you at a certain time, and someone brings up, like, let's say you're not fucking with battle rap, right? And then someone's like, hey, do you want to interview Geechee Gotti? And you're like, oh, that's that battle rap shit, I ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of what was going on in the industry. They're like, oh, that's that Cali shit, we're not fucking with it. And they're not getting, anytime someone tried to sign a West Coast artist, there was no label support, there was no traction. I can't tell you like the intricacies of how a blackball really works, but from a fan perspective and watching everything mature and somewhat of an industry inside perspective, yeah, motherfuckers was blackballed, and
motherfuckers need to work harder. Stop coming up with copes.
And that's true as well. And I really feel like, and that's why I brought up the 310 Baby thing, because I feel like his record is palatable to an audience beyond LA, and people could be like, oh, this kid seems like he's got a cool record, he's got traction, the girls like it, whatever. It's marketable. It still has an LA as fuck vibe, but it's not leaning into the overly gangster tropes which kind of limit our growth.
But okay, fast forward a few years. let's say that 310 Baby doesn't become a big star or a bigger artist than he is right now.
Yeah.
Who are we going to blame? Is it more likely to be based on his own talent and whatnot, or is it more likely to be based on what the fuck is this? Or is it more likely to be based on like societal figures and industry type stuff? This is you, Raspberry Shortcake Mini Donuts, and I have nothing against him. I want to see him win.
Yeah.
I'm not mega familiar or anything. I just feel like the West Coast got to start accepting some fucking culpability when they don't necessarily live up to the expectations that I don't feel like other people have those expectations for them. I feel like it's just them. The West Coast like believes that they are meant for greatness, and then they feel aggrieved that the industry or that the fans, or I don't know who exactly they're going to blame it on, but that they don't necessarily get to that level.
Do you know how many though also of our top talent wound up getting incarcerated or getting murdered?
That happens everywhere.
Yeah, but at a disproportionate rate, damn near out here. Like, I mean, like the people. Think about this, and this is obviously not the industry's fault, so this isn't some grand tweaked out conspiracy right here, but just like this is LA in a nutshell. Right when finally we're getting some motion again, the Stinky Drummer Beaches thing happens, boom, all the Stink team gets arrested, Greedo gets arrested, and it's like just Shoreline left at that point. You know what I mean? Like at the height of their motion. Like this is the typical story of the West Coast.
You can say that about so many different states. Look at the Bronx drill shit. Like they had so much goddamn momentum, and then K-Flock gets locked up. Look at Brooklyn drill. They had some momentum. Pop Smoke gets killed.
Are we not going ATK KTA today?
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah, that was.
But it's been like bodies dropping. Like we might need to double back.
I haven't been 100% tuned in. So what? There's a shitload of Florida bloodshed going on.
A lot of what's the Youngin
Ace, his boys.
Yeah, been dropping like 6, 7. Wow.
Did you see that Julio's account commented on Young and Ace's video?
They posted a clip from his No Jumper interview where Remo was telling him like get out of Jacksonville, and he was saying I'm a demigod. They posted that clip on his Instagram. Apparently his Instagram, his family has been able to run it up of like 6 figures plus.
For sure.
Good for them.
Which they apparently really, really needed. I don't know. I'm going to be totally real with you. If I die, please don't use my Instagram. Please just, like, I don't care if my most recent post is like the most random fucking promo post or whatever. Just leave it. Leave the comment section right there.
That's what happened. It's over.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that from a position of privilege of that my family probably wouldn't need the money to do the funeral or whatever.
Right.
But I don't know. It's just kind of a.
So, do you feel like them using Nipsey Hussle's platform to promote documentaries and stuff? You don't think? That's
But have they ever posted to the Nip Instagram account?
Yeah.
Because the fucking the X account over the years, or like the little Peep account over the years, I think has done a little bit of posting. You go to Nipsey's account. A legendary story that must be told. Okay, that was posted after he passed. Yeah. Okay, there's quite a few posts from 2022 and shit. Yeah, all these documentary posts, which, it makes sense because it's like
alerting the fans that something's gonna drop.
You have to think, what is a social media platform? Like, is it just your mind being expressed onto a social media platform?
Being archived?
A lot of us think of it like that, like as if if Lush ceases to exist, then his Instagram account should cease to post.
Right.
But another way to think of it is like, your Instagram account is basically like a fucking fan page for your existence. And if you're not around any longer, you might as well use it, because this is the most direct pipeline to your most rabid fans. So why wouldn't you want to use this to promote whatever it is that is going on?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. And I could see you like thinking it was thirsty. To me, it's just disconcerting as like a fan or whatever to see like, oh shit, like, wait, what's going on here? It's
him popping out of the casket as the Undertaker is crazy,
right? Or no, the weed promo post that's just him standing there talking about some weed brand, and it's just like, oh shit, that's like the exact. It feels like, oh, he must be still alive. He just posted that.
They had to give him like $100 for that. For them to post that right now, them people paid for that.
For sure.
What's crazy? Oh yeah, of course. But what's crazy about it is that what they're doing right now is something that I said to Remo the other day in terms of like a hypothetical thing. I'm like, because when we saw him leave that comment, I was just like, wow, can you imagine if like you were managing an artist and then you just decided after he was gone to just continue to use his account to just troll and drop comments and post and do all this shit. You could just do it and it would just keep their name alive, and like it would be the weirdest fucking thing when you consider like what we consider normal. But I mean, it's not that outside the realm of possibility to just take that account and continue to use it like a fan account, right?
I thought it was crazy when fools used to started with the whole cutout pictures of the dead homies and shit, but that's light. And then there was the certain cultures will like believe have different practices for burials and the way they celebrate life and death and all that. And I remember seeing somebody's dead body in the club. Remember that? And like
Gunu.
Yeah, and
but that's like the style of funeral that I guess happens in his culture or some shit. I was seeing that like the family, I think, are like first generation or some shit, and that's like they think that shit is normal to have him propped up, standing there on stage at the club. From my perspective, it's the weirdest thing I could ever imagine.
Oh shit, bro, my bad.
But
yeah, I thought it was for the viewing. It was supposed to be like that. Well, the viewing was at the club.
I think they did the viewing in a club, and to people it just looked crazy.
There's only so long you could keep a corpse in pristine condition without it like.
I mean, it was already embalmed and all that shit.
Bro, I hate seeing the body embalmed.
Yeah, it's janky.
Every time I've seen it with X, I've seen it with Draco. I think those are the only two people I've seen it. Oh my God, it looks so weird every time. I do not want to see that shit.
It doesn't look like the person.
If I were to go to another funeral right now, I feel like I wouldn't even walk over and look at it.
Yeah, they look like a deflated version of a human. I remember like my Uncle Pat, like going to his funeral when I was a kid, and I was like, bro, like he's like 1/3 the size. What happened to you?
Some people are swollen too, though. Some people look fatter than what they are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Draco's face looked weirdly full.
But you got to think they held Draco's body for almost a month.
Yeah.
To investigate. And then they gave the body for, you know what I mean?
That's crazy that they would do open casket, to be honest. Like,
So, okay, speaking of BET Awards messiness, there was a guy that we briefly considered having be a guest on this podcast for a little while to talk about something. Bricc Baby said that he wasn't necessarily comfortable with it. I said, okay, maybe we could have you step aside, but then we ended up just not doing it in general. It's this dude who, I forget his fucking name, sorry. Rich something.
Yeah,
Rich
something. I was trying to think.
Young rich guy. I don't know. Rich something. He went viral for walking up to Gunner and basically telling him,
oh, that guy.
Ain't no snitching allowed around.
Yeah.
Why you put me on Front Street like that?
Well, you said you wouldn't want to be on camera while someone was dissing someone that you had a good relationship with.
That's my boy.
Is that too much? You don't want people to know that?
What? No, I'm just saying, yeah, like, damn. I was playing Captain
My bad, I didn't realize that was...
No, it wasn't too much. It's just like, nigga, that's my homeboy. Yeah, I played Captain Sabo. I'm not about to let nobody come up here and bash his name here. He's a savage for what he did, though.
Right.
Yeah,
that was all-time savage trolling. Like,
that was savage trolling, but it was also kind of weak, and he kind of like looked like he shook Spot hella quick. Like, it looked like the female that was there. I don't know if that's Brick's lady or a publicist, or not Brick, sorry, Gunner's
publicist,
lady or publicist or what. But she looked like she like ran him off the spot hella quick, and he just, you know, like the clip is less than 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So you can't really, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I feel like just me having a relationship with bro, you know what I'm saying, and we've been talking for the last couple of weeks, third party, you know what I'm saying, and discussing the what he didn't like and what he didn't, and then I'm saying what I didn't like and what I didn't agree with. Then I sit down and have this dude up here hee ha ha about it. I could have stepped to the side. I don't mind him, but it's just like I don't think it's right for my relationship with my boy, man. Mm-hmm. Y'all call him what y'all want, but that's my dude.
I like that song that y'all got.
That's why you get what I'm saying. Listen, man, y'all just go ahead. Well, we're in the middle of clearance, Adam.
For the Gunner project, you got a very good reaction from that one song that we leaked.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. We're in the middle of clearance. So that you know what I mean.
So has anything changed in your mind that makes you feel like it's cool to work with him? Because at one point I feel like you wouldn't have.
I mean, once we got down to the specifics of everything that happened, and now the trial's playing out where 9 times out of 10, Gunner's not going to be called as a witness, and none of the information did affect. If you notice, every time we talk about it, I said, wait till Thug gets out of jail, and then we could determine who did what and who's, You know what I mean? Like,
But what was that Thug quote the other day where he said something about fuck,
whatever
what was
Wham
it?
say-
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly
The
who he
phone call,
referenced,
the-
but
He said, whatever Wham say, go.
yeah. And so, okay, who's Wham?
Baby, Lil Baby.
Ah, okay. So he's deferring to Lil Baby as his voice box, but I mean, Lil Baby, without having really said much, is
Already said fuck Gunner.
clearly anti-Gunner.
Yeah, I mean that was the duo.
Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't embrace him with open arms when he came home.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'll say it. Gunna's way tighter than Lil Baby. I'll be
You feel
honest
that
with
way?
you. Yeah, I feel that way. As an artist, I'm slapping Gunna before a little bit. Lil Baby got some jams.
Lil Baby got some jams, but he had a bigger machine behind him.
I feel like what attracted, like when they were doing like sold out dates and all them joints when they first were coming out, people loved Baby's voice. That's what made him so unique and stand out. And people were like, this dude sound crazy. So that's kind of why I feel like he got preferential. He's a little bit more marketable as well, like his look and all that. But as a rapper, I'll definitely fuck with Gunna shit more personally.
Do you think that Lil Baby's over?
Marketable?
I think he's more marketable. Yeah, low key. Like,
You think Lil Baby's over? It feels like the world has collectively gotten less and less interested in hearing him rap, and it's been kind of jarring to see because he felt so gigantic for a while there. Some stuff like that Central C song, I feel like I'm hearing that a lot.
that song's dope.
It feels like that is bucking the trend. It makes me feel like, oh, okay, Lil Baby got another run in him. I do think that, like, personality-wise, even if he's in a rut musically, that he seems like the people are endeared to him to the
He's
point
a cool guy, it seems
where,
like.
yeah, I don't think they're gonna like fully turn on him.
I feel like that was the first Lil Baby song that I've liked since the pandemic. I'll go on record and say. But to be honest with you, what makes up for his lack of musical output that really
How you
resonates.
bring a knife to a gunfight?
That was hard. That was hard. He's got a couple,
Come on, bro.
but his punking of YK Osiris at the Icebox Jewelry Store is forever goated.
Wait, what did he do there?
He basically it wasn't like a serious punking. It was like, hey, bro, you owe me money. What you doing here?
That you owe me.
Yeah.
Buying jewelry.
You don't remember that? Yeah, it was super funny.
At a certain point, I feel like I just barred myself from clicking on any jewelry store vlog clips.
Yeah. Well,
I don't find that particularly relatable. That's just me.
I enjoy the ice vlogs. However, that was more a vlog of like, yo, like that was during the trajectory of just YK Osiris getting habitually hoed out on a weekly basis.
Right.
Because when Drake was making fun of him in his crib that one day, and then that video popped up with Baby being like, you owe me 10 bands, what's wrong with you? And
Okay, that's a good topic though. Wack basically inferred that there is a ceasefire of sorts on the West Coast that is going to basically prohibit Kendrick and Drake from releasing more diss tracks. Do you think that he's just like exaggerating that? Is that not literal? Like what was your thought process on that? Do you think we're likely to see more of that?
Who the fuck are you to call a peace treaty?
But he was inferring that like there's something that has gone on behind the scenes that we're not yet privy to.
Well, the diss tracks are over anyway.
Yeah.
For now, until they're back.
really, like why would they? It would be like at a certain point.
You don't think Drake's gonna want to get some get back at some point once all the dust is settled? Do you don't think that Drake might want to like add something else to the narrative, or do you think that he's so scared of what Kendrick has to offer that he's just gonna crawl back into his hole and make Afrobeat music for the rest of his career?
I mean, look, he might allude to it. Do I like if he doesn't literally? I can't even imagine a circumstance of him making a diss track that would sway the momentum of what's already occurred. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that this fool's smoking that Drake pack right now, but like it's
Who is his sources to the like? It has to be a reliable source.
yeah, I'm curious too. Like,
There
what?
got to be a reliable source of where you hear this from, because like
I just heard Wax say it on Academics' stream.
yeah, because see, Wack got academics thinking that he's fully tied in with the West. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody wants to be Kendrick's voice box right now.
you get what I'm saying? And it's like, all right,
If I'm
I
Kendrick,
didn't see Wack at none of the pop out. Not at the pop out. I didn't see him at the video shoot. I didn't see nobody affiliated with Wack there. Who I did see was Wacko. I did see Wacko. I did see certain people that do mean a whole lot to the culture in the city. have they reached out to each other? It was a rap battle. They probably agreed to disagree. Like, all right, fuck it. So
my thing is that I feel like so much of what Kendrick put into Not Like Us has proven to not be real. That the scene has been kind of set where if Drake were to drop a back-to-back, like a really dope song that speaks on all of this, I realize this is a lot to imagine.
You are reaching.
I just feel like the scene is set where the people would be appreciative of it. I feel like the narrative of like Kendrick 1 has been secured to the point where the people might be ready for a strong counter narrative.
I think that he should come back like they not like us. Dissing on my city got Rick Ross fucked up. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like next nigga pop up on the stage getting stuck. You know what I mean? He gotta come back, yeah. And if that don't work, I'ma hit him with the pump.
Because who's the good guy and who's the bad guy in all this? Because it seemed like the overall mood from the people who are witnessing Rick Ross getting mushed in his face in this whole little debacle in Vancouver was that people
that was in Vancouver. That wasn't even in
Toronto.
So that's all the way across the country.
It seemed like the people were very, very happy to consume that content. That like, if the people are behind Kendrick, that hasn't necessarily like extended to everybody who was clicked up with Kendrick.
You
during
have
all
to
this.
understand.
They want to see people stand on business. They don't give a damn what side it is.
But you also have to understand what Drake means to Canada and their national identity and how much.
But I'm talking about the peanut gallery in general. Like everybody on Instagram, you didn't see anybody saying like, "Oh, fuck Drake, Rick Ross didn't deserve that."
No.
He was telling the truth. He was saying real shit about Drake.
But
nobody said that.
But we're not here to protect Rose regardless.
Kendrick won, not Drake.
Yeah.
Kendrick won, not Rick Ross.
Yeah, nothing to. Yeah.
But if Kendrick won, then Rick Ross should be perceived as one of the winners as well.
No way. No way.
Future don't get no points. Metro don't get no points. Don't nobody get no points.
No, I disagree with that.
I kind of agree with that, and I find that fascinating.
That's
because
crazy.
if Kendrick really took such a dominant W and Drake's career is over or whatever, all those other guys should be perceived as winners too. Nobody's talking about what a giant W A$AP Rocky took in this whole thing. And if anything, a lot of people are saying that's one of the main strategic errors that Drake made is he spent valuable time on Family Matter, I forget which fucking song, going at all of them as opposed to just making it about Kendrick.
Well, and here's the thing. First of all, A$AP Rocky already won. You feel me? He busted a nut multiple times on Rihanna. You win, bro.
Glazing.
No, that's victory lap shit.
That's old.
What do you mean?
What do you mean,
Drake,
fool?
He shot the club up a few times. Yeah.
Drake never claimed her as a girlfriend.
I'm not even speaking about Drake. I'm speaking about in life. Like, Rihanna's goated.
Having a bad bitch is a W. It says absolutely nothing when it comes to battle.
Hold on.
I seen somebody else claim a W over having the baddest bitch.
First of all,
yeah, Meek. No.
Who? Z-Real.
No comment.
No, all right.
He's doing great for himself.
Can I say it? That's my boy. So can I just say
she's an attractive girl. Shout to him.
He was arguing with Smack the other day about motherfucker. Let me bring it up another time.
No, just go for it.
I mean, we not dissing. Like him and Smack were arguing. He like, nigga, I got the baddest bitch in this shit. Nigga, I got the baddest bitch. Nigga, I won already. Nigga, my bitch bad. Name a bitch better than mine. Your bitch better than mine. And Smack was like, yeah, you do got the baddest.
But we're not just talking about a bad bitch. We're talking about.
And he took a W. I'm like, how do you get a W for having a bitch?
We're talking about a billionaire.
Having
bitch,
a girlfriend is just not like we're grown.
Facts. But she's not. But that's a whole billionaire. You feel me? Like she's. Okay, yeah. There's more.
You don't think Heather is? Never mind.
There's more to it than that. But regardless, look, per my recollection, after Drake's response track, after Not Like Us, was essentially him saying, everything you said is real. Everything you said is false, plus you got molested. And that's why you're bringing up these false allegations.
Wait, who got molested?
Drake essentially said, this is why you're making this sick fantasy up in your head about me and calling me. It's probably because you got touched. He literally said that.
About Rocky?
No, Kendrick.
Oh.
He literally
said, because, and I mean, strategic errors were made on both sides. Because he's referring to a song that doesn't really say that.
Who got molested?
he said that about Kendrick. He said, you basically are calling me a pedophile because you have issues revolving around molestation and you probably got touched yourself. But here's the thing.
You think if I come out and say I got molested, the world will love me more?
Not in hip hop, but in like every other segment of society, yes.
And
I agree that makes no sense. But that's kind of how it is.
Let's say there's a ceasefire, right? Who does the ceasefire benefit more?
The ceasefire for sure benefits Kendrick.
No.
Well, yeah, because Kendrick's already perceived as having taken the W.
Right. So if they're it benefits Kendrick more 100%. So then with that being said, is Wack alluding to the fact that people are pressing Drake to not respond?
What could Kendrick say that would hurt Drake's image going forth? I don't really think there's anything left in the chamber. He's probably said everything he has to say, unless there's some like major firepower that we don't know about.
I think people are overestimating the actual content of the records.
Yeah, we need another mic and shit. Yeah,
I think people are overestimating and putting too much emphasis on the actual content of the records and not just the fact that it's a good song. I also disagree with the fact that
he got here before MJ. Look at that.
When you said that they didn't that Future and them don't deserve any credit, I disagree with that, because if it wasn't for that record,
it's not that they don't deserve any credit, but I feel like it would be fair to say that they aren't really getting any credit, right? Has Future's career gotten significantly bigger or more established now?
He got a number one hit out of it. He got a Billboard charting number one hit record.
Yeah, they all got that. But Future, I think Future in cruise control as a GOAT already.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares too much. I could just keep it. I got a mansion on Star Island. I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they on Star Island, but wherever they at, where everybody lives at down there, Miami, he coolin', bro. He out of Atlanta. He's out of LA. He's doing features. He might drop an album when he feel like it. I think Future is hey, I know when I decide to sell this catalog,
I got 50 M's coming to me.
That's our new retirement plan. That's our 401k in the rap world now.
Right. I'm gonna sell you my royalties.
Kendrick's career is clearly in a much better place right now than it was a couple months ago.
1,000%.
And I don't think you could really say that things have really changed that much for anybody else involved.
No, Mustard is now again.
He wasn't originally in it. Metro was supposed to be Mustard.
Right, but you said that nobody benefited.
But how is Mustard's career in a way better place? Because he was in a video that we haven't even seen yet?
Because he made the beat.
Yeah, but I mean,
they gave him a whole night at BET Experience.
The first word of the song is Mustard on the beat, ho.
Hold on.
It's a good look, but I don't feel like it's like a career-altering look.
This was Mustard weekend, and Mustard and YG weekend out here in LA. Due to the fact, I bet you that the BET schedule had 0 appearances of Mustard before Cinco de Mayo.
1,000%. And on top of that, you're talking about a dude that didn't glance at the Billboard charts since 2019 or 20. And now he has a number one record. So to say that didn't affect the trajectory of his career is not accurate.
But he didn't. I guess I'm just kind of excluding Mustard from this narrative, because to me, Mustard was not really part of the anti-Drake hate wave. He may have produced that beat. He may have wore the Blue Jays hat in the video, but he didn't really involve himself to the extent that a lot of other people did. That's just
factual.
Anyway, can we get Dmac over here? I really want to introduce you guys to this dude. I met this guy outside the store. This is not an almighty suspect conversation, even though part of how I met you was the conversation about suspect. But I met this guy. I liked his energy.
Oh, I didn't know this was the same dude.
So you know who this is? You know him?
Yeah, I know.
You know every Crip in LA.
Nah, we neighborhoods. Yeah.
I like that hat.
Thank you, man.
That's cool.
Hey, bro, it's nice to be here, though.
You should get one in orange.
Oh, no.
Yo,
this is fire.
I just told you it's the fingers. No, I wear all type of colors.
I know somebody else who has a hat like that. Yeah.
You wear all type of colors.
Okay, so introduce yourself to the people out there. Tell them who you are and why they should give a fuck about you.
All right, well, my name is, to get it straight, everybody know me. I don't give a fuck government or not. My name is Daniel. That's the first thing.
That's right.
Dmac is Daniel Must Acquire Currency. Mr. Maxter online, on Instagram, all that type of stuff. But I rap. I'm from Los Angeles, shit, everywhere. Long Beach to LA, shit, all parts, nigga. Grew up everywhere, grew up in all y'all hoods, shit, outside y'all hoods, suburbs, shit, jail, wherever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hood. I'm just here to let y'all know that I'm here to stay. I'm here to do everything that I can to bring myself up, get some money, get this shit going.
Hood. So what hood?
Well, I'm from 90.
Out hood.
Shouts to the 90s.
I'm from 90. But shit, I grew up everywhere, bro. I started off in the projects. That's where I originated from on hood. I grew up in the PJs and the Grapes. My mama from PJ, my daddy from Grapes.
That's a hell of a fight. Goddamn.
You grew up in the Jordans?
You said a lot of
I've been
people.
everywhere. I've been all over there, everywhere.
He said the Grapes. But those is op hoods. Your mom is your daddy op.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already know.
That's crazy.
Man, that shit was crazy.
With
bro.
the cousins
OG
feud
op lovers.
at the family reunion, the
Op
birthday
lovers.
parties. Yeah.
You like that?
Nah, I'm just
our
thinking
family,
'cause
our
I
shit
was
don't
a
really
kid.
mix like that because my mama really from out of state. She came out here when she was like, what, 16, 17?
Yeah.
And then she moved with them and I became her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Foundation.
yeah,
So
yeah.
She's smooth or whatever, but she ended up going over there, whooping everybody's ass and doing shit, so they invited her in and accepted her.
Like heard you.
Yeah, but they mad. She knew my dad or whatever, and I guess Cuz was a player. You already know, Pimp P, getting his money, you know what I'm saying?
Pimp P.
Not with my mama, though. My mama ain't on
That was my mother.
Watch that. But no, on crypto, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But I ended up getting taken or whatever, foster care, shit like that.
At what age?
Shit like nine. But before then, I got taken. I was like 4 before, and then I came back, got taken again. But I was like 9 years old. I got taken and shit. And when I got taken, I had left my dad. My dad had recently moved into the Hoovers, and you know I was going through it with them niggas over there. It's a lot of shit and controversial shit online about all that bullshit. Growing up with them niggas and shit. But yeah, I ended up moving from there when I got taken. And when I got taken from there, I ended up going to move my niggas from 40s and shit. They was, you know what I'm saying, they was smooth. They taught a nigga how to squabble up, get down and shit. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, fuck it. Shit, I'm gonna start rolling with these
That's
niggas.
like
Don't look.
G-Face story.
Crib,
cuz,
nigga,
like-
kept a nigga smooth, kept a nigga on his P's and Q's, you know what I'm saying?
You putting him in the G-face box?
No,
Or the
my
other
cousin
G-Face? Oh,
yeah. No, I'm talking about my cousin from Trouble.
on hood.
G-Face.
I was like, hell no.
Cousin's just the reverse. He grew up with the funnies and us and shit, but then he was in
That's the one
troubles
thing,
through
though.
foster
Ain't
care
no
and
hood
shit.
like-
Now he
They're all
from-
saying
a lot of motherfuckers,
They're
bro.
saying Bricc Baby's interviewing his replacement. That's what they're saying in the chat.
That's exactly what I'm finna get to. Ain't none of that this interview. Ain't nobody out here that's like me. I don't give a fucking nigga look like me. All these niggas online talking about famous Richard, shit. And niggas just saying bullshit.
You think famous Richard is stealing your swag?
No, nothing like that. Hell no, nothing like that.
They're making comparisons.
Nigga, they tried to say I looked like this nigga and all that. I'm like, bro, I don't look shit like this nigga. Like, if you really get up close on my face, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, maybe the little shape or the hair or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, you know what I'm saying? They all in my comments saying that shit. I'm tired of that shit, bro. I ain't matching nobody. I'm going higher than these niggas. I'm going better than these niggas. Most of these niggas is clowns, bro. If a nigga got a problem, if a nigga want to start a beef, then nigga gonna start that, bro. Nigga gonna have to meet me where he gonna meet me, so. That's about it.
So I meet him
that
outside
mean
the
nowhere.
store, and I just immediately was like, you know what? I like your energy. We got to get this guy on here. We got to talk to him. I don't know. I just felt like he had a little bit of pizzazz to him.
Crib, nigga,
you know
I
about
got-
pizzazz?
you got
Pizzazz goes hard. Yeah.
All of that. I test collegiate, bro. 20 years and 8 months since I was a kid. I was a nerd first before all of this shit, bro. So ain't no stupid nigga over here, nothing like that on crib. I'ma let a nigga know fast.
Said I test collegiate.
Crib.
Watch
Nigga
out.
ain't doing none of that, nigga. On crib, nigga in college right now. I'm trying to get my degree. All of that shit. Nigga gang bang. Nigga still do everything I'm supposed to do. On hood. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I like it. All right,
energy.
We were just talking about Kendrick versus Drake. It's a random played out topic, but let's say we're talking about that. Give me your 2 cents.
Shit, Kendrick versus Drake. I would say, bro, both of these niggas, bro. This is one topic I wanted to get on about this shit, bro. I'm tired of like LA doing all this shit. Anybody got a grab leaf for a rap and he rap? Nigga trying to roll up a little Jimmy Tam, you know what I'm saying? Got a flex on the real quick, pull out the pack. $15 an eighth. Dmac, you already know.
Oh, you're the weed
Man, I deliver all of that. They know me for delivering on the mongoose.
I just dropped
shit.
my trap snacks. It ain't that cheap. You taste it, you know what I'm saying? My 75 an eighth, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta
Turned up.
promote it on
It
here,
tastes
I'm
just
sure.
like what it is.
Is it bad that
look.
I would rather buy weed from a guy who got a big bag of weed than someone who's coming with the crazy packaging? Because I feel like I'm probably
but the
paying for
packaging
the
is the
packaging.
promotion.
Nah, exactly. Yeah, no.
The
we're old
packaging is the
school.
promotion, though.
You
But that makes me paranoid that I'm paying for promotion and not just product.
Yeah, Nah, you gotta smoke it. You gonna get higher because you
Kendrick
spit
versus
more.
Drake, them niggas,
Right.
them niggas, bro. It's like, bro, Kendrick, I respect him. He did that. He won that. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna cap to you like Drake. I'm not gonna say he didn't do nothing or whatever, but it's just like, bro, you lost, bro. It's over with, nigga. They got Jewish people playing your songs. Like, it's over with, bro. Nigga on Grip. I was in a group home, nigga, with Jewish motherfuckers. Nigga on Grip, I already know that's out of pocket. You got them playing this, nigga. They talking about this, and that. But the thing about it is, bro, niggas tired of hearing these niggas. Like, when is there gonna be a new nigga? These niggas are like 30, 40 years old, bro.
Yo, that's an amazing point, though.
bro,
How many
nigga-
bar mitzvahs do you think have played not like us?
Yeah, probably a lot right now. Yeah. That bothers me though. Like the other day we're doing a fucking Plug Talk photo shoot out there, and they got the it's like the photographer's playlist, so it's not exactly the most advanced playlist. And I fucking hear Not Like Us like 3-4 times throughout the course of like an hour, and I didn't feel like going over and explaining like, yo, I feel like this song is like weird energy. Like you hating on the boy for no reason. Stay out of the politics, photographer.
Right?
Do you feel
I don't like hearing that song. I don't like the negative energy when I feel like it's not warranted.
It's not warranted.
I feel like it's a whole song full of lies.
So what? You listening to everybody talk about they kill.
It's very specific lies that I don't think are accurate for the person who's being accused of it. Okay, if there was a song that was like, Bricc Baby is secretly Jewish, I'm not bumping it.
That sounds fire, fool.
For sure.
The Hawks.
Me
Yeah.
and Thug got one like that.
But some of the little kids, though.
Shit,
But there's nothing about him and Lil Kid. See, look, you're getting duped by the song.
Come on, bro.
You're getting duped.
All them little girls that he so-called like fanned over, be texting and doing all that. You watching?
See, you're falling for it.
That shit is weird.
There's
pampering.
smoke and no fire.
But we know for a
That's
fact
pampering,
that
man.
him and Millie Bobby were
grooming?
pampering.
Nigga pampering, nigga, fuck all that, nigga. That's a baby, fucking grooming. Nigga get groomed at like shit, 16, 17, nigga.
Yeah, that's a very, very early.
What you just roll up? You
Preemptive
rolled up a
grooming.
nice little gorilla finger there. That's like
This a little smooth little face.
That's
right
that
here.
Gorilla Glue.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is some serious gas, though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my plug Dutch Zodix on my Instagram. Find him and my followers or whatever. This some gas, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got the best gas out here. His low packs is gas. His high packs is gas. Come to him with that money and you gonna get your shit, boy. It's not too high price, not too low price. You know what I'm saying? Right there where you need to spend it.
You should have told him to pay you for that one.
That shit finna land. That pack finna land.
he's looking for equity long term.
Man, I'm looking for equity.
Dutch
Exactly, bro.
Zodix. Yeah.
Assets plus liabilities equals equity. You feel me?
How about this? You tell me the wildest story that you got of some shit that happened in your life, the wildest, most entertaining
That's
story
what bring me
possible.
equity, yeah.
I'm just exactly with the audience, you'll be building up equity. I'm just trying to like, in the course of like 30, 40 minutes on this podcast, I'm just trying to make them love you. I'm trying to turn you into a main character real quick.
The wildest story that I could tell you is my life story, low key, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, nigga just was just in hell, nigga. This life is just horrible. Like, damn, nigga. I started off, nigga, first of all, nigga, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody laugh at all you. Nigga, I'm from the east side and the west side, so nigga, I can talk about either one if I want to. But that west side, talking about a nigga clothes, is grilling the nigga because of what he got and all that, that's bullshit, nigga. You ain't gonna never get,
You gotta get to
the nigga better than you.
A little bit more in the mic would be
But look,
good.
check it out.
We do be doing that.
Check it out. Nigga on crib, nigga, I was 2 years old, nigga, I came home to the projects, first of all, lost that, nigga, was sleeping in a van, then started elementary, all of a sudden, I'm getting packed out by a whole all-boys classroom, nigga, 18 niggas, all day long, this is factual, you can go check, the niggas who did it, vouch for it, nigga, on the damn, because you already know, I done got into it with all of these niggas, bro, just going through all of this shit, I'm diabetic, if niggas don't know that on the dammies, I'll still knock you out, I will still beat your ass, I don't give a fuck about all that buff shit, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, I'm also gonna pursue the boxing later on for anybody who wants to know about that and wants to get slept, nigga, who thinks they can't sleep me, who thinks, oh yeah, from all of that, I've been beating up bums, I've been beating up homeless people.
Wait, really?
Right?
Homeless
Like,
K.
Just for sport?
Homeless K.
Bum K?
You know
This
we
is what
coming.
they saying. This is what they saying, bro, or whatever. But the mistakes are here. I'm here to clear this shit up fast and very fast. I ride the Blue Line Metro train
Okay.
from downtown Long Beach to 7th Street of Metro since shit, I don't know, forever. I gang bang, I'm from 9-0, faces known, all of that.
You ever see Brian Pumper?
First of all, y'all not getting all of the phase. First of all, that's the first thing that you gonna catch. It's so many niggas that ain't got their ass beat, singled, by myself, with the homie, it don't matter, whatever. You got your ass beat. And most of the time, it's usually a fade where I want to fight you by myself because I really just want to get down. Got that mental shit in me, boy. I'm ready to sock you out. Like,
So are you the fade dude?
Yes, I'm the fade man. No, I'm not the fade man. You talking about he's the fade man. He gonna probably ask for a squabble after this too when
he's the new Pac.
But look,
We're gonna put him in the air. Yep.
You just said Pac?
Pac.
That nigga said Pac? Who is that?
Yeah, somebody. He's a Pac. He's rolled up. Oh, somebody got
He
it.
keeps saying he's gonna do something in the Big 22.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna put him in the sky.
Put him in the sky. Ooh,
Keep going.
Crip, on hood.
On hood.
Let them do their thing. On Western. On Western. You already know. Look, that's C-Mac.
You Western
I'm
Wiggle?
D-Mac. I'm D-Mac, that's C-Mac.
On hood.
On hood. Let's go.
I keep playing with my nigga C-Mac on hood. I'll sock you out phony.
Free C-Mac.
On hood.
Spoiler: I asked Blockstar if he ever ran into Mac.
Nah, but on the damn homies, nigga, like, yeah,
It's a
this,
no.
all of that shit, bro, on the damn homies, nigga, I'm not squabbling no homeless niggas. I socked the nigga out, called him a smoker on the video, cuz looking all dazed up, they think he a smoker. No, sir, he came up big banging hard, flexed up, chest out, and got pieced up because I was trying to catch my bus, nigga. I'm at Rite Aid trying to get my diabetic medicine. I'm listening to NBA Youngboy singing this out loud, and you gonna walk up to a nigga like that and bang on him.
So essentially, 5 fingers turned to opt to a smoker is essentially what
Like,
happened.
man, them homies, nigga, all of that, bro. Them homies, like, I don't know what these niggas be thinking on the dummies. Yeah, been a couple old niggas on the dummies, but them old niggas, I ain't gonna lie, they was, some of the old niggas was sized up. The little nigga on Crip, he would have pieced up a couple of you young niggas that think y'all got squabbles, like, and he got pieced with a jab if you watch the video. And I'm not just popping it. I ain't cocky. I can lose. I done lost phase my whole life. Like, on the damn homies, it's nothing, though. It's like, we gonna die one day, bro. Y'all don't understand that shit. And the thing about it is, bro, I'm not here to play with you niggas. That's facts.
Period.
I know another homeless killer named Vel that we got to tap you in with.
That's the OG of Homeless K.
Yeah,
He started the Homeless K
He started
movement.
that shit,
Yeah.
bro. Because Overly Invested had a whole compilation of all Vel's fades, which I know that knowing Vel, I know how geeked he is about the existence of that. And I've seen Vel in way more fades that did not get captured on video.
Yo, why was there just like 3 more Bell homeless encounters this weekend on his Instagram story?
He don't give a fuck. It just, that energy just finds him. Like, I feel like I could walk around downtown for the next 10, 20 years and no bum is going to end up fighting me.
No, he's actively.
I'm just not inviting that energy.
He's actively pursuing. He's hunting homeless.
Like, bum hunting, for sure.
Yeah, that's the burn.
Like, take this off, though?
Take it off.
Okay.
You gonna take your shirt off?
Nigga, hot, though, on Crib. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. You know,
I got on 2 jackets. You just want to show the Western Avenue.
On Crypto.
You got our shit whacked out on there that we got to worry about?
No, I don't got no whack house right
No
here.
Clemson Street whackouts?
Chill.
Nigga don't be doing all that.
So
All that
he
shit
had
is bogus,
asked you-
bro. Like,
he
niggas
had-
gonna see you niggas like in the streets. Like, nigga, just squabble up. Get your fade about the way, nigga. Stop acting, doing all that online shit. Nigga, squabble up, nigga.
What's the craziest shit that happened? He asked you what's the
You
craziest
got beat up by
shit?
18 fucking kids
That
in
what
school.
it
Shit,
is.
going
That's-
through life, nigga, squabbling up,
crazy.
going through life, nigga, dealing with niggas, going through life, fucking just throwing myself out there, nigga, as a punch bag, nigga, ready to get down with a nigga.
How old
A
are you
lot of
now,
shit.
bro?
But it's more crazier shit than that. It's just not what a
Yeah,
nigga
how old
gonna
are you?
speak about on camera and all that.
No.
What's your
On
age?
crib, yeah. Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay.
On hood.
So
21.
how do you end up beefing with
Almighty.
a perfect a perfect individual?
I was trying to dodge it.
Hell, good, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. He's like, I don't know if you like be playing cool or like this good guy with y'all niggas or something, but like, I don't know, bro. That nigga's a weirdo, bro, on the dummies. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm not popping it for him to catch caught off cuz, nothing like that, bro, on the dummies, bro. I'm gonna be bigger than you, bro. I'm letting you know this right now, bro. Like you said, what he say? You said, Adam, he said, random homeless nigga? Oh yeah, random homeless nigga and all that, bro. I'm gonna be bigger than you. I'm gonna be laughing at you, bro. When you're sitting in the hood and you're still making these knocking ass, bass ass songs. I don't know what the motherfuckers doing, bro, but on the dummies, you need to stop it. But you know what I'm saying, bro? I don't give a fuck what you clown me
I
about
think
anything.
but
we start beefing about
yeah,
this.
I was about to say I think
This
he make
nigga-
cool music.
I seen this nigga on my hood day. First of all, I'm not gonna knock him and nothing like that. I fucked with Almighty tough, nigga, growing up. Them homies 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade.
He was with go
knocking
get a
and shit.
KB.
Attention, Frosty.
Yeah, homies, nigga, Frosty was a nigga.
Suspect got fans.
Frosty, no. Frosty was getting knocked too.
Past
Even though he from over there on the homies. Frosty was getting knocked too. Ain't no knocking nobody, nigga, on the homies. Nigga got a banger, nigga got a banger. But the homies, nigga, I'm fucking with this nigga. I see him at the hood day. I'm not on no pressing shit or nothing like that. I guess when I be regular on it, when you a real nigga and you just be on your regular tip shit, I'll just be on some friendly, I'm being regular.
So wait, were you around Almighty during the neighborhood anthem days and all that?
No, I wasn't around him. No, that was the beginning of the neighborhood. I was with the 40s back then, but I was in placement, so I really couldn't even get around.
Yeah,
like
you were
that,
younger.
You know
you were like 12 years
I couldn't
old.
really do nothing. Exactly, I was like 12. The homies nigga in middle school and shit. But the homies nigga, boom. The nigga, I tell cuz like this.
Fuck.
He at the hood day. I'm like, I walk up to him, I'm just on some regular shit. I'm like smiling and shit. I'm always smiling, I'm just regular. He must think I'm on some janky smiling shit or something. I'm like, yeah, you know, them greasy hood niggas or something. I'm not on that though, but I guess he must have felt that or something. I'm like this, I'm like, hey bro, like, what's up, bro? Like, nigga, you was supposed, I've been texting you since like 9th grade, nigga. You ain't never hit a nigga back. I'm trying to do a song with you or something. But I was just playing this shit like boom and boom. He was like, oh yeah, like boom and boom, and like you can do this, like boom, you just hit me, like boom and DM me. Boom, that's when I DM cuz or whatever, boom and boom. I've noticed this now though. I didn't think that at the time because I be on some this daydreaming shit. I didn't think cuz was busted up or nothing like that. But now that I realize it, I see what he was on. That's why I was able to text cuz, and that's why he stopped acting like a famous nigga and finally opened his DM up. Boom, I talked to cuz because he see me at the hood day. Boom, I start texting cuz, boom, let cuz know like let's do a song. Boom, I send cuz the money, $1,500, nigga. I got this $1,500 what off a student money, nigga. What was it? No, it wasn't even that, nigga. It was my foster care money on the damn homies, nigga, for my rent to pay my shit on the damn. So I gave this nigga $1,500.
Okay, I hella believe like that
Suspect would steal that.
No, I'm not talking about suspect. I believe that
All right, finish.
he's telling the
finish
truth.
The story
Thus far.
Hold up, nigga.
Don't get
I tell
wrapped up in
this
this.
I know,
You
I
got
really don't
another
want
fade
to.
coming.
I really don't want to.
That's why I was trying to stop you.
Rifleman's gonna be Herb Deaning it
The
again.
professional way. Let him finish the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lock up on hood though, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck it on hood. But
Yeah.
like, I'm like this, boom. I tell cut like this. He like, I tell cut like, boom. I send him money. I send him $1,500. I hustled up like the other 400. You only get 1,100 off the foster care shit. Them homies hustle up like another 400. Them homies, boom. Cut like this. He like, all right, boom, we gonna get it cracking. Boom, I'm waiting for this motherfucker. I'm a patient nigga and I'm a nice nigga too. I be trying to I don't like all that extra shit
Nice
until it happens.
cuz.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be
Nice
just
cuz.
trying to relax, bro, until the nigga make my mind flip. Nigga, when my mind flip, now everybody talking about what the fuck is he doing? The homies, nigga, boom now. So I'm like this, all right, I wait like 2 weeks. I'm like, let me text come some nice shit, boom, like what's going on? Like, I'm like, hey bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like you got you finna send us the track? You know, you finna send the track? No, nigga, he told me, all right, I'm finna get to it, boy, I'm finna get to the studio. I'm like, all right, he finna get to the studio, he finna do it. He finna send it back. 2 more times, didn't do it. So as soon as he do that, I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like, bro, like I sent that money, like, bro, hey, bro, you gotta calm down. Like, bro, the homies don't know you getting that like that. I slap you. Oh, you done lost it. You done lost control, bro. The homies, first of all, nigga was like 3-4 inches shorter than me. That don't even have nothing to do with it. Shortness don't have nothing to do with it. My brother shorter than me, that's in jail. Finna go pick him up on Thursday, and he'll put a nigga down. Didn't put niggas down with me. The homies that get down with me and get
But
me
he
fade.
can tell you that the sus fade is no joke.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Sus got squabbles.
That's cool, man.
Sus got squabbles.
Very nice.
I experienced it
A
for
lot of niggas, we been through the ringer. A lot of people can fight.
No, I can tell that you're not afraid of any
Nothing
fight.
right here that I got on this right hand right here. I got something called the bowler. I got something that's used that's really cold, bro.
What's the
I'm
bowler?
telling you, the bowler is some real disrespectful. Yeah.
The bowler.
Yeah, real
Strike.
disrespectful. And if that motherfucker land, it might miss. I might get socked, but I eat shit, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'ma eat shit real tough. Them Hoover niggas will let you know, bro. I'm telling you. They'll let you know, bro.
So wait, so essentially, did that was the
So then, boom, he told me, yeah, he was gonna send him, boom, he never sent, he said he was gonna slap me. So I tell Cuz, like, all right, he gonna slap me. All right, boom, what's like, I just start getting up on Cuz. I'm like, bro, like, on the dummies, you ain't gonna slap nothing over here, first of all. They homies letting him know that I'm not no little boy, I don't know what you think, bro, I will beat you up. Like, they homies letting Cuz know this, boom. Then Cuz just kept popping or whatever, and then something happened where this nigga we never got back into it. I just let it go or wherever, just didn't hear about it. I'm like, I ain't gonna never get to Cuz unless I start going. So unless I start booming. This shit start booming out of nowhere. Nigga, I was just bored posting shit at home, comedy and all that. I make music though. Everybody tap in my music hard. I'm really talking about some shit up in that motherfucker. Trying to get this shit booming. DMAC.
I have an idea of how we could make this situation right and make it a positive situation for you and Almighty. We get a beat that y'all both agree on. You both rap on it, not dissing each other or whatever, just 2 separate verses. We shoot a video. Y'all don't need to be together for the video. We put it on the No Jumper channel, and then we get the people to voice what they think of it.
I think
It's good.
that's
You
a
get eyes
fucking-
on you. He gets eyes on him.
Both of y'all get a video on the No Jumper channel, which is gonna get motion.
Everybody right there gets 3 minutes of considering both of y'all rapping, and you get put on in a way. He gets attention that he might not have
How
had.
about a counter offer? How about we put me and him in a small box in the corner and see who comes out of it?
So you more confident in your hands than in your rapping skills.
Yeah, no, I'm confident in both. I ain't gonna lie, I'll rap him for sure. I be playing with my rapping. Like, my rapping's not even like, when I be doing my shit, I be writing songs, I find a beat, cause beats is hard. Y'all niggas is garbage. Y'all niggas need to start making some better beats, my nigga. Y'all niggas who think y'all making Drago beats, them is not Drago beats no more. Y'all niggas done make
The
some
type
old
beats.
other shit, the homies, but nigga, my rapping shit on the dummies, I be writing songs when I make a banger, one of my bangers that's so-called viral, but they being slept on right now or whatever. That's just some shit I'm making like 30 minutes, bro. And
It ain't even gotta be a competition thing,
once
though.
I get these resources going, I'm able to get this money going from all of this whooping his ass or doing whatever. You know, nigga.
Rapping.
Once I get this money
No
going,
fighting.
then I'll be able to sit in the studio for hours, 8 hours, and really practice and really go back into my book shit and really start reading and learning and doing all that extra shit. Right now, I'm just gonna let a nigga know what it is, what I'm trying to do, and what's going on. And the damn homies thinking if a nigga ain't gonna fuck with it, then the nigga.
You see why I liked him?
I do, absolutely.
Aside from the sus stuff,
yeah.
I automatically I like the energy.
Gerb hate aside,
Right.
Which I'm not a fan. I'm pro Gerb. You know what I mean?
Pro Gerb forever, yeah.
But
Gerb/Gerb.
Yeah.
2024.
you feel me? Despite that,
I'm already know it.
despite that, I think that it ain't got to be a competition thing though, because
Yeah, I'm not on no competition.
But no, but I'm saying that if y'all did that song
from my
video-
dream, bro, like on the dummies, and really let y'all niggas know some of the dummies, bro. Go fuck what y'all talking about. I told you already. I don't care if y'all laugh and all that, bro. I'm doing all of this shit, rapping, all of this shit. All of this shit is to lead back to my original dream, which is to play basketball, bro.
Oh shit!
Okay. And I'll bang 9-0 right on the court. I will shoot at you right off the court. I will knock you out. I will do all that, bro. It really don't matter. Like,
So-
and then if y'all really want to come down to it, bro, like y'all really want to start playing, let's do it, bro. They got war going on in Israel, nigga, on the damn homies, nigga. They got war going on. So why you niggas really want to
I'm
play?
sold.
Let's play.
I'm sold.
I like this.
Like, no, let's really start playing, nigga. I know some of you niggas got connection. I know y'all got shit. It's Latino homies that got shit on the dummies. Like, let's really start throwing shit and doing shit if y'all really honest, or is this shit for social media?
But there's probably a lot of there's already probably been NBA players that have been like reprimanded for gangbanging on the court for like throwing up. Like,
That's what I'm
there's
saying.
got to be a
No,
precedent for that, right?
No.
They nigga felonies
No.
can run for president. Why the fuck a nigga can't gangbang and play?
But I feel like they're gonna talk to you and say like, hey,
Yeah, I
don't
know.
throw
Yeah,
up that
yeah,
hand
yeah.
signal anymore.
Yeah.
No, but
they be
they
doing
throw
that
up
shit.
the end more than
No,
they
they
hit
do that
threes.
all day
They
long
throwing
in
that
the
shit up
NBA.
every day. The blood dudes that throw up they threes like that, and all the niggas that fuck with Crips in the
Hey, who was
NBA
it that got
throw up
60
that.
points in the game
For
after?
all you
Russell.
millions of
Yeah,
niggas that see it,
Russ.
bro,
But hold on,
there's
I have a question.
9-0. There is a 9-0 also. We have to get that back. We got to get that booming.
Man, everybody
You know,
knows it's around the 90s.
I know. But there's a lot of niggas, brother, that came up to me like, nigga, these white motherfuckers, whoever they is.
'Cause
all
they
these
only know
motherfuckers outside
55th
the hood,
Street.
They know all, that's all they know. This is 9-0, nigga. Remember, the 9-0, XC, Roman numerals, 90. All right.
Listen, so
That shit get tired.
your
bro.
dream of playing basketball, what are you raising the
6-0.
money for?
Huh? You said my dream. Repeat the question.
You said that you're trying to play basketball, so like you trying to get your money right in order to play basketball?
No, I'm trying to get my money right to get the resources that I need to handle shit, to take care of family and all of that. But once I really start getting my money right and I take care and handle all my business, shit, my mom's help my father out, do everything I gotta do or whatever, that money's gonna be used to shit, buy a trainer that'll train me for a year while I'm doing music.
So you're gonna go to the NBA,
studio,
you
my
go-
music blows up. Now I'm able to go to NBA basketball games and sit on the floor. Usually when you start to sit and come to every single game and you start to let them know this is your favorite team, you get a relationship with the coach, you get a relationship with the people. It's easy for you.
You
to
can
text
get
the
drafted.
coach, let me get a tryout. Let me go to a tryout. You go on a tryout and you
That's not.
blowing these niggas out of proportion.
Has
Bro,
anyone
what you
ever
mean?
been discovered from being
Hold on,
J.
courtside
Cole?
at an NBA game?
Nigga, J. Cole, all of them niggas, bro. You don't know about this?
I don't know.
Hold on, they're the closest example to
J.
what.
Cole, Quavo, Chris Brown, all of them niggas, bro, they had situations where national athletic foundations wanted to have them on their teams, do shit like
Well, that's
that.
because they were already
I think-
famous as rappers, right?
think-
Yeah.
No, but remember,
They had
Dennis
friendships.
Rodman was once the janitor for the Detroit Pistons. wasn't.
Was he really?
Yes, he really was.
Yeah, homies, they like, look at this.
But he was hooping
he
was hooping at the junior college.
Yeah, but still, fool, like, he was literally like,
as soon as I get a trainer to work out these fucking legs, I
I'm
got.
like, bro, could.
Yeah, homies, there you go.
Isn't like 21 kind of late to start making a run at the NBA? I feel like usually you're spotted by like 12, right?
Nigga been doing this, but you're not always gonna have a nigga who has a mom or some dad that's taking him to a travel ball team. You're never gonna have a motherfucker who didn't. Nigga, Mike Tyson sat in jail just like I did through his juvenile life and became a professional boxer. That's also one of my goals.
If Bronny could get drafted, I feel like you got it too.
You're probably better than Bronny.
My nigga Bronny, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. If you ever see this interview or anything like that, bro, you was a great person. You got some skills in basketball. You probably fucked me over right now with my little cardio and shit going on. But other than that, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You gotta work a little bit harder right now, bro. You gotta go a little bit harder, bro, because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You disrespecting the dream of basketball.
4.5 points per game or whatever, and you getting drafted. There's another dude on your team that had 15 and he ain't get drafted. Crazy, Bronny. You looking crazy, my guy.
No. Look, he like, nigga, shut up, nigga. I got money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wait.
Nepotism.
Y'all know it's a play.
He like, yo, just got broke ass up, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, I'm going
As
to the
soon as
Lakers.
his dad retires, then he kicking his ass out there.
Oh, he's out of there.
He's going straight to the G League.
Y'all stupid.
But the thing is that like
playing in Greece.
LeBron's not actually doing him a favor by helping him eke his way into that environment, right? Because if he's not actually good enough to be in that environment, it's going to be unbelievably obvious.
It's a lot of people in the NBA that's ass though.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie. Right
Not
now,
like really ass,
you don't
right?
put like ass, bro. It's like that's why these other niggas got to put up 45, 50 points a game and they still be losing. Like if I put up 60, what the fuck is you ass niggas doing? Like there's no way we losing if one person put up 60 points.
Bronny ain't getting no PT.
It's like
no plug talk.
It's like 4 people on each team, and then the rest is just fill in Dukes. Duke Lukes. You know what I'm talking about. I watch basketball. You don't.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe whatever you guys tell me.
Like I gotta be honest, fool. To even make it to the NBA, you gotta be stupid jointed
or
up your whole life.
politicked in. You gotta go with the right agent. People be running.
A cold nigga, just a cold, loped out nigga, just like how Mike Tyson got into boxing.
Yeah.
Once you let those niggas start to come again, once you let us start to come out again, I know y'all don't see it yet. I'm not all the way in my stage. I'm a little sick, nigga. I'm diabetic. I already told y'all, nigga, that shit suck you up, make you a little skinny. Not even at
that
my
makes you
full
look
weight.
more dangerous.
Not even at my full weight. Not even that though. I'm saying niggas don't. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't all. You already know. Looking all like that on the dummies. Don't wait until I get this money right now. Buy that nurse that's gonna be running around with a nigga. Niggas gonna get real disrespectful on the damn.
So you're gonna have a nurse from day one in the NBA?
Yeah, nigga. As soon as I get my money, nigga, on the day, I'm gonna be paving somebody to walk around.
I wanna
take care of a nigga. I'm trying to be famous, nigga. I'm trying to be the richest.
I'm not gonna be able to help you become an NBA player, but I could help you become a rapper. Can you spit something off the dome right now?
If you turn on the beat.
Nah, just spit one of your songs.
Unless
you got acapella. You don't know one of your songs.
You don't want to beatbox?
Right. Nigga, you been to jail.
Yeah, look,
nigga.
we have the human beatbox machine right here.
I got some shit because I've been having some shit on my head on hood about this like black and brown shit on the damn homies, nigga. And on the homies, bro, like we need to bring that shit up on hood. My bad, cuz. The homies, you already know.
Yeah, nigga for the churches, cuz. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Trenches still, nigga, on crib.
So you have raps about Mexican and black relations in LA?
Well, this is something that I was coming up with right here, nigga, on hood, like my last time in jail on hood, but on hood, nigga, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, nigga, it's something like, nigga, niggas need to be together more, like, for real, bro, because, like, I don't understand that shit. I don't know where, like, the county jail, the running with them, and we not fucking with y'all and all this, bro, that shit is all garbage. I don't know what's going on. Most of that shit is just misinterpretation, miscommunication, and, you know what I'm saying, niggas not understanding niggas, but on hood, I got some shit right here, though.
Spit that.
Ready?
Who say on hood more, me or cuz?
2 young niggas trying to make it. Black and brown, ain't no racist. Don't got a lot, so we take it. 2 young niggas trying to make it. Black and brown, ain't no racist. Don't got a lot, so we take it. Conmigo especial, we need the money right now. The scoop like Coma said, they said that all the system is clowns. Got my compadres locked down, we ain't together for now. Don't know why Longos be tripping, we supposed to be black and brown. They take us away from the base, they trying to build us, they break it. Nipsey taught us, ooh shit, I fucked up. Nah, yeah, that shit was hard.
Oh, that's
shit.
Oh, crypto, yeah, but that was some
That's some shit.
Straight
right
addressing
there.
everybody.
And
Damn.
he ate the Spanish bars in there.
I know that was dope.
That was hard,
Bro.
No, that was hard, cuz.
Compa is
I ain't fluent in Spanish or nothing like that, nigga. On crib, I just be trying to learn.
Yeah, we know what little, but the little pieces, you know, you just made it sound like you was fluent.
Okay.
Now you fluent. I know what you're talking about. You
You
fluent.
drop that song, they go, you gonna have a Spanish coming up to you, just right to you.
Hey, that was like actually the fact that that's what you chose to come up with, and like when you're in the midst of those circumstances, you actually like look for an
I
angle
be
that's
seeing
really
that shit like,
deep.
and I sometimes just be a nigga like up in there, and the nigga, bro, like on the dummies. I came up in there my first time in the county jail on the dummies, bro. I walked in there, I'm regular or whatever. I be doing this little funny shit though. A lot of niggas, I'm giving up my secret now or whatever, but a lot of niggas don't know I'm really like retarded, bro, like on the dummies, bro. So sometimes nigga be thinking like on the dummies, 'cause I'm not going for none of that, bro. On the dummies, we gonna die one day. I done died from this diabetes and came back and all that. Like you niggas be lying, capping about that shit. Weirdo niggas, all that shit. I got paperwork, health shit, bro. You know, niggas.
What's
know
dying
me.
from diabetes?
Yeah,
Like?
homies, nigga, it's some
what happened?
serious
Died
shit.
and came back.
Yeah, cardiac arrest. Exactly. They got to shock your chest, wake you back up on the dummies.
My
But
nephew-
that shit
my
out of
nephew
pocket on the
just
dummies.
went
But
through some shit.
the homies, nigga, like niggas, bro. It'd be a nigga like I came in there, boom, or whatever. I be doing this little shit though. What I was talking about, nigga, boom. I catch an op, or I know it's an op nigga or a nigga that be looking or something like that. I'll start walking. I'll start looking like this, like. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna do nothing. And the nigga be like this. That egg them mental health hood niggas that's retarded. I'm crit. That edited that enable a nigga like him to let me get up on this nigga now. That's prey right there. And as soon as he get up on me, I'm finna hit you. If I already know you somebody or something like that, it ain't even gonna go like that. It's gonna be alright, we finna get down. If it's a nigga that's just like some regular nigga, but I know you like kind of a smeek, I can feel the energy or something like that, then I'm just wait for it to happen. I'm a bang on cut though super hard. And then when I bang on cut super hard, if he look like he a op or he look like some weird shit or some weird shit like that, I'm finna uppercut you. That's about it.
The bowling move.
The bowler.
The bowler.
They think that shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
Right.
You don't want to catch the bowler.
Alright.
This knuckle right here is swole in the bitch, nigga. That motherfucker huge as
But
motherfucker compared to that one.
can I tell you something about always wanting to fight? Just like tighty loke the iffy loke, cuz
I'm already knowing, nigga, everybody ain't gonna fight.
dead homies.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, but
the
that's the
best
thing
thing
about
you
it,
could
though. I'm
do.
already
No,
knowing.
listen,
If it
hold
comes
on,
down
listen
to it, I
to
gotta
me.
catch
Listen
one
to
on
me
it.
real
It's
quick.
okay.
The best thing you could do is diffuse any situation that you going through. You gotta. This is the key to it. You look for peace in every situation. If you can't find a middle ground,
exactly.
it might be only 4 seconds to decide if it's a middle ground. I'm not telling you that it's not a time. What I'm telling you is if you can't find a middle ground, and that don't mean, hey, I don't want to. It's like you see, cause y'all distance yourself away from each other. Cause don't play with everybody, cause everybody not about to play.
Yeah, I'm
you
already
get what
knowing.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and the thing about that
and you
is,
might as well, if
think
it's
about
worth
it,
fighting,
it's been
it's
like
worth
that, though, bro. I
it's
ain't gonna
worth
lie.
it's worth
That's
killing.
some crazy stories that I can tell you. Times about this, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. From all of this shit that I just been through, bro, all of this shit, like, this shit really don't even, like, it matters for my peoples, for my family and shit like that, but for me, bro, it's, like, really whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes down to it, so, like, when it be, like, bro, it be situations, but, like, when I was younger, the first time this ever happened, this what really woke me up and made me like that. I was in, like, a daydream state, you know that state where you just 4-year-old, 5 years old, and you finally wake up? I finally woke up late as a motherfucker. That's why when I did gangbangers and all, I didn't know what they was. I just knew they was some different niggas that my dad told me to stay away from. But he gangbanged. They tried to keep me up out of it. But I was just not really into it like that. I'm like trying to figure out, but I'm smart, too book smart to understand the streets like that. They homies, nigga. So one time, nigga, me and my dad, we in the store, Bunny's Liquor over there on Artesia Boulevard. They homies, nigga, we in the store. He talking to us, homie. They all chilling. They all having a good time. We used to see TV shows like this too and all that. But they homies, they having a good time. The nigga start talking or whatever. My dad, something about sports or whatever. Nigga told him, show him my guns. So you know what that means, showing my muscles.
Right. Sounds out,
So
guns
I pull
out.
my muscles on cuz, like boom, I show him my muscles. The nigga like this, he like, this my gun, and he pull it out on me like this, and but I'm like, nigga, I'm like, what, 6, 7 years old, but when he pulled it out on me, I was just stuck. I'm looking at cuz. When I was looking at cuz, he didn't like really do nothing, and then they was like, oh, what y'all do? Like, they start tripping on him, like, what you doing and all that. But they was already laughing and chilling, and nothing happened. They went back to chilling afterwards, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, them motherfuckers ain't really that scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, blowers and all that on the damn, like, and it come down
That's
to that,
because
bro.
you didn't know what the hell a blower was.
No,
back
the dummies,
then.
yeah, but I know it. I'm getting to that part. It's parts like that on the dummies where you realize, you understand the shoots and all that. But on the dummies, bro, like it's like a difference, bro. It's a different type of people out here. Like bro, like that nigga Tupac cuz a different type of nigga, they're walking around out there in Vegas playing around like nobody's not trying to kill this nigga like there's no money on cuz head. It's really different people, bro, and the homies that really don't give a fuck. Like if it come down to on the dummies, just recently a couple days ago, just my boy and all, I don't even think we got no beef with them or nothing like that, cuz it was some personal shit or whatever. But I'm over there, in the Avalon Gardens, I think, on like 88th.
Yeah, we beef with that.
Shit, but I mean,
I'm cool.
Cuz said it wasn't no beef with him. He said it was like a personal beef that he had with something with the homies or whatever. But I'm over there slipping. I'm lagging. I'm driving or whatever, coming to deliver some weed to one of my sisters and the homies. I'm with one of the Mexican homies who pull in. We got red on or whatever. Cuz pull up on us. Cuz strapped all that. The homies roll down the window.
Where you from?
Where you from? The homies. Nigga, I'm at no 10. I'm looking. I'm like, huh? He got this shit all the way like halfway down. Boom. But he like, it's mumbled a little bit. Cuz like, he roll this shit down. He like, where you from? I roll my shit down, look at the homie, I'm like, I'm from 9-0. Kid. Like this, the nigga tell me. The nigga like, he like this, but when I said it though, cause I looked at him now waiting for his response, he seen it in my eyes, he like, oh yeah, this nigga retarded. But then, he's okay, he a good man and he got a mind on him or whatever, but he a hood nigga that got that mind. So Cub, he instantly get back into, his mode. He like, well, what you doing over here? He asked me out. As soon as he asked me out, I'm a smart nigga, so I'm already on some different shit. I'm like, all right, this nigga regular, boom, bam, boom. Cut like this, but look, this is when he come down to it. He like this. I'm like, shit, I'm over here delivering some weed or whatever, boom, bam, boom. He like, she like, bro, you gonna have to get up out of here. Nigga about to face you, like, nigga, you ain't supposed to be over here. I'm like, huh? Shit, nigga, well, I'm finna deliver some weed. Nigga, I tell Cut like that. Damn, he like, what the fuck? That homie's Cut like that. He look at me again. He like, well, who you delivering weed to? I'm like, shit, I'm delivering weed to my sister. Like, that homie's boom. Cut like, boom, she end up walking out or whatever. But that's when I knew, like, nigga, on the dummies, if you believe in God, nigga, if you know who God is, it don't matter, bro. On the dummies, it's gonna happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna do it. Nigga, on the dummies, you gonna end up this. Hopefully my homies do what they supposed to do. Hopefully everybody's supposed to do what they supposed to do.
He didn't want you catching no trap in his hood, nigga, being from 9-0. Like, what? Like, nigga, you about to make a serve.
Where?
You making money in
there. When he seen your sister, he like, all right, my sister, like, good.
He was like, oh, that's your people? He was like, oh, my bad, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's just some personal shit with your homies. Like, we was in the 50s, bro, and your homies bust at it. I'm like, oh.
That's because the 5 Trey Avalon, like the 8-8s, we really don't, but the 5 Trey Avalon,
I'm like, that was just probably some bullshit he just made up and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just, you know what I'm saying? But he was on some extra shit like that. And this was recent. This was a couple weeks ago. I called my nigga Diego on the phone. Cause I tell you on the damn.
Call Diego.
Shouts to Diego. For sure, call Diego.
That's what I was thinking. I was formulating it out in my head right there.
Nah, y'all really want me to call Diego, nigga?
No. But shouts to Diego.
Diego, cool.
Doug goes swinging on the vines and let you know.
But I think we need like a new way of interacting with different personalities we bring on here, because I feel like we need to like on camera mentor him for the next couple of years. Like he has to stop in to one of these episodes once a month, and we need to just like continue to guide him through life.
Well, here's the thing. This is the first introduction.
D-Mac up. You made it to the turn-up session.
Nigga, I'm trying to get it to the turn-up session and turn it up even more.
We lost C-Mac. Now we got D-Mac.
Yeah, I don't know if I can show you.
I ain't going to the pen though. They gonna crib. Y'all got me twice in the county jail. Y'all got me twice in the county jail. You bullshit ass police officers. Y'all niggas thought this whole little shit y'all got going on, this whole little plan y'all been working since 1800s. I ain't doing all that. Trust me, I got this. You bitch ass niggas ain't gonna. You bitch ass niggas ain't finna never catch me in jail again. Y'all niggas done gave a nigga the sauce already. Nigga, what? Hey, come on. If you go to jail after you already done went to jail and you didn't talk to your attorney, bro, it's no reason you should be going back to jail, especially if you're not stupid.
D-Mac, what brought you and like possessed you the day that you came up and
to Adam?
Yes, like
he was just on Melrose.
It wasn't the day with Adam. I was out there with the homie Player Ways, nigga, G Money and fucking Ralphie and shit.
Oh, you kick it with them?
No, I don't kick it with them on hood, nigga. That's the homies though. Well, G Money the homie from the hood. Player Ways the homie on hood, but from East Coast, I barely just got to know him and shit. But he cool as fuck.
You fuck with G Money though.
G Money, yeah, that's why he the homie from the hood, bro.
I like Lil.
Yeah, G Money go crazy.
He's going somewhere.
Yeah,
I agree.
Doing his thing though.
They're still working on getting the Player Ways interview monetized.
Everything he's supposed to do on the dummies, ain't no smut or nothing like that on Cuz, but Cuz be too cocky. I ain't gonna cap to you, girl. I don't fuck with all that. That cocky shit, I don't do that.
I mean, at 16,
like, no,
at 16, having that.
But it's just me. I never been that type of nigga. I've never been that. You know what I'm saying? I never been a nigga like that. Even after I seen a nigga like that, I never want to be a nigga like that. All them chains and all that.
Have you ever had $100,000
for anybody else?
Right.
No, them homies I've touched too.
I'm asking the question. Have you
Not
ever had $100,000? All right.
Not bad for 21.
What I'm saying is,
On the damn, and I got
if
proof
you
of
was
my
making,
feet.
no.
I just touched like 40 nigga in the last couple months. Nigga off of just regular shit. They gonna damn me, bro. So
listen to what
and
I'm
this is
trying to
facts.
tell
I can
you.
pull the
You
paperwork out.
talking, but not listening. Look, G Money is a young nigga that you just gotta pull to the side. Say, hey, bro.
Man, nigga.
No, listen, cause listen. I just was talking to him. He cool with instruction. You can't little boy him when you talk to him.
No, I don't do none
You
of
just
that.
gotta
I don't never do that to
Cuz
nobody.
16 and he touching a couple dollars, bro. He ain't never had nothing in his life, and you put a gang of money in his head. He gonna be moving like he's motherfucking
No, but that's not the
President
thing about it. Look,
Obama.
me, I'm not a
you
nigga-
get what I'm
for sure.
saying?
I'm not
Like
a nigga
I
that
remember
care
when I
about
touched
none
all
of
that money
shit.
when I
You
was
feel what I'm
16.
saying?
For sure.
I don't give a fuck.
That's
about
why these
none of
niggas
that
hate
shit.
me still
Money,
today.
All of that shit, they got niggas running around this motherfucker for some shit that they made off of fucking a tree, bro. They got you developing stress,
Stay woke.
depression, all of this shit off some shit they got you off of money off a tree. When you go into a war to warlords, all you nerd ass niggas, and you go play the game, nigga, you gotta upgrade your character with all them coins. Then you could be broke and you can beat the boss when you're broke with 0 coins, correct? Isn't that correct?
I don't know what game you're talking
Nigga,
about.
no, but any game, GTA, say GTA.
You can't win no
Well,
war with
you'll
no
always
money.
see videos of
No,
people
I
like
understand
beating
that, yeah, but
Zelda
it's not
without
about
getting
the
any
war.
of the
It's not
extra
about the
hearts.
war.
Hey, just
The money
some
is gonna
random
come. You're gonna need
video-
currency and all that, but I'm saying it's just not about money, bro, or nothing like that. And that's what I'm telling them. Like a person to me, I'm not a nigga that if you ever see me, he obviously know me. My personality ain't one of those niggas that be doing all of that and all that. But for a regular hood nigga, that's what they like to do. Niggas like to do that little goofy shit and do that all the
The
time.
nice
I
guy
done
always coming last.
Yeah, that's not true for me. I
Wait,
ain't gonna cap.
Adam.
I'm trying to tell you,
Did
guys. You
Bricc
gotta-
Baby
you gotta
get
humble
paid
yourself.
by?
I'm not no nice guy
You
all
can't
the way
give
though, nigga. That's
I'm
the thing
saying
about
you
it.
can't give your energy to everybody and,
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm
be
saying.
pure
That's why I
with
don't-
everybody
I exit
because
myself.
everybody is using you to do something. Like a motherfucker that come around you that did grow up with you and y'all ain't smoking and going through problems while you broke, while you rich, and they come around, they're coming around or any type of person, they're coming around to use you. Everybody's not pure. They need you to
Yeah,
make it
facts,
to their
yeah,
next level.
for
Once
sure,
they master
for
that
sure.
and figure out what you got going on, you're gonna see the separation, and then they're gonna call it outgrowing.
Yeah, I know that. I feel
You
I
got
feel-
that?
You wear your
I
heart on
feel
your
that
sleeve.
situation, but
You wear
like,
your heart on your
see,
sleeve, clearly.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
things.
that's what I'm
It
telling
comes
you.
down to back to the point of it being a different person. Like nigga, I'm the type of nigga on the dummies to go broke, nigga on the dummies and don't really give a fuck, bro, and get it right back. And hustle right back because I know it's going to come right back. Because I have the confidence and I have the key and I have the personality and I have the knowledge to know that it's going to come back. And I have the gift to know that it's going to come back. And it's like, shit, fuck it, bro. We all living, nigga. What? How many much more I got?
Hey.
Yo, diabetic nigga that don't take care of his diabetes. Nigga supposed to be having doctor's appointments and all that. Nigga, my sugar probably high as a bitch right now. And then they got what? A dub half left. Nigga, I'm trying to live my shit. I'm trying to get my shit. Help out the generation that's gonna come after me. Damn, these nigga and make this shit.
Full disclosure,
Started.
Coming from a 42-year-old, twice your age, literally had the same mentality for the majority of my life, and I should have significantly more than I do at the age that I am. So
Exactly,
I
I don't know.
totally feel what you're saying.
I just feel exactly. And
I
swear-
totally feel
and that's
you,
something
but-
like not even like no defense or nothing like that. But from y'all generation, it's a lot of OG niggas that I know that, and it's a lot of things that I knew that it was something about it that it was the switch. And I was finally like now I'm finally getting the confidence and belief. But I was already having it by myself with my manifestation and all that. But I'm like, damn, it's coming. Damn, it's coming. Damn, it's coming. Damn, it's coming. I kept saying it. Like some days I'd be like, man, that shit ain't coming. Fuck, it ain't coming. It ain't never gonna come. Man, that shit is bullshit, man. What the fuck? These niggas ain't giving me no chip. Nigga ain't getting no chip. No dip, nigga. I'm just playing
No dip.
Chip or dip.
No, but look, they don't be like, broom, nigga. And I'm like, it was something about it, like, where a nigga, they kept on saying, like, oh, I'm gonna do it. But a nigga don't step, a nigga don't step. And I'm like, man, I seen Adam not
Hey,
step.
1,500 from a kid in the orphanage is
Yeah,
crazy.
that is
So I'm just
crazy.
going back. I'm thinking like I don't know, like.
But we have to get suspect's version of how that went
Take
down.
the sound back.
I don't know what his version
He did
is.
some bullshit.
Damn homies though, but he really like on some real shit.
We gonna get it together.
What I'm pretty sure, if I were
Cause he
to
been through
guess,
some shit, man.
if I were to guess, Sus probably was gonna get to it and wanted to already, but he just didn't get a chance.
And then you
I think
offended
it was.
him to the point where he
2
didn't want to
months
do
and he
it.
got a 30-second
that's
verse.
what but that's
The beat wasn't even that long,
Let
nigga.
me can we upload the song in the next one? Can we listen to
My
the
song
song?
to what I was supposed to drop?
Because I would have sent you
This
your
is
money
a
back.
fucking banger. This is a fucking banger.
Yeah, we gonna let
Adam literally alley-ooped the opportunity for you, like, to have that with the video
I
on
love
No
the
Jumper.
idea of them both rapping on the same beat.
And it ain't gotta be like no beef shit, because I think
No, but I want to see
Nah, bro, I
what
ain't
the
gonna lie
song
to
that
you.
he
Yeah,
did.
bro, that is some real shit. Look, I'm not saying this on the dummies. I done told this niggas to whatever, like, bro, on the dummies, bro, like, nigga, if you tripping, it's you tripping. If you not tripping, you not tripping. Because what I look like, I'm not no bully, bro. Niggas out here be trying to be bullies and all that, bro, on the dummies, bro. Nigga, I done seen niggas, bro, on the dummies. Them same niggas that our video recorded, it been niggas from that same hood on the dummies that know me. On the dummies, that can ask, that can vouch on the dummies, nigga, give a nigga a handshake if a nigga ain't tripping. On the dummies, and most of the time, niggas already know. Sometimes it's because the nigga scared, or maybe sometimes it's because he a real nigga. And cuz is like, bro, on the dummies, I know cuz, like, on the dummies, bro. And there's niggas that I know, nigga, on crib from different op hoods and all that, I'll let you know on the dummies, bro. Nigga, get down with a nigga. Nigga, give cuz a fade because niggas done been on some smooth shit. Niggas been on retard shit. And everybody got that because when you hit to the pen and when you hit to the county, you already know what it's gonna be. You know, get your phase about the way, but soon as some other shit get into that and other shit get into that, then it's gonna be some, you gotta be watching his back or you gotta watch his back and shit like that, bro.
The crazy
nigga, I'm
thing,
in the medical
though,
dorm. I just came out of the medical dorm and everybody know the niggas from over there should know, nigga, because they call them and they getting the GTL calls from them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm in there with all ops, nigga.
I'm gonna go take a piss. You guys talk to him for 5 more minutes. Then we're gonna bring MJ in, and we're gonna do that as the final segment of the podcast.
Well, I was in blues first.
So get your final, whatever you need to get off in the next 5 minutes.
No, hey, Dmac, I think
It
that
sounds
you
like
have.
you about to go try to get off. You need 5 minutes,
You about
bro.
to bust a nut to take a piss. Hey, Dmac, like, you clearly have star potential, fool. And the thing that's crazy is a lot of your appeal comes in how raw you are, how unhinged and how, like, yourself you are. Like, a lot of people have never seen what you're showing, like this human being, this character archetype, you feel me? Like, people have not seen that. You have to go deep into the sections to even encounter people like you, for the most part.
Man, I'm ready, nigga. I'm ready for all the hate, everything, bro. I'm ready for it.
But what it really requires too
we're gonna see if niggas more powerful than him. If y'all really believe in the cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in cuz. I ain't no Christian, I ain't none of that shit. If you into religion, all that, I'm omnism, nigga, on the dummies. Omnism is all religions are right in their own way and wrong.
He said Christ is cuz.
You know what I'm saying? Dummies, but if God is up there, that's the belief that there's a belief in God for sure. But all religions are right, nigga, and wrong in their own type of way. But on the dummies, bro, if you believe in cuz, you'll know, nigga. Let's see if you stronger than cuz, bro. Okay.
No man is stronger.
Ain't no man stronger.
Ain't no man stronger.
What you put into the universe, what you get out this
nigga, it's time to get this motherfucking baggage, nigga. I'm trying to get this money.
And if that's the case, like, at a certain point, what Bricc was saying earlier to you, I really hope you soak that up at some point. You feel me? Like, because a lot of this shit ain't worth it like that if you're really trying to get motion, which you potentially could. I wouldn't even gas you up. Like, what Adam just did, fool, like, brought you on like that.
Yeah,
like,
I was happy that he did that shit, bro, on the dummies. But I wasn't trying to egg this shit on. I wasn't trying to go too much into this shit. I wasn't trying to, like, I was just trying to be myself.
We didn't even do it. So that's my little nigga, so I ain't gonna just
no, I ain't gonna lie, cuz.
Let nobody bash you.
Get up on cuz on the dummies. I'm already knowing, bro. And he was cool, bro, at first,
But you
too.
a homie, though, so
But exactly, I'm already knowing, bro.
I got it.
But he was cool, bro, at first on the dummies. I wouldn't even, like, if cuz was on some shit like, bro, on the dummies, like, my bad, bro, on the dummies, bro, and gave me my money back, or like some shit like that on the dummies, bro, it wouldn't be nothing but on the dummies. Other than that, though, bro, I'm gonna need a fade on the dummies, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
So you wouldn't take a song right now?
No, I wouldn't know. Not no song. Ain't no song, bro. All of this shit online on the dummies. We just gonna have to give me my money, apologize, and leave that shit at that. But other than that, then leave it alone. But other than that, bro, on the dummies, bro, I'm gonna need my money there, homies, nigga, or I'm gonna need a fade, bro, on the dummies, bro.
You could potentially,
because a nigga, you feel like a nigga stole from you.
No, nigga ain't even that. A nigga stole from me.
No,
bro.
I'm saying
a nigga
you feel like a nigga
me,
stole.
bro. I was a nigga's fan, bro, on the dummies.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, and I don't fan over nothing on the dummies. I was even no fan to cuz a fan, all like, oh my god, nigga, like, this is not.
You
ain't
was a
nobody.
fan. You was rooting
ain't nobody
for
made that, but as a fan, like a regular fan, like, not no.
Yeah,
shit,
so-
high
yeah,
power. and all
Did
that.
you call him out
But
his name
as
or
a
anything
fan
like
on
that?
the dummies? No, yeah, when back then.
No,
I don't even think I even
before
called
the
him out his
slap.
name.
Before he said he was gonna slap you.
Yeah, before he said he was gonna slap
Did I
you.
ever call him out his
He said
name?
he was being
Hell
nice.
no, nigga. I don't do that. I'm a respectful
He
person.
already had his money. Who gonna cuss a nigga out
What
that
the
got
fuck?
their money? Of course,
But I'm just
everything was-
really trying to get to the I'm trying to see
What it was
homie, bro,
what
it was 2
was
months after I sent
Let me
it.
tell you something.
He already
probably
went to the
was
studio. This
irritated.
nigga over here partying, pimping,
Yeah.
throwing money, eating hibachi
Exactly.
and shit, bro.
Yeah,
and
come
I'm
on.
still not tripping after 2 months.
Yeah.
Niggas start tripping after
You
4
get what I'm
days.
saying? Like at the end of the
And
day,
then it's a
you have
banger,
to-
nigga. We could have went viral together, bro.
We gonna play it on the,
I
on the,
really
on the music
hope
stream.
that- damn, homie.
Send it.
And
Send
I
it.
don't
Donnie.
think. Look, I told you
Give him
earlier.
the email so he
I don't
can,
think
he
Hear
can
my
send
shit.
it
I don't
to
give a
you.
fuck if y'all think it's not too much of a banger or not. I think the volume should have been a little bit raised because that motherfucker is so much of a banger. It should have been louder. I'm playing that shit on my car speaker ain't too loud, but on the dummies, nigga, that shit is a banger.
I don't think you're a liar. I don't think you're a liar at all.
This shit bun.
I don't think you're a liar at all. But I really hope that you are lying because that's a fucked up story, bro. Like
What about the money?
yeah,
nigga, that
His
shit-
fucking
that shit out of
group,
pocket on
you feel me?
nigga.
Group homes, like money.
Nigga,
for
the
that,
homies think
like-
I'm overtelling because I'm like, bro, and the dummies, I'm homeless and all. That's why he said a random homeless person.
Yeah.
Because I told, because I'm like, bro, I'm homeless, bro, and the dummies like, bro, you just send me my money back.
Yeah.
That's why I told, because like, he not sending it.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
I'm like, bro, can you just send me my money
Not
back, bro?
like that. I'm not going super bad, but little bro, you gotta get the. You definitely gotta get that together, gang.
You
Because
still talking about this shit?
no, because he went back. He
Yeah,
went back.
it was
He
done very
doubled back.
gracefully.
Should I call him and ask
No,
him?
it was graceful.
Yeah, it was.
I
graceful,
was
but
trying to see if they could get it together.
I think calling him is not a bad idea.
I don't want to put him on the spot.
Yeah,
Nah, if you
Text
don't
him
want to
first.
talk,
Is he gonna take
Text
it
him
like,
first.
no, call him and say, "Do you want to talk?" If not, just hang up. You don't gotta have him on speaker first.
He might just be like, "Fuck him."
But that's what I said. You don't gotta have it on speaker. So
I'm pretty sure by now he knows what's cracking. Like he's aware. Like he's heard this.
All right, fuck it. Let's try it.
You could. Yeah, you talking about, bro? What's
they
going on?
said
Oh,
Bricc
no.
should have took him under his wing.
Bricc was trying to sprinkle game.
Hello.
Suspect, how you doing?
What's happening?
So we got Dmac with us, and we had this idea of you guys both rapping on the same
No,
beat,
nigga.
and we put it on the No Jumper channel.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on.
That's not it.
Absolutely not.
That's not the.
Why? What are your thoughts on it?
Because who is this child? No. Why would I do that?
Wow.
Are you saying that you didn't run off with the 1500?
Ran off on a
No, I'm
platform.
not saying that. I'm not saying that either.
So
Says-
you did scam him.
Come on, cuz, bro.
I didn't
You's a
stand here.
bro,
Hold on,
almighty.
no, let me hold on. Just
Look.
Almighty, bro,
So-
you's a
So,
buster,
now,
nigga.
you a
That's
turnaround
on
or
90
something,
crib,
right?
bro.
Look, to be honest,
You's a buster,
hold on,
nigga.
no, y'all gotta just get
Are
off.
we
It's a
live?
debate.
Yes.
Yeah, see, then I can't really speak on everything because we live. You get what I'm saying? But niggas know what's really going on.
I don't got nothing to do with you and nothing else, nigga. I'm me. I'm me by myself. I'm me by myself, nigga.
That's where you from.
I'm me by myself. I don't even get along with the niggas that you getting into it with. I don't even get along with the niggas, bro. Like, shut up, nigga.
So you didn't get a
Shut
feature?
up, nigga. Send me my track, bro.
You said he did what?
Send me
So
my
he didn't get a
track,
feature?
nigga. In the past,
What you talking about,
nigga,
nigga?
take a
Hold
teleportation
on, let him
machine.
talk. Let him
Take
talk.
a teleportation
He talking
machine
about
and get my
1500
track
in
done,
my
nigga.
cup, nigga. Shut up.
You's a buster, nigga. Yeah, that's why you mad. You see, he mad. Light skin cut
1500 in
mad.
my cup.
Light skin cut mad.
Yo, hey, Sus just did his
talking about
thing.
little boy now.
Sus be doing his
That was kinda fly.
Little
Yeah.
boy. Damn, homie, think I'm tired of niggas and all that.
Wait, so-
Bald head ass, McDonald's head ass niggas.
So what is he saying? You did something that made him not want
No,
to.
bro, no, he ain't saying nothing, bro. He's talking about some
He's
bullshit
saying,
like that, nigga.
I think he got
getting
into it with them
somebody that
niggas.
I already got into it with too, nigga on the dummies. So like, what are you talking about, nigga on the dummies? Like, what are you talking about? Like, nigga, get on, nigga. Like, what are you talking about, nigga? You ain't
Well, I
know what you
thought
talking about.
KB was his cousin.
No, I don't know who he's talking about. That's KB. I don't know. That's not who I'm.
No, I know. No, I'm
That's not
not
who
saying.
he- I don't
I'm
know
not
who he-
saying that. We not gonna say their names. He didn't say that, but I just,
Yeah.
I thought
You know,
that
you-
KB was his
Oh,
good
cuz is a
people.
weirdo,
I'm not
bro.
saying
On the
nothing.
dummies, bro.
Yeah, I
That
don't
shit
know
like-
nothing.
And
Don't
it's
say
crazy,
that.
bro.
We'll
You
talk
already
off
know they
camera.
gonna jab this nigga up, bro. Terry Claybon, search him up, nigga, pound for pound box.
I wish you were still down to do the song because I feel like that would be a way better situation
But
for all
Sus
It doesn't
parties.
seem like
Yeah.
either of them
All
did do
that
it. Yeah.
squabbling that y'all
Because
seen, all that squabbling that y'all seen, if niggas pull up videos and do all that, everything that y'all seen, Now, since it's time to step up to the plate, now I'm finna finally rise to it. You know what I'm saying? Finally get my diabetes in order so I get a real size up. This nigga need a little bit more weight on you, nigga. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be socking, nigga. I be, damn, this nigga socking on crib. I had to hit you one of them hard ones and put you down fast.
I'm trying to get my diabetes in order.
I'm gonna get everything right, nigga, on the dummies. Finally step up to the plate. And on my mama's life, all that squabbling that y'all seen all on the dummies, I'm gonna be cuz ass like a John Wick nigga when you see, I'm telling you, bro. The nigga I strangled in the grocery store, I was about to start scanning cuz y'all talking about I'm weak, I need to get in the gym. No, nigga, I was looking around to see if I should do this. Cause I'm smart at the end of the day. I don't want no police coming, going to jail. Niggas got cameras out, all of this shit, nigga. Nigga from Florence that sent it to the homie, got background footage. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to see if I should do this in front of these, in front of Abuelita right here, nigga, Senora, nigga. She got the Salvadorian sour cream over here, nigga, avocados and shit. She over here making guacamole and shit while I'm trying to scan this nigga on the register. So the next time when I do it, I'm gonna use everything. Ain't gonna be no daydreaming through the fight. I'm not just gonna jab him or use my jab or my 1-2. It's gonna be some cold.
You're here with the bowler.
So you got more fans coming.
Since he said, get up, you got 1,500 in this cup. Okay, that bullshit ass pimp talk, nigga. You need to change that shit up. That shit been played out since 2016.
Hey, suspect hit me with the bowler. It actually is quite effective.
That's
bro.
a good one, huh?
Yeah,
bro. Like, y'all niggas don't even understand these nigga. And then whoever, hey, if y'all any of y'all niggas on this motherfucker who really believe in a nigga, if any of you motherfuckers really got the dedication, really believe in a nigga, really got what you going on there, homies, and you a fucking boxing trainer, a real one, not no bullshit ass nigga who think he doing something in the backyard. You really a nigga got a gym, can get a nigga with some fights, can get a nigga into something like that on the dummy so we can get some chip. Tap in with me, Mr. Maxter9 on Instagram.
My guy. Hey, I appreciate you pulling up.
Hey.
Nigga finna get up out of here,
Hey,
go back to the house, go get it right.
New character unlocked.
Almighty, bro, like on the dummies, like, you got me so hot right now, bro.
Dmac.
On the dummies, you got me shaking, bro. On the dummies, bro.
Hey,
You got me
Dmac,
shaking right now because I'm going.
D-Mad ass Crip.
I'm gonna turn into the Tasman.
Making all currency.
Nigga.
Making all currency.
Catch you, bro.
No,
Daniel making all
That's
currency.
D-Mad ass Crip right now.
Daniel must acquire currency.
There it is. He must.
Yes, sir.
Right now is Daniel Mad ass
Check me out,
Crip.
nigga. This shit wasn't nothing on the dummies, nigga. This shit is gonna be more to come, nigga, on the dummies, bro.
Yeah, 90th Street though.
Hey, man. New character
I
unlocked.
be safe, man.
For real.
I
hey,
like
my
his
guy.
energy.
You already know me, man. You be safe, Adam.
I love Suspect, but great energy.
Amazing energy.
got him.
Impeccable energy.
Yo, he took a roach on the way.
Let's go.
That's his roach, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I hit? You know what I hit the green label? Hey, to be honest,
MJ, get in there.
Good, bro. You see that? Then you just heard him. I did. It's in my cup.
hey, if
It's in
there's
your cup, nigga.
You just got a new op.
Bricc.
Sus, you-
New op just
Bricc,
came in.
how many characters are there from 9-0? Like they have amazing human beings.
Yeah, there's some good people.
Come on, MJ.
Yeah.
There's some great people.
That was
over
fun.
there.
How you living, G?
Nice buds, man.
I present to you
My guy.
the man known as
United.
What
the
up, brother?
biggest hater in No Jumper history is here.
Yeah.
It's MJ. We did an interview.
Yeah.
What, 6 months ago, maybe?
Damn near. It's been a minute.
I'm gonna type MJTV No Jumper.
I almost cried when I saw you.
Yeah,
on
it
No
does come
Jumper,
up.
by the way.
6 months ago,
Yeah.
I was so
34K.
juiced. Like,
Get those
This shit
numbers
crazy.
up.
We sitting here, but first of all, I just want to say, why you keep forcing Flaco on us?
Oh my gosh.
Nah. The people, they told me if you come up here, MJ, you were shy before. They didn't get your personality and shit. So I gotta. You see the comments. You see that shit. Like, stop forcing this nigga. It's long format content. Why the fuck is a nigga that stutters for 99% of the time talking for 2 hours?
I think Flaco's a talented communicator.
he is.
Oh, y'all think so?
He is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So somebody who's from North Dakota who has no dealings with the streets is talking about the streets every day. So I wanted to ask you, Bricc, like, for me seeing somebody like him do that shit, how is it okay with him doing that? How does he get it passed? Like, I feel like if I were to do some of the
calling
titles,
his phone for a couple of days. He hasn't been answering.
if I were to do some of those titles,
Yeah.
I feel like a nigga like Bricc could get on me. If I'm out here in LA, how does a nigga like that?
Did you hear what I said? I've been calling his phone for a couple of days.
Right, because what
He
are the
had not
most
answered.
recent titles that he's
Oh
been
no,
working
his
with?
page is all Bricc.
Hell nah, bro. This shit over
I'm
with,
sending you
bro.
a disclaimer. My Cash App.
So you're on the 4X's program now.
Nigga.
For extra plan.
That's a good plan.
Nah, the phone call had my mama name in it.
Okay.
He wants revenge. What the fuck?
Let's check out the titles. Bricc Baby crashes out and alerts his ops that he's suing them.
This is bad.
DW and Bricc Baby beef just got 900% worse after
900.
leaked video. 900%.
Dmac, 900%.
He's doing 100 of. Oh, he's angry.
DW
and
Flame
Bricc
crashes out.
Baby.
This is
DW
gonna
Flame
start
crashes out on Bricc Baby. This is very bad. He is angry.
Yeah.
I feel like he made DW fatter in this thumbnail. I feel like this is like Dejan. This is Dejan Flame.
Come on, don't do that.
It's like
Don't do that.
They morph their heads
Not
together.
Dejan W. Flames.
Yeah.
Sorry, DW. I don't really think you have a fat head. Bricc Baby sends a scary warning to Spiderloke. He not playing.
Nah, the jig is up. How long did y'all think this shit was gonna last though with Flaco?
How was the jig up?
Come on now, bro. The whole
good.
city don't want to fuck with
All
Flaco.
of them is
No,
not
hey,
having
I
that
gotta
time,
be-
though.
No, come on. Y'all being around the bush. We
Flaco
gonna
likes
talk today.
having. Flaco is down for the bullshit, so we're gonna start a poll.
Yeah, no, he likes to get messy, right? So let's get messy. The nigga,
Do you like Flaco?
come on.
So
we
for
got
all the
any
people,
He see the comments.
Look,
He see the comments every day, bro.
so for all the people that don't have the context, you guys initially got into it because
Do we have any soda
you
out
said
there,
that
guys?
he was trying to like blackball other African content creators. Was that like your initial dispute, or
That's
like?
the second one. Primarily, it was American Cholo. The situation
Okay.
with American Cholo, right?
And
Wait, what about that pissed you off?
The fact that this nigga from North Dakota that don't know shit about the streets, the nigga don't know nothing about the streets, is talking about, hey, this brown person said nigga. He took it out of context. He knows that these two communities have been mourning for years. Why the fuck is he gonna come here for his viewership, say fuck that, I'm finna fuck all that up, let me get these views, hey, let's take this clip out here, and then he did this, and y'all seen what happened after that. Shit happened, right? He can't, shit situation, that's from a nigga from Flaco. Flaco started that.
What situation came out of it?
He's referring to the when all the essays pulled up to.
When Flaco took American Cholo saying the N-word or a coon word or something.
Mexa, and then
He was in an argument with somebody. Cool. He decided to deliberately go say, hey, let me take this clip. This gonna make the people go. I know LA. I know the climate. He ain't slept in his car out here. He don't know the climate out here. He ain't been with ODM Slim and shot vlogs. He don't know this shit. So he gonna sit up here and say, fuck it. I'm gonna let these two communities go off for my viewership.
You weren't with me when I was shooting with ODM Slim.
Yeah, you weren't with me in these back. Like, that's what I'm saying.
listen
I
to
don't
this.
be shooting with ODM Slim.
You don't know the climate of these streets. Nigga, I've been here 2-3 years. I know it's like
Yeah,
for you
but
to
you
play with
gotta
it.
understand this though. Content has no ramification. There's no like what you can and can't do when you're making content. If you have the balls to pull that story and report on it, you're not saying it to academics, 1090 Jakes. You're not talking to nobody else in this manner. It's a gang of bullshit people in this motherfucker. Trap News, not Trap News. Is that the dude? Not Trap News Network. That's my boy. Trench News. What's his
Trenches
name?
News.
Like everybody is in the bullshit.
No. But this fool MJ do call out everybody. And I think that was
but
Like the nepotism babies over there at BOF. Yeah, like over there, the nepotism people, the one that didn't have to do it from a grassroots level to like to diss people like me. Yeah, them niggas over there, BOF.
Nepo
Shout out
Immunity
Smack.
World.
Yeah, BOF, whatever that shit is. But no, we back on
this-
Flaco. We gonna get back to that.
No,
That's what
but I'm
BOF
just saying-
stands for. Back on Flaco.
No, BOF stands for.
Both of these nuts in their mouth.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
shit.
Look, no, but this fool's new name is EBKMJ.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
We're going to Stockton. We're going to
Yeah,
take his ass
cause
to
man,
Stockton.
this shit watered down. This is one nigga grew up watching it. This shit different for y'all, cause obviously we come from different generations. This is one of the nigga favorite platform. You got a nigga up here sitting up here stuttering all fucking hours for what? This is like, let's bring integrity back to this platform. There's some dope ass shit that happened here, but you want to throw it all away for this nigga to go, hey, but you know, like, hey. This nigga's regurgitating DJ Academic shit and wants nigga to sit there and watch it.
You don't think he's improved a lot though? 'Cause
Fuck
he's
no, that
improved
nigga ain't improved
a
shit.
lot.
I mean, look at the views that
In
he's
what
doing on his
aspect?
channel. He's getting like 100K on his channel and stuff. I understand using the stuttering thing against him, but on his channel, he's managed to kind of get around
Do we
that.
see these titles? Or is it because of the content is good? Or is it because he said there's a war that's about to start?
Well, I mean,
Is it-
clickbait in your videos is part of YouTube. You know
yeah,
this.
no, that's
It
smart
is.
though. That's playing the game. He's
Yeah.
playing the game for real. And
So when they chip him, God forbid, what's your response? He's playing the game.
Everybody get. We need a legitimate sample size
Yeah.
in this poll, so everybody get in the chat and vote. Do you like Flaco?
Man, fuck Flaco.
I thought that this was going to go a little bit differently than it's going right
Adam,
now. But
remember when everybody when you used to say everyone had like their tick as a
yeah.
podcaster?
Oh, there's ticks.
Well, Flaco's tick is an actual tick.
he has a tick like on his body.
Well, like him stuttering is like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like that's his tick right
But my
there.
whole thing with this is, right, all right, you like the Kendrick Lamar podcasting. You got to get with the other Kendrick Lamars, and then you'll be happy. You got to stop watching this negative shit. This is a toxic universe. If you want to see shit that's going right, block all these channels out. Go get with Billy Carson, 19 Keys. You get what I'm saying? The other Kendrick Lamar.
What? MJ's toxic as fuck.
I'm messy.
So what are you talking about?
I'm wicked too.
Wait, okay, so I'm trying to really distill what your hatred of Flaco is truly about. Like, I understand the stuttering criticism, but ultimately that's like an aesthetic thing. That's something that he can't really help. He's been working on it. I do think that it would probably be like the number one best thing that he could possibly do to improve himself as a commentator is to just continue to work at that, because
And
that's
he's gotten better at it.
That's definitely the one thing that holds him back more than anything else. So let's just acknowledge that that is a reality. It's kind of like with Joe Biden.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, he's 85 years old, and yes, it looks like he's going to die, but it's not really his fault, right? So it's kind of like you have to like segment that off. That's like a communication style thing. And I'm not saying that him being 85 years old is the same as Flaco having a stutter, but
yes, my mother and Joe Biden both have Alzheimer's
Right.
disease. Yeah.
so there's that. But beyond that, what can you really say that you hate about Flaco? Like you just hate his opinions because he's not from the hood?
No,
Nah, that's not even-
it was the gatekeeping of Africa. That was your initial gripe, correct?
The nigga can't even where I'm at. A nigga can't even gatekeep a nigga like me. The whole situation is, niggas is from organization or structures, right? I'm from Africa, bro. The shit that niggas is doing is legendary. This ain't common for us. We don't got Crips and other people that have done it for years and done legendary shit before. We one of the first in the generations. So when your bitch ass is over here making us look a certain way, doing all this clickbait shit, doing this race bait shit for your viewership, what do you think that does for our younger generation that wants to be in these seats, that don't have an opportunity? When I was young and I was watching niggas up here, none of you niggas have my forehead. None of you niggas got my facial structure. So this is legendary. So when that little African nigga in 8th grade right now, he like, oh shit, I could do that now.
So how you feel about Michael Blackson then?
He's the man.
But
No.
he's
Let
faking
me
that
cook.
accent and
Let me
shit, though,
cook.
right?
Hold on. How you feel about Michael
Let me
Blackson?
find out.
He is, yeah. That's what I heard.
I feel like, shit.
Because he's making a super mockery out of it. He was the first one over here.
Okay, you're right. I'll give you that. But
All right,
then,
cool. That's what I just said. Don't get
Bro,
no
not
answers.
funny, though?
But here's the thing.
I think bro, funny.
He's funny, but that's not funny. Making fun of the African culture when you really from Africa, but he give back.
He kicked
But
back.
I
That's all I want.
That's not what I even think is
Flaco
funny
kick
about
back.
him.
What? That's the
Flaco
shit
kick
where,
back.
come on, bro.
Flaco kick back.
Where, Bricc?
Bro,
Respectfully.
he's sending money out. Listen, I'm not giving into his business. Yes, he does.
Yo, bro, I've been sending money back to my family when I was
without-
working a 9 to 5. That's regular. I'm talking about for your family.
No,
I'm talking about back home.
brother.
You talking about he's selling big
Do you
cheese
know
back
him?
there. Cool. No, I don't know him. I don't know.
All right.
But I want you to look at it from our aspect.
Go ahead. I'm not trying to fight for him. He do bullshit, but then I'm just saying, as far as him and his African heritage, he's not really.
What the fuck is he done for
He
African?
probably doing that. He probably. I hear what you said,
like-
but if you don't got the same energy for Michael Blackson, who's 10 times worse.
He not in my
by what
space.
you
Like
did.
he cool, he African, he do what he doing. I ain't gonna lie, he wrong, but he kicked back. He send that money back. So when we build our villages, these kids got education. This
sir.
whole ass nigga sitting up here talking about, hey, and then eating, benefiting.
Yes,
when
sir.
have y'all seen an African up here? Have y'all? Okay, thank you. But we got talent. We got just as much talent as
Oh, so you
everybody
saying
else.
he's gatekeeping you. Go ahead.
But okay, that's an argument that you could kind of throw at anybody in the No Jumper universe. You could say, "Oh, Bricc, you got a spot
Bricc
on this
done brought Crips
podcast,
up here.
and you didn't create any Rolling 60s superstars on the No Jumper platform."
He gave him an opportunity.
Ultimately, is
As
that his
soon as I got
responsibility?
here,
Okay,
Come on.
and
Bro,
you
we
do bring
just had
you
Dmac
you're
on.
bringing your
Come on.
homies around and everything like that. I totally agree. But like, y'all can say that about anybody who's
You
been on the
can't- you
podcast,
can't do
and
that.
I feel like
You can't.
yes, it's dope to get people more more opportunities and everything, but you don't have to. Like, who the fuck is Flaco connected to
That's
in
what I was about
LA
to say.
that
That's
is
not-
African
yeah.
that it would make logical sense? Like, he just got here a couple years ago. He don't know any fucking African people. Everybody he knows out here, he's met through No Jumper and through YouTube and shit.
And he don't go outside.
Realistically,
he's not meeting new people.
And we
It's
know
like
him. We know
in
he's a
the
weirdo who
Discord.
spends all of his fucking free time making YouTube videos when he's not
Period.
doing
And that's
shit
why
here.
he's winning.
Yeah, and that's why he's doing good for himself.
But realistically, I think that the way that you feel, if he would have embraced you or at least been like, oh, this is a fellow African, you know what I mean, in my same space, if he would have showed you a little more love, you probably wouldn't be on this.
But didn't you disrespect him and y'all had you had beef between each other before he had a chance to put you on?
I'm glad you brought this up,
I believe that to be
That's
the
the
case. as
narrative,
well.
right?
He sold y'all that dream. Nah. When y'all was doing the Monday show, or whatever, I don't know which show it was, but one of the shows that failed the Flacos, there's so many of them, so I don't know which one. Sorry about that. But when you guys were doing those shows, I came up here with Seti Nash and Brian Hurst Baby, met him like, hey, bro, we doing the Monday show, new host. I'm gonna hit you up, you African, I'm gonna bring you through. Da, da, da. I'm like, damn, bro, what's up? Leaving the nigga open, leaving the nigga open. The American Cholo shit happened. The American Cholo shit.
You came up here with Seti Nash and Ryan Hurst Baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Flaco promised you through.
Yeah, he like, oh, you African? I didn't even know we. He's like,
All right, bet.
and then days
go
go on, I'm
ahead.
like, okay, so bro, it's a different host. Like, holla at me, what's going on? Da, da, da. He leaving me on open. The American Cholo shit happened. I'm like, bro, that's kind of you kind of moving different. You don't feel a certain. I'm like, who are you? I don't got to respond to you. Da, da, da. And then that's where it went left. Now he went an hour live stream on his shit that we can look up now. He said he posted a starving African child as the thumbnail and said, this starving Somalian. He is an African, and he depicted another starving African for views. What the fuck is up with this nigga? That's cool, that's okay? A starving African, you not African, you don't give a fuck, you don't got no morals? That's cool, a
He's
nigga gonna pack you up and get you out of here.
Is there beef between Liberia and Somalia and other kind of like shit like that?
Yeah, it get Mickey just like the gang shit, but how I see it is if we in America, like how I ran my shit in high school, if we African, y'all beefing back in Africa, cool. But over here, we 7-10 deep. We running all African.
Okay, but if he's African and you're African and his way of poking fun at you is to use a photo of an African kid, I feel like that's a gay dude calling another gay dude the F slur.
Yeah.
It's like, that's your thing. So as much as like an African, like it would be so unbelievably fucked up for
If you
me to do that.
Yeah, if you did
But
it,
for him to
it'd be
do
terrible.
it,
Like,
it's kind of
yeah.
like it's weird to poke fun at a
But
starving
at
kid.
the-
but I get
At
it.
the end of the day, it was wrong because of that kid has nothing to do with anything. But he was.
That's a lot.
Did he replace the kid's face with yours, or
No,
just
he
with
just
the kid?
posted a starving. You know how they got malnutrition and the shit
Yeah,
goes
like
to
it would have been better if
Yeah,
he just put.
that would've been
your-
better.
You know what I mean, and where are you from? Like what city?
He said, I'm from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Hell no, he's a bootleg Kev Arizonan.
No, I'm born in Nairobi. I'm Oromo and Somali though, but I'm born in Nairobi, Kenya, in a refugee camp.
Yeah.
But
Hey, by way of Arizona, you came through.
yeah,
Arizona.
Seattle, Arizona. Yeah.
All right.
No, and MJ really is passionate about the potting, and he's talented. And what's funny is him and Flaco, talent-wise, have a lot more in common than they.
He fears that.
I don't know. If
You
MJ be
niggas
talking
know.
shit
You
or
niggas
not.
know he don't want to sit across from me.
I ain't
You
gonna
niggas-
lie, MJ. I ain't never read one of your DMs in full because
Why not though? Why, do I not be showing love?
I don't know. I don't know if it be hate or love. I be opening it and I be like, all right, because it's a couple of them.
It's
like,
too
I
many
know.
words.
No, I'm
But if
sure
it's
hella niggas
love-
be hearing you.
Yeah, no, but if it's love, I start paying attention.
It's a
to
lot
it.
of words between
It's
Percocets.
like
for him
Lush
to
said,
focus
it's
on.
critical. Like I'm critical on that. Like with you, bro, you will give niggas a run for their money with this podcast and shit. At a point in time, you were college educated. Your wordplay, the way your lexicon is, nigga, you could really do this podcast and shit. But you unfortunately be off the shit. I know. What? Listen,
Why you
niggas in
so
my
half-o gang?
listen,
Why you get
niggas
so
in my
half-o
city,
gang?
they'll tell you when it comes to the
His
juice.
name is Richard.
You feel me? I'm
Yeah.
one of them ones.
Yeah, I
so
hear
I
you.
know what it's like.
I hear you.
But at the same time, nigga, if you look at our faces, we look alike. Niggas in my comments, somebody, you look like Bricc. You look like Bricc.
Facts.
But nigga, you really solid at this shit when you pre-production, when you really take this shit serious.
Yeah.
But Yeah, that's like I said, critical. I tell you to your face, same shit I said in the video. You could really do this podcast and shit if a nigga just lead a cup alone and really hone in on the craft.
Yeah,
it'd be a problem.
Just give me the cup. I'll hold it down for you.
I'm getting there. Sometimes motherfuckers don't be talking about shit. You be at the hold on, bathroom break, nigga. Let me get high, cause nigga, only way I can talk to you is if I'm under the influence, cause you ain't talking about nothing.
This nigga going pockets and saying some real shit, and then y'all be on some drug shit type shit. I'm like, damn, y'all just went to 2 whole different scenarios. Yeah,
maybe because I'm so fluent in drugs, like I could decipher through the intoxication and still see the intelligence there. But maybe for the general public, they might not.
When I hear other people talk about how fucked up he is, it makes me realize how much I don't notice it and how much I'm used to it. But then also, like, when you look at a lot of rappers and the way they carry themselves and shit, they basically come off like similarly. Like you can just tell that they're kind of like under the influence of Percocet personality.
I don't think Draco had his eyes open in a single music video in his entire career.
There were times where I saw Draco and he was so fucked up that it was scary.
He'd be doing this.
How about that fool Draco one time was all talking about like he's like bitches. I think it was on the No Jumper interview. Like bitches be putting heart eye emojis on my Instagram live. I was like, bitch, don't you know I'm dying right now? Like I'm passing out. What you talking about hard eyes, bitch? Like,
fuck
that. Long live the ruler. We know the truth. Come on, man.
But hey, if I could clean up this messy shit real quick, we got some shit going on in Arizona right now.
What's going on?
Man, look, Arizona hip hop is on the rise. I got a few of the dopest artists in the city right now. I'm not gonna start naming names. If y'all want to just go to my page, it's everybody out there. But towards the end, if they come through and say, you know what I mean, get their rocks off. But in terms of Arizona, this interview, listen, pause. My first time seeing with Adam is the first time a nigga from Arizona is like No Jumper, this type of platform, huge, bro. So this shit right here, artists is being over here, what we got going on in Arizona, there's no mainstream artists.
Never interviewed V the Ruler here?
No Willie North Pole? No Willie North Pole interview?
Y'all hip for even knowing that.
V was signed to alumni.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, he was signed with Kitty. Yeah, that's my cut. I got the back gang on my face.
Yeah, you don't know Apollo, though. Who? I'll show you later.
Apollo
is...
I think he was Bootleg Kev's artist. He's Bootleg Kev artist, too. I think Bootleg Kev still...
Flaco!
Yo, man, what's up with it?
What you up to?
Just playing Madden.
Oh, your phone work, Flaco?
Oh, shit.
Nigga, your phone working good?
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Flaco, we've got one of your ops here.
Two of them.
You know what time it is? Big Africa, nigga. Big Arizona. East Side Africa. Somalia. Oromo, nigga. What's happening?
Get to the mic.
Yeah, you remember them threats you made when we was at China Mac House? Listen, you remember them threats you made when we was at China Mac House? I got the video, you feel me? When you see me, nigga, do what you do, you bitch ass nigga. Nobody ever held you accountable, but we African. Nobody can get in our politics, nigga. When we see each other, we gonna get off, nigga. Just remember that. I'll post up around here too for a minute. We here.
Who is this guy?
You know what's up, bitch? The same nigga you went on our live stream for. You remember? I got them clips. I'ma send the team all that shit. You know what you said.
I don't know your goofy ass.
You don't?
I don't know your goofy ass.
Hey,
where's this bozo?
Hey, nigga, that's why the whole city don't fuck with you. That's why listen. When it comes, you don't know what direction. Was it the Mexicans? Was it the blacks? Was it the whites? Was it the gays? Who knows, nigga? They gonna chip you, boy.
Definitely not the whites.
Nigga, shout out to the LGBTQ. I'm an ally. Shout out to the LGBTQ ally, nigga. What'd you say?
You know an awful lot about me, and I don't know you.
You don't know me, nigga. That's the thing. Your fans saw that video you made about me, boy. Why you so?
You was goofy.
You confident now, you bitch ass, fat ass, stutterbox made ass bitch. Hey, I'm here at your office, nigga. Come through. Just come through. Pull up. I'm gonna show you what type of real African is, nigga. Come through.
Bro, what's the problem at hand?
Listen, yo. Next time, bro. Next time, call me, man. Please, bro. Like,
hey, suck my dick, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga.
Let him talk.
How you feel about that, though, nigga? Suck my dick. And that apartment, yeah.
He invited him to his Johnson.
Come on, and we ain't dropping lows, bro. You gotta let Cuz talk if you want to talk.
I knew Flaco would have been hung up. I'm surprised he lasted that long.
Me too.
Yeah.
But
God damn it.
Nah, he popped it.
I was gonna tell you to maybe dial it back and so you could get more of a
Nah, because he's
conversation out of
acting
it.
like
but-
he doesn't. He's trying to do the non-acknowledgement shit.
Yeah,
when you
why,
made an
why
hour
does everybody
live
do
stream.
that? Whack.
Wack,
I don't know this guy.
Wack
I don't know.
nobody.
Come on,
I don't even know this
Wack
guy.
don't know not one person.
Everybody
in this
says
world.
Jay-Z, who the fuck is that?
Apparently, there's this rapper.
Yeah.
He had 100 bricks. I don't know this guy.
Buster.
God damn it! I feel bad for Flaco that we.
No, why you feel bad? How about all the times he come up here and shit on a nigga brand? Not me. I'm talking about this space. So when a nigga does it to him, you niggas want to be empathetic. Like, no, that's the boy. That's the boy. Fuck that. Let that nigga taste his medicine. Pause.
All I want is to bring the Africans together.
That's how we doing it. We getting him out the way. That's how we get it happening. We get him
You
out the way.
think the only way that
and
the Africans
we know
can
the-
truly unite is if he gets taken out?
Come on, we know what's happening. Replacement time. You've had your 4 shows. What's up? 5 shows you gonna fail? What is it, Adam?
Listen, no more shows.
No,
No jumpers canceled.
Nigga, 4 or 5 of them. Like,
why? But you not talking about his YouTube channel.
His YouTube is busting. You gotta
killing
admit.
it.
Come on, let's be objective,
Come on,
MJ.
man.
His
He's
YouTube is
going
busting.
crazy.
You know that frustrates you a little bit because you be making very similar YouTube style content.
Keep it
so
a
here's the
bando.
thing. It frustrates me because I have to keep journalistic integrity. Like I said, I'm removed from the streets, but I had a name in the streets, so I still kind of got to be held
There's
accountable.
not a space
I
for
can't
nice
do this.
niggas.
I can't. I'm not nice niggas. I would never say Bricc baby. This about to start a war. Bricc baby. This no, because I know there's ramifications behind that. Unless this nigga's paying you, I would have been seen about him. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. So
You
but
got
it's-
hands like that? You think you could take Flaco out? He's a big dude.
put the bread up.
I could see it.
That's a good chili chicken. Man, that big shit don't mean shit. Have y'all seen a nigga work out? And we African. Our genetics shouldn't even allow that. When have you seen obese Africans?
I blame
Very
seen a couple.
neverly.
Never, nigga.
Never.
He was in good shape like 2
Americanized.
years ago. I blame
Americanized,
Lush
yeah.
because we would have found out what Flaco in a fight was like if
I
Lush
should
had
have
accepted
never
that.
stoned it down, huh? I know.
Oh, we could have fucking seen that shit, bro.
Yeah, and I'm definitely doing a story on this.
About what?
When I go home, this can start a war in Africa.
Oh, you know. That's a perfect callback.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
All right, W Bricks in the chat.
Yeah.
Don't play with us. Come on. It's over.
That's a perfect callback. That's a perfect callback. But shit, man, it's,
When was your last fade?
when was my last fade?
Because the Fade King
lie.
just left.
Like,
The boy might have fought something.
He fought someone else way outside the show.
Oh, Dmac?
Yeah.
when was my last fade? I'm not sure. To be honest.
So you don't just be squabbling like that.
Nah, I just, I let God be God. I'm African.
But
you feel me?
why you barking up that man tree like that, man? If you not even a fighter, man. Y'all debate it out.
I'm not a fighter. No, that's the thing. That's not.
But Brick, to keep it in stack, look,
I'm
just
not
like,
saying
I don't want
that
you to
you're
get the
a
wrong-
buster.
I
think
No, I'm
people-
not
I
saying
think
that.
people are
I'm
like-
saying you're not a fighter.
I think
Figure
people are
something else
lacking
out.
the context to the point where this fool, like, literally a grip of times has tried to engage Flaco in debate, and Flaco will not talk to him.
We could have bended this.
Yeah, that has
Nicely.
always been the problem because I've been trying to get them on stream together for
Yeah.
like literally like a year and a half or some shit. And every time I brought it up, Flaco was just like, no, I don't want to give that goofy any attention. And
now-
then even on the phone right there, I don't know you.
Well,
I
now
don't
Flaco, but
know
this is
you.
like,
You've been
even
around,
back
right?
then, before like the current arc and trajectory Flaco's on,
Yeah.
he was like that before. He was like, fuck MJ,
He's
I'm
mad.
not talking
But he
to
was
MJ.
talking about him. He was making videos about him. The reason why
did.
he doesn't want to now is because he realizes I'm a voice in my community.
Did he delete that video? Or is
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked. His shit been bunked to me since, But the realize why he's really frustrated now. A nigga had 1,000 subs back then. Now, nigga, I'm a voice in my city. I'm using my platform to help showcase the talent we got. This nigga in North Dakota, niggas don't know him. This nigga, like, what have you done for your community? In my city, I've Adam has seen artists from Arizona from me posted them. Do you know what that means for us, nigga?
Bismarck, Sioux Falls, stand up. Come on. Where you at?
It's a big difference. You feel me? If a nigga want to come up here and do a show, I could do that too. Hey, it's finna start a war. The Mexicans are gonna fight the blacks, and the black. I could do that. We can do numbers, but at some point, substance has to kill.
I'm not gonna lie though. I click on his channel on a daily basis. I be watching Flaco's videos because it's interesting shit. You feel me? Like
I skip a good amount of the uploads, but I definitely watch enough of it.
He's probably in the top 10 content creators of what I watch. I'm not saying he's the top 10 best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying of the most consumed content, and I think he's gotten a lot better. But I would like to see y'all engage in an actual conversation and debate, and I wish that he would be down for that.
When the real thing shows up,
let's peep MJ's titles. Let's judge how shameless they are in comparison to Flaco.
Did
I would
P
say
nice?
Buster in the front.
Yeah, but look.
Flossie is
okay,
fed up
for
with
sure.
Yuri's $1 kick stream.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Almighty Suspect ran off with $1,500. That's funny that that fool was just here.
I was sitting there the whole time like, I want to talk. I was like,
What's your read on that?
Oh, wow.
I mean, Suspect didn't even deny it, so we pretty much know what happened.
We knew the whole time, but
shit, shout out to Steve Kiki and how he did me. But I know how that feels. Not shout out, but I know how that feels when niggas take your bread. And so, yeah, I just put that together for you.
But he did it at your fucking former or current workplace.
Rick's right there.
Yeah, no, but Rick's right there. Right?
No, I didn't like that. I don't got a problem with Almighty Suspect, but bro, niggas, he just said he was orphanage or some shit. Man, this shit hard when you trying to make a name for yourself and you finna eat off a nigga because he trying to get in position. That's not cool.
Finessing up and coming rappers is a tradition that goes back many generations.
Look at, he wrote, back on Fig host, T-Rail crushes Stet's dreams, but he used the Tony Wilrich picture.
Oh, Z-Rail, the homie Z-Rail, Big Bro. Listen, let's talk about Big Bro real quick.
Oh, jeez.
Them niggas just hire anybody. Hey, you want a podcast? Come through, new show, podcast. Hey, you, Mike, Stet, Mike, you, do you pod? That's cool, we gonna create you. Created characters, nobody over there want a podcast, there's no pre-production. I don't know what's going on over there. Smack, they didn't have a platform for 2-3 years. Smack just made a YouTube 2 months ago.
So you had high hopes for it, and you feel like they're not living up to it?
On my mama, I ain't gonna lie, I used to look up to T-Rail. So when a nigga dissed me and said, man, ain't shit happening for you, that kind of crushed me.
He used to show you love, right?
He used to show me love, yeah. And then that situation happened, and then he just act like he didn't know me and just ain't shit happening for you, nigga. Give it up. On this table here, I said, oh yeah, cool. And then obviously you can see what's going on now. Big deal situation, this situation, that situation, bankruptcy. But my whole situation with bro is like, you're in a position of power and you're in a position where young people admire you. When you say certain things, you niggas not just gonna accept it and be like, that's how he talks. That's just how he is. I don't give a fuck, bro. You can't say.
Why are you putting him in the unemployment? You got something to get sus to?
Why
you
sus
put
in here?
unemployment line right there.
Oh, he was just reading the titles.
Yeah, your titles are pretty equivalent.
So here's the thing, even with sus,
They're not quite as.
They not.
Are
Just,
they not?
They
Yeah,
don't
come
say
on.
war on them, but
Yeah.
I mean,
In fact, if you look at the one on the top left, which was very conveniently glanced over, it said Lefty Gunplay wouldn't allow black man to date his racist daughter, and the caption said misunderstood.
you see what I'm saying?
Okay, but
You see what I'm saying?
there's like a consistent thing with him, which is that you basically like you're trying to make it in this content space, and like people like you try to form relationships with people, and then either it doesn't go the way that it's supposed to, like with the Kiki situation, or it turns into some hater shit like right away, like with the fucking T-Rail thing is basically like that. Like basically he felt like you were being too persistent, so he basically told you to fuck off on stream, right?
No, because of Kiki. He was being loyal to Kiki.
Oh.
He was like, oh, that's the guy who Kiki? Oh, well, fuck him. You're in my DMs talking about, man, young man, you're doing your shit. I like that. And here's the thing. When these niggas were my age, I didn't have no nepotism. There wasn't Ace Boy Pun in my life. I didn't have OT Genesis. I didn't have Tyga. It was me, Allah, in that car. So that's why I trip when niggas want to play with my brand. Like, I'm feeding my family off the mud, grassroots level. And nigga ain't throw me an alley. I didn't have Adam 22 to sit me on a platform that reaches 10, 15 million people every day. I didn't have that.
you did 6 months ago.
Yeah, one time. You know where I'll be if I had it for 2-3 years? It wouldn't be in my wife's warehouse.
Hey, my guy was on
wouldn't be
Jubilee.
there.
He was on Jubilee.
wouldn't
I'm
be
not
there.
saying that. I'm just saying, like, everybody got the same 24. I don't know. At the end of the day, you got to worry about your own content and stop worrying about
I'm gonna get
them
it too.
niggas.
You know that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
why is Bricc like the silent voice of reason on this platform? I swear to God, you be saying little shit, and because of, I feel like because it's coming from you, and like that, there people aren't listening to the degree they should.
Yeah.
You be
No, but like there was a moment where with Dmac where you're giving him advice about his attitude towards fighting and shit, that it was just like, oh, this is kind of like a little different side of Bricc where really, really like good advice coming from the perspective of someone who was there 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was just like, yeah, I did kind of like see a different side of you there. But that's like the real you.
What you
Yeah,
walked
like,
into when you came back into the podcast was us circling back on that.
Oh, okay.
And me being like, hey, you have a lot of potential, bro. You could be a star. But you should listen to what Bricc was saying to you earlier because
Yeah, because he a good dude, but like people in this world, because he's just out of high school, he probably still fighting and all that. Those fist fights turn into shootouts, and that's how niggas be in the pen for either you gonna go to jail forever. We done been through it, or you gonna get hit, and if you live, you gonna have pain forever. Like it's like the long term. And gangbanging is like
the consequences of
yeah, it's terrible. Basically, like stay in that shit forever. Stay in
There's
that
no
mindset forever.
401k.
Your ass is gonna be in dead or jail or trying to figure it out. Why at midlife crisis like me, where you just trying to figure out, all right, am I gonna be legal? Am I gonna sell drugs? Am I take care of my kids, or I'm gonna keep gangbanging? You gotta be right here. Like you don't want to be right here. This
Self-aware
not a
Bricc.
good spot.
I was bummed that he forgot the rest of the song. I wanted to hear how that song
was
went.
snapping.
Hey,
He was snapping.
honestly, I feel like I low key fucked it up by I got juice, and I feel like it distracted him a little
Yeah.
bit. But regardless, the fact that was the verse that he chose to showcase.
But so what is Flaco doing right on his channel that you're not doing? Because you seem to think that you're better than him, but meanwhile he's hitting 100K on videos left and right, and it feels like you've still yet to find your groove.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be glazing you, bro. Pause. But nigga, you be letting him. I don't know why you letting him play with the ops like that.
But I don't feel like no
Nah, you be letting
jumpers.
that nigga play with the ops. Of course, he takes off they shit.
He
and
was
then he's
already having plenty of 100K videos when I hired him, to be honest. He gets it like way more now, and he probably has like 100 or 200,000 more
I'm such a
subscribers or
nice
whatever
nigga.
than he had back then. But he had like 50K and was consistently making videos about shit that was trending and actually getting like significant amounts of views and stuff. Like he's always
With polarizing opinions, which generated more.
right. His videos have
Yeah.
gotten a lot better. He uses the camera and shit, everything like that. It's just like I feel like in order to be honest about shit, we have to acknowledge that he's doing something right, and he does have some talent.
no nigga. He came to No Jumper and got the. He procured all the resources that comes with this place.
But I'm saying he was
wasn't-
already doing some numbers. Granted, not all the time, but he was doing when I found him. He had like 40K on YouTube, and he was doing
And he understands market. He
just gets it.
He
Yeah.
gets the internet.
He gets it.
He
Topics,
understands.
he picks topics that work, but he tries a lot because
It
he tries
sounds
a lot.
fucked up because he's blocking you because he's getting frustrated. But
Nah,
this dude, he understands.
What God has
What's
meant for
going
me
on
is going to be meant
on
for me.
socials.
But listen, it's like a nigga that represents what you come from. You like, nigga, we not that. We not that. On my mama, we not that. My youth ain't that. We not going for none of that. We gonna get you out the way before we accept that. If it ain't me, you know what I mean? And I don't wish no bad on a nigga. I'm just saying, bro, this is the first time for our people. We don't have people that done it for years and years and years. So what we do is very pivotal for the younger generations.
So how do you feel about Americanized African rappers, like and African singers? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro.
How do you
just
feel
got-
about like basically the fact that Afro beats has become super popular in America? Is that cool to you, or is
It's
that
the
like
first wave. What they supposed to do? Go
Or is
get
that super-
everybody back from Africa? and give
is that
them a verse?
gentrified? Is that like gentrified Afro beats now, or what?
Nah, how I see it is like it's you getting money off of it. It's not, it ain't shit bad off. But here's the thing: whose expense is that? At whose expense? Are you
But-
crashing
but
out? Are
he's
you?
not crashing on Africa?
Yeah, you don't see it like that. When they're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna be like Flaco, because if that's how I get in position. I never seen an African get in position. If I get like Flaco, maybe I might get in position.
I'm gonna go have Flaco pull up his dashboard, and if he has more than 1% of an African following, I will
Hell
double
no.
down and be on your side.
We supported him at first. We don't claim him anymore. We don't claim him anymore. At first we did. We're
That's a
like,
good
yeah,
rebuttal.
we got an African in position. We were so happy. I'm like, yeah, nigga, what? We lit. That's so motivating. And then you come up here and do this Buster shit. I'm like, no, I was never like that. I was never like that. We're not like that.
Now, from an American perspective, most people don't look at Flaco and think of him within that context.
And I don't feel like he wants the responsibility for putting on for all of Africa. He doesn't really acknowledge his Africanness that much. And let's be real, he was out of there at 3.
Yeah, he's not like
how much culture did you really absorb before at 3? To me, if you live, if I lived in Nebraska and then I moved to New Hampshire at 3, and you ask me where I'm from, I'm never gonna mention Nebraska.
But the motherfucker
Omaha Crips.
He also came from Africa to a whitewashed area. He doesn't.
Which has a significantly high.
He can't pick where he grew up. His friends, that's what he grew up doing. He's Americanized.
But those places are very common for people from Africa to move to.
But what,
you know what I'm saying?
okay,
like
that's
Middle
cool.
American.
But what I'm saying is, you talking about Africans. He don't got an African telling him, because he got Africans that fuck with him. Matter of fact, all his cousins
paying him
fuck
for
with
sure.
him.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I doubt Flaco's paying them.
But it's kind of weird for us to be like trying to convince him that Flaco's an all right guy when Flaco's already made it perfectly clear that he is not going to fuck with him no matter what. I can't think of anything we could do to change it. And that phone call probably made it even less likely.
Well, it's like a chicken and the egg situation, because really, I feel like if what I've tried to do on cam, because I've been on cam with MJ for a couple years, for over a year now. That's my guy. And I've tried to get him to tone it down, to get Flaco more open to the idea, just so we could have the conversation. Kind of like let's take it back to the beginning of this entire podcast when you were talking about loose cannon. When you were on the phone with him, you wanted that meetup. You feel me? So you were gonna say anything that was gonna pacify him, make him feel comfortable to meet up with you. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, so that's what I'm trying to get MJ to do with Flaco. Stop talking all this shit, get your conversation cracking, and then fucking unload whatever you got paused. You feel me? That would be my whole.
I mean, I would love to, but he's selling y'all a dream though.
But it makes it way less likely when
I'm tweaking.
Yeah.
But I just know when he sits across me, all of this, that's a loss for him. He can no longer be in this space. When the real thing shows up, it's hard for the pretender to be who he is, because that's the real thing. Now it's like, okay, I can't even look at Do No More the same, because now I've witnessed what that shit is actually.
Well, all his followers are troll lovers. Like, this is what you trying to tell. This is what I'm trying to tell you. In Adam, he's not doing it for Africans. I don't think that's what he's trying to do.
No.
And then you saying that, this is the real thing. Like, what, the real thing from Africa? Like, that's what I'm saying. You got to get with more content creators that's own what you own, because he trying to be like academics
in the
and
space.
so on and so forth.
Let me ask you a
separate
separate question. How do you feel about Tariq Nasheed pushing the pro FBA movement and kind of like always finding ways to take pot shots at Africans in America?
I don't like, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like his content. It's nothing about him personally. But once I hear, it just sounds like division to me. More and more division, to be honest, with that dude. And with the Dr. Umar shit, like, I don't know how y'all just look over that shit with dude, because Dr. Umar is somebody who's done a lot of dope things for Black people, right? And this is somebody who's made gay accounts to act like they was fucking over Dr. Umar's situation.
I thought he was a Umar stan.
No.
Wasn't he running like a Umar fan?
That was his original.
He was an Umar fan. He was an Umar fan.
He was an Umar stan.
So that's why he called the police on him and said the lights weren't on. That's why he said, hey, the store that he's building, he's a fan of Umar, but he called the police.
Because, wait, hold on. And I'm not no fan of no police calling ass people.
Allegedly.
But listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Wasn't he supposed to open up a school that never opened?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's where he went wrong.
Well, there's funding.
Didn't he take people's money?
Right.
He claims that the school is still coming. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah,
just like Akon's
school
city.
wasn't built in 10 years.
Umar City.
Well, Akon has a city too, being like, yeah.
Yes.
What I'm telling you is,
Sunny
like,
B2.
you took the people money.
Got a great video about
You should have refunded the money if you never had enough. You don't take. You wait till you have the money for the full project, and then you start the project. You don't take the people's money that donated and start your project not knowing how you gonna finish it. So now they donated to some shit that'll never happen again. Sound like you didn't.
Nah, I can respect that, but it's more like he's making it seem like he abandoned the project when the project it's a duration. It takes a while to do the school thing, right? Permits, all this stuff. So Flaco's making it seem like,
Well, how long?
I'm not sure. I'm not in that
All
space.
right.
So I could just be like, it's a process. But Flaco making it seem like he's abandoning for his views, though. He's showing everyday updates. He's building shit. He's got his situation. But my whole point is the fact that everything and anything is clickbait views. And fuck that. No Jumpers audience. Are they African?
Predominantly not.
Not right?
Not so much.
So why the fuck is your comments every time you put that nigga on a video? Why your comment section say get dude off the camera? And I know because I was one of them, and every time I do it, it gets hundreds and hundreds. So I don't know if I'm speaking for the people, but why is it that then? If he's booming, he's the truth.
Based
Why
on the
is
poll,
that?
I would say the audience is split.
Well, and that's what I was
About
about to
50-50.
But here's the thing. One of the reasons we're in the engagement business, right? Where like without engagement, without views, what we do is irrelevant. He is a polarizing character. He gives strong opinions, which are very divisive. He's not gonna, straddle the fence. He's gonna be on one side of it. That right there is good for business as far as being a podcaster. So it makes a lot of sense that he would have a lot of people that hate him because he's out there really not giving a fuck and saying things that he knows are going to have an opposing reaction.
But
you feel what I mean, though?
Yeah, I'm glad you put an emphasis on that he knows that they're hate views. Y'all making it seem like, oh, Flaco's channel is going on. Yeah, because they sitting there to dislike that shit. They're not watching it. Woo, that's my boy.
If you
They're
read his
watching that.
comments, they fuck with him.
Yeah, like I said, it's
So
divisive.
why is it different on your platform, Adam?
That check don't have
Different content.
Listen, that
People
when
like
that
him
money
over
come
here.
in at the
Yeah, well,
end of the
if
I'll
month.
pull out comments. Y'all
If
don't
it's
go there, bro.
50-50 on this platform, that's not the worst thing in the world. I bet that if we were to poll about me, it would probably be like 60-40 or some shit right now. It's like, it's not... to be on this platform,
Haters pay
everybody
bills.
doesn't have to love you.
Haters pay bills.
Right.
They will pay a dono to tell you F you.
This is true.
And
That-
we're with that.
I'm with
Buy
that.
another one.
Just don't try to take it
Fuck
back
me,
later,
dude.
yeah.
No, he's been working very well for the platform. 4 failed shows. I'm sure he's been great for you guys here.
Well, like the likelihood of anyone in this room dropping a music video that'll get more views than Rebecca Black Friday is slim to none. You know what I mean? But because people like the fuck shit, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, but no,
virality
the
is
shit
somewhat-
you three, when y'all just brought him the other week, we've been liking, as a fan, as a viewer, bro, the chemistry you guys have been doing, that shit's been great. Then this nigga want to bring Flaco on this shit.
Okay, but
This nigga want to throw Flaco on this. Like, no, keep this shit. This is good. Integrity, we like it, we're building. Then he want to sprinkle this nigga on this.
the episodes that they've done without me on Thursday, so like Bricc, Lush, and Flaco, 87K and 81K between those are the two recent episodes. That to me is
not bad for no advertisement.
that's
and-
probably like 60 or 70% of the views that we typically get on the No Jumper show. So that to me seems like the audience might not be 100% on his side, but they don't see him as totally talentless. Anyway, I don't know if you guys want to keep this going or if you guys, if MJ wants to stick around for the music stream. Personally, I gotta go eat fucking food and get home because I'm fucking frazzled
I'm
at
intermittent
this
fasting.
point.
All night.
Are you? Congrats.
Thank you.
That's dope.
Oh, my wife cooked for me. My food's out there.
I don't know if you guys want to keep it going. If you want to just take it to the
Hey,
music
about
stream.
to-
Hey, crib.
we have
Hold on. Oh, y'all gonna do a music stream afterwards?
Yeah. But go ahead.
I just wanted a few of the artists just to shout out their
We're
names
gonna
and get
shout them out on the music.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. All right,
Okay, bet,
appreciate you, MJ. Well, hopefully we can unite Africa.
Yeah.
Even
Lush,
better,
what?
can we play the artist music when they come in? Can
That's love. That's
play
big for the
play
city.
half of it.
We about
That's
to
big for
run
the
my
city.
girl's new music video too. You can see them titties that Adam was talking
So
about.
everybody
earlier.
stick around for like 10 minutes and then these guys will be back on stream. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. We love you. Smash the like button. Let's get it to 2,000 likes.
per minute.
Out.
I see y'all now.